You'll be fine.
One cigar, I'm fucking done for a week.
Shut up. You'll be fine.
Oh, he needs an
Boom,
excuse.
and we're live.
Okay.
So the last few weeks, we've been getting these annoying text messages from Ari where everything's in Spanish.
Everything.
I'm like, what is this? How long is this joke gonna go?
En escuela.
And then he gets here with a backpack on. Like, where you been? I was in Medellin.
Medellin.
You were doing a Spanish immersion thing?
Yeah, 100% Spanish. I brought back these Cuban cigars.
Wow.
Yeah.
So
in Colombia.
Did you have any Spanish speaking lessons before you went to Colombia?
Cero. You know what that means?
It sounds like zero.
It does sound a lot like zero. It's a pretty close language. A lot of it's pretty close.
So
no,
zero?
I had nothing.
Cero is zero?
Yeah. Yo hablo español también. Claro.
All right.
Yeah,
You
cool.
also understand a
Tom,
little
you're
bit.
doing a podcast in Spanish.
This is his Me
That's
Too
amazing.
back party. Like when Tom gets Me Too'd in America, he's going to go run do shows out of Latin America. This is his insurance
country where it's
policy.
like-
I'm setting up the escape plan right now, man.
The other countries are like, what's the problem?
The Latin countries would have no problem.
Not at all.
I've had this conversation multiple times.
Tell us about it.
Latin people are like, me what? No. They don't.
We were talking to his cousin who
Mendoza?
lives in Peru. And
Yeah.
he called his cousin, and there's a term Latinx, which is not Latino or Latina. It's
It's a gender neutral way of saying Latin.
Yeah.
yeah. And he says to his cousin in Spanish, "Tu sabe Latinx?" And he's like, maricón?
Yeah. He goes. He's like. I try to. He goes, what? And I'm like, it's a gender neutral. So you're saying he goes like a faggot? And I
You're like,
was
come
like,
on.
that's not exactly what I'm saying.
My teacher, we were talking about like parents, something like that, and there was like the word for parents is just like fathers, pretty much. So then it's like, what if you have two mothers? Do you call it madres as parents instead of like, if it's just father, it's padre. If it's just mother, it's madre. But if it's parents, it's padres.
Right.
So I'm like, if it's just like gay? And they're like, she was like, no, still padres. And then, that's okay these days. It's okay. It was her being as forward as she could be. Like, that's fine though.
Yeah.
What country do you think is most in the dark ages with wokeness?
Russia.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Russia, they make laws about gay
Yeah.
people.
They did for the Olympics.
Iran has, according to their leader, 0% homosexual population.
Yeah, Iran's
Yeah.
another one.
Yeah.
I mean, Iran's worse than Russia because Russia has people that are outside of the control of the government that are just freely speaking, that are talking about homosexual problems and like Pussy Riot. Remember when Pussy
Yeah.
Riot was getting
A lot of shit.
Yeah,
They're fucking hot.
you like that?
Yeah, I got to think about that.
Like I'm dirty.
What?
I think, like,
arrested
the-
chicks right out of jail.
Russia
like
doesn't fuck
fight.
around, dude.
No, they
At
don't
all.
fuck around. They don't fuck around.
At all. Like there's a kind of a, I don't know, selling like point from them that they're trying to be progressive thinkers. Like some of them will like disguise it as that, but they're not fucking around, dude.
Someone from Russia, some government agency, made a tweet about freedom of the press.
What'd they say?
About respecting the press and appreciating the press, and some journalist said this is a country that has literally, like this administration has literally been responsible for the murders of dozens of people that are journalists.
Yeah.
Like when people would report on them or people would running against certain members of the government, they would just whack them.
Sure.
Like in
away.
broad daylight.
Crazy.
And even more disappearances, which is slang for murders.
Yeah.
Right.
That person's just gone. We haven't seen
We
them.
just don't want to explain it, so I don't know.
I can't wait to
Did a
go
mistress or
go
something.
back and see how much it's changed. Like
Are you going back?
Yeah, I'm doing a tour there.
Oh Jesus,
way.
Bert, they're
Yeah.
gonna kidnap you for sure.
My kids were like, "We want to go too." I was like, "Fuck that."
Yeah,
but
don't.
but to hang
gonna
out
keep
with
you in the
Russian
zoo.
guys and ask them questions that I asked when I was in college. Like I remember asking them about black people, and they were like, "Oh no, they don't. They can't be here."
Roy Jones Jr. is a Russian citizen.
Yeah, well,
They
he got
gave him
a
a
Roy
Russian
Jones
citizen.
Jr.?
He got a pass.
No, like a legit Russian citizen.
This was 1995.
Yeah. Really?
Just to be
Yes. Roy Jones Jr. has been going over to Russia for a long time. He's a giant star over there. They love him. They
Are
love
you fucking
boxing.
serious? Oh,
Totally serious.
I'm thinking of Roy Woods.
Roy Wood.
What's the comic?
Yeah, I'm like, what the? He's a fucking.
Oh, how
Russian
hilarious. Yeah, look at it. Roy Jones Jr. with Putin.
He looks like Putin's shaking his hand too hard. He's trying to get it away.
Maybe. Perhaps. I don't think so. But he's over there all the time. He's got a fucking Russian passport.
No
That's legit.
shit.
I'd like
yeah.
that. I'd like that.
Listen, dude, they threw that AAA punana at him.
Yeah.
That AAA Russian punana.
That's that smile.
Look at him smiling. Yeah.
Yeah, he knows.
He's fought over there a bunch of times, too. Fought over there fairly recently.
How long are you going to be there for, Brad?
I don't know, just like probably 2 weeks, maybe. I don't know. I haven't. It's yeah.
You going to do
cool.
shows?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm excited. I'm gonna bring the
Schultz
film
did
crew.
a bunch of shows
everything.
there.
Who did?
Andrew Schultz.
Yeah.
Did he
was
in
there.
Russia?
Yeah. He put it on. Put some of it online. It was hilarious.
I bet Gaffigan has too. He's done shows fucking
Everywhere.
Everywhere.
Has he?
Yeah.
Nobody
Yes.
plays more places than Jim Gaffigan.
Yeah, he just
Really?
announced he's doing a Latin American tour
in
No
English.
shit.
in English. Yeah, of
course.
He goes everywhere.
Wow.
Dude, what's the guy that ran 25 marathons in 25 days?
Eddie Izzard?
Eddie Izzard did shows in German and doesn't speak German.
He did that in French
He
too.
just memorized the language. He just memorized how the words would go.
Whoa.
Is that not? I've been trying to tell the
That-
machine in Spanish, and I know Spanish, but it's fucking still hard as fuck.
Eddie Izzard is a savage. Do you want to know what it takes to run 26 marathons in a row when you don't even run?
Day after day.
Day after day. There's videos of it where they show his feet, where he takes his socks off. Literally, the skin is falling off the meat. I mean, his skin is raw and open. They're taping it up and bandaging shit. And I mean, he can't even stand.
And he's
Forget
running
about- and
a
he's
mi-
running 26 miles every fucking day.
That's
Yeah,
a different
Just
mindset.
from
Yeah.
will.
Yeah.
He's
From
a
will.
really interesting guy.
Yeah.
Like, when I had him in on the podcast, he's in full woman's regalia, but he says, but I fancy the ladies. You know, he fancies girls. Like, he just likes dressing like a woman, but he's a man.
Yeah, and
But
he
he's
speaks like
transgender.
And
four
he
fluent
stopped for a while
languages
too.
and-
He dressed like that, then he stopped dressing
He
like
does
that.
whatever
then
the
he
fuck he wants, man.
Yeah.
I love that guy. I
Yeah.
really like him too. Like, I really like talking to him. He's interesting.
He's a
interesting
brilliant
guy.
dude.
A really
Yeah.
smart dude.
Yeah, but also like the kind of will that you have to have.
Yeah, that's what stands out. To
Why
do
would he-
that.
do that.
He's an animal.
But he did, and he also wasn't
Did it
it
for charity.
right?
Oh.
Yeah.
He did that, and he did one in South Africa. And it was an area where he wanted to run. They were like, listen to me. If you run through there, they're going to kill you. Like, you can't run through there. We're going to pick you up in a car. We're going to take you past that, and then we're going to follow you in cars. We can't even be with you in a car while you're running, or they'll kill you.
What? In South Africa?
Bro, there's parts of South Africa that are rough. You know,
Yeah, you think?
rough.
I've been to those.
Apparently, like, carjacking down there is just out of fucking control.
Bro, we were in South Africa.
There he is.
We spent the night in a shanty town. And I went in and I brought soccer balls. I bought like 40 soccer balls for all the kids, right? Because we were going to play soccer with them. So I bought a big truck full of soccer balls. It was on Travel Channel. I roll in with like 40 fucking soccer balls, and their coach loses his fucking mind. Just shy of hitting me with a machete. He's like, what the fuck are you doing? You're going to give every kid this in here a soccer ball? He was, they'll all get fucking murdered on the way home because someone will kill
their
them for their
ball?
soccer ball. And I was like, sorry. And he was like, take
Like, I
them the
wasn't
fuck out of
planning on
here.
that.
So then we spent the night, right?
Murdered for a soccer ball.
Dude, it's a shanty town. Soccer balls got value there. Especially, think of all the, we spend the night, we party that night. One of these.
Wait a minute,
little
this story
tins.
just got weird.
We
Partying with the kids. Sorry.
No. We
in the
stayed.
shanty town.
It was fucking crazy, dude. It was like at a belly. Like everyone's
Bob Marley
sweaty,
song.
everyone's dark.
Wow.
Oh, it was fucking badass.
Did you get malaria?
No, I was on those pills. I was dreaming crazy.
Dreams.
We woke up the next day, right? I'm outside having coffee in my little shanty thing. Guy comes sprinting down the street, and a mob is chasing him. And I'm like, what the fuck? And our handler's like, oh, yeah. And I go, what? And he goes, I heard about this. He stole a pillow. And I was like, he stole a pillow? And they're like, yeah, he stole a pillow. Don't worry, they'll get him. They're going to necklace him. I go, what? And he goes, there's justice here. They put a tire around his neck and light him on fire. I go, for a fucking pillow? I was like, all right, wrap it. We're done. I'm getting the fuck out of here. I'm not spending another second here.
Why would you
Jesus.
risk that for a pillow? Just
It's
fold
just-
your arm
Have
under
you ever
it.
had like a great pillow though? Like
Yeah.
when they're
Oh, and then
Like, and they remember you?
Those memory foam ones.
yeah, where it's, but they don't have too
Yes.
much give, but they're not too
Right.
strong, and you go like, I'm not
Yes.
leaving this pillow
Yes.
for shit.
I'll take it back. I'll
If
take it
someone
back. You're
steals
right.
this pillow from me, I'm lighting them on
I
fire.
would
That's
put
a good
the
point,
fire
too.
on
I see both sides now.
Absolutely. Yeah.
Brazil was sketchy. We went into the favelas in Brazil and got lost at sunset.
What?
What are you doing?
It's Travel Channel. I just used
Beautiful way to die.
we took motorcycles up. We took motorcycles up, and then we weren't taking them back down, so we gave guys on motorcycles our helmets, and they were fucking through the roof. And as soon as we gave them our helmets, you could see their attitude change, and they were like, "Don't stay up here." And we're like, "What?" And they're like, "Don't. No matter what they say, don't stay up here. We're going to spend the night."
In the favelas?
In a favela, yeah. They have a great. There's one
5-star
favela.
luxury hotel?
No, they have a great hotel in a favela that, like, man, someone would know. If you had done this traveling, you'd remember more. I don't remember a shit about Travel Channel because we were doing so much different shit.
And you were drunk.
Yeah. Whoa, I was hammered in this favela. It was fucking awesome, dude. We went and played.
You're just not supposed to go there.
No, we went in and we got lost and we found this soccer game with these kids. And it was like the buildings started at like.
This is with a camera crew?
No, we didn't have a camera crew because we got lost. Me and the two travelers got lost.
Oh, Jesus. You brought guests?
Yeah. And
And they're like, we're going to be fine. We're on TV.
they don't know what a fucking favela is.
No, we're not.
They're from Indiana. We're fine. Everything's fine.
They're from Denver.
Bert's our friend. I can't believe we're on TV.
Yeah. And then the camera crew found us and they filmed us playing soccer with the kids. And then they're like, hey, we got to get the fuck out. And I was like, no, let's go back to the hotel. We went back to the hotel. Best view of Brazil you'll ever get.
It's on the mountain, right?
It's the best view of Brazil.
That's the weird thing about the favelas. It's like the Hollywood Hills. They're above, looking down at this beautiful village.
We went with for Rio with the UFC, and they were like, "Do not go there."
Yeah,
they
not
go
go there.
everywhere, but do not go there.
Yeah, do not.
Yeah, and then we didn't. And then John Jones was up there the whole weekend.
He was?
He's dancing, having a good time.
It was before he was a champ, I think. But
Oh,
like,
no,
Just hanging out?
No, he was a champ.
he was already the champ. Yeah, he was just hanging there.
Fuck, man.
I guess he thought he could beat him in a one-on-one.
Did you
Never
stay?
came to that, but-
Did you stay in like a nice place in
Yeah, with a
did-
balcony. Oh, in Medellin?
Yeah.
No, I stayed homestay.
Oh.
With the family.
Oh wow! Wow!
What a lucky family.
Wow, immersion. Full immersion, huh?
Yeah, full immersion. And then Sobrino.
So how good is your Spanish now? Is it passable? Can you go somewhere and talk to people?
So I could order food. I could like ask where the bus is, and I could like.
Are you going to continue this education? You're going to like take classes?
Yeah. I want to eventually like next time I take a sabbatical, I want to go through like South America for a while.
Damn, son,
So-
looking to get killed.
No, it's safe. Medellin's like super safe now.
Is it?
Yeah. Parts of it are really poor. That's where that's my picture. I was like, I was right there. Wait, that guy was there.
It's the same weather. Same weather.
That's hilarious. That's your
Yeah.
own picture. You're like, what the fuck? It says Ari Shaffir hashtag.
I like the
Hashtag
second
Medellin.
comment is Bert is fat.
Hashtag baby Jesus. Second comment, Bert is fat. And a narc. That's hilarious, man. That's
Good one,
hilarious.
Maddie
There's some really poor
Jenduck.
parts. We went to the cathedral.
I like
where,
that there was some reason for you to text because like we were all reading your
Yeah,
text.
we're-
What the
me
fuck
and
kind of
Tom
bit
were
is
getting
this?
annoyed.
Like, what are you doing?
That's
Like, how
Joe
long is this
said.
joke
Joe
gonna
was like,
go
I don't know
for?
what this joke is. I don't like it. Yeah, it was in an immersion. I had to try to speak no English as much as I could.
That's interesting, man.
It's fun doing that
for
kind of
you.
shit.
Yeah, it was really
That's
cool.
the way to do it, man.
Yeah.
And it was like I was always off balance. They were like speaking about grammatical shit. That's like, and I was like, and first of all, I haven't been in school for 25 years.
Yeah.
So even just that alone was difficult.
Wait, tell us about this family that was blessed enough to have you stay with them for a month.
Adriana, and their sobrino, Jean-Pierre.
¿Cuántos años dos niñas, huh?
Yeah, it was weird. The first day I got there, we just sat there and like stared at each other. I did nothing.
So why did they let you in?
The homestay?
Yeah.
They make money through the school. The school finds homestays for people that are
And
like,
they just do a background check on you or no?
no.
No, Joe, no, clearly no. Clearly no.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah,
They didn't even
Imagine.
fucking Google him, apparently.
They're like, sí, ¿cómo está, Molly? Molly?
¿Cómo se dice roofie? ¿Cómo se dice yo también or me too?
Este hombre es drogadicto.
I didn't even have time for drugs. When I went, people were like, you can find cocaine. I was like, I guess I should, but it was like 9 a.m.
I
every
didn't
day.
have time for drugs. That's hilarious.
You have to go into like the other parts.
Did you visit some Escobar shit?
Yeah, the cathedral.
The cathedral.
There's a big hike that starts where his prison was. And there's an old age home there now. And they have signs up there. And it was like, this has nothing to do with him. You shouldn't be visiting here anyway. He was a garbage man who fucking killed a bunch of people. And he goes, and you're awful tourists. You leave trash everywhere. There's like signs made for that.
Whoa. They're right.
You call this culture in your country where you leave trash around the place?
Meanwhile, Ari's
Narcos must have changed everything for them, right? It became glamorous, almost like Tony Montana.
Yeah,
Right?
man.
I
yeah.
mean, that guy who played it, what is that guy's name who played Escobar in Narcos?
In Narcos, he's
You
a
know his
Brazilian
name?
actor.
Yeah, they got mad that he
fucking-
wasn't.
He's
Colombia.
fucking great. Find you,
great.
Yeah, he was
find
great.
you a Colombian guy.
Smoking
That
weed
dude,
the whole time.
didn't speak Spanish when he took that role.
Oh, that's right, Portuguese.
He only spoke Portuguese.
So close though. It's
Yeah,
pretty
but
close.
I mean, like you can
Close at all.
It is
not
close.
close.
Not even
No, I have
remotely.
Brazilian friends who could speak a little bit of passable Spanish.
you can pick up on some
Yeah.
things.
For
But
real?
I feel
Yeah,
like I feel like Italian is closer to Spanish. than
Italian is
Portuguese.
definitely closer than Portuguese.
Is it?
Yeah,
Really?
Portuguese is almost
Italian's
Asian.
close to Spanish.
Yeah.
Because I took both in
Yeah.
college.
I don't think
remember
Portuguese is
much
a
of it.
Latin language.
it is a
is.
Latin
It
language.
is a Latin language.
But
For real?
Yeah, yeah.
But
for sure.
it's definitely like if someone gets like going in Portuguese
Oh,
and you
yeah.
speak Spanish, you
Yeah.
definitely don't not
Well, they
understand
have
a fucking thing.
Portuguese is beautiful. They have
Yeah.
such a song to it. It's like a
Yeah.
sings. Like I always love listening to Brazilian guys talk.
It sounds
That's what was it? Wow. There's his
Yeah.
name.
Oh, Jesus.
Yeah. Wagner Moura, yeah.
That sounds Portuguese.
Yeah.
Dude, the guy who
Season
played
1, you hear him speak.
Yeah.
You note that he definitely
has an accent.
a heavy non-Spanish accent.
And then he gets
Season 2, he definitely got better. Like you could tell he's been speaking for a while.
Did you hear the location scout for Narcos got killed by the
Wasn't that for
cartel?
the third season?
Maybe.
For the Mexican
That's
season?
right, the Mexican one.
Oh, the
yeah.
Because the
Mexicans,
Mexicans are not
They're still
fucking
going.
around either.
Not playing
They're
games.
like, what? You guys think Russians do shit? Check us out.
Check this out.
They're doing.
Here's a head. We don't even know
They
who
just
it is.
what was
Hey,
that
we're
a
not
few
playing
weeks ago?
games.
They just
The Mormons.
yeah
Yeah.
What?
Yeah, well, there's a Mormon. There's a couple of Mormon colonies that left America in the 1800s when they made polygamy illegal, and including, by the way, homeboy from fucking Massachusetts, the guy running for president. What the fuck's his name?
I do.
Dean Del Rey.
It's on
What's
the
his
tip
name?
of my tongue.
Dean Del
Dork.
Rey?
Mitt Romney.
Mitt Romney.
Mitt Romney.
Mitt Romney's, Mitt
Dean.
Romney's father was a brilliant guy, but could never be president because he was born in Mexico. Mitt Romney's family's from Mexico because they're part of the original clan that left, the clan of Mormons. They wanted to fuck 80 wives, and so they moved across the border and they developed these colonies. And so they literally have armed guards to stop them from the cartel.
Wow.
And the cartel just assassinated these women and children.
fuck man.
9 people just gunned them down. Yeah.
The guy Popeye from that show, one of the
Yeah.
murderers,
Mm-hmm.
he's still out and does tours of the cathedral and all those places, and he will put a gun to your head, a loaded gun,
For a
and let
selfie?
you take a picture. Yeah.
Oh,
He killed
Jesus.
so many people.
Oh my God.
So many people.
Dude, when I
he
was-
did a
Who
full
the
turn.
fuck is
He did-
taking a gun selfie with that guy?
Oh, he's a celebrity there.
When I was in Australia, I was fucking wasted, and I came out of some bar. I was with my tour manager, really a body. He's a Hell's Angel guy. I'm fucking stumbling out of a bar, and this guy comes up with a gun, and he goes, "Hey, Bert, can you take a picture holding a gun to my head?" And I was like, "Yeah." I just took a picture with holding a gun to his head. My tour manager's like, "What the fuck are you doing?" And I was like, "I don't know." I just fucking left. There will be a picture with me holding a gun to someone's head. He's like, "Don't worry, it's not loaded." And I'm like, "It's your fucking head, man."
You're like, I didn't care either way.
I was so fucking wasted.
Jesus Christ.
They actually made a whole series about Popeye.
About Popeye?
On you can see it on Netflix.
Just about that guy.
Yeah, but it's a dramatization. It's
That's the guy?
that's the real guy. Yeah, that's the real guy.
On one of the pieces of glass, he signed Popeye in like the dust.
So he was Escobar's right hand man.
And he's got 1.18 million subscribers?
Yeah.
Oh my God.
Bro, how do I
I
get
think he's
on
in
his
jail right
podcast?
now. I just googled it. He
Right
got
now?
arrested
In jail
May.
now?
He's back?
He got arrested in May. I don't know.
Oh, so but he's been out for a while. He served like 15, 20 years in Colombian prison, which is like a fucking.
Unless
not
you're
where you wanna be in jail.
prison with Escobar.
Well, that's the thing. That was a different thing. He
Yeah.
did that too. He
did
was
that
he
too.
was
He
in
was one of
the
those?
cathedral. But
So that cathedral, great view.
yeah,
It's awesome. You see
He
the
built
whole
like this
Medellin below you.
amazing jail.
dude, he would bring
A
in
helicopter pad.
Yeah.
he would bring in the Colombian national soccer team and be like, "Play with me today," and they were like, "Okay," because if we don't, like,
We'll
that's a
die.
problem. Yeah, like so the national team would just play. It'd be like, "I want the Lakers here now," and they're like, "They're here, ready to play."
They are.
Like,
They're ready. They had a game tonight, but they
Did you guys
canceled
see
it.
what happened with the cartel in Mexico where they had El Chapo's son? They had him arrested, and then the fucking cartel got in a shootout with
Yes.
the Mexican
That was this
military.
year.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And they released him.
Yeah, that's
like,
how
"You
strong.
can have him."
Yeah, yeah.
At some point, you got to be like, this isn't worth it.
Yeah. Well, What was really crazy, I've got this guy Ed Calderon who's been on my podcast before. He's coming on again. He's one of the guys that works with the Mexican military to deal with situations that are caused by the cartel.
Yeah.
And he said that there was a situation with Trump because Trump was saying that they were going to treat the Mexican cartel like a terrorist organization, and they were going to literally, because those Mormons got killed, and they were going to start literally a military operation to go after the cartel. So this is at least on the table.
This is on the table.
At least on the table, and they were talked out of it by the Mexican government.
I wonder
Crazy,
what type of firepower they actually have.
They must have tanks.
I'm saying, like,
But,
people
more?
think like, well, they definitely have some big guns, and
They have
I
everything.
bet they have shit that
They have
you
billions and billions of
Anti-aircraft
dollars.
shit and
Yes.
maybe some
Billions of
nuclear
dollars.
billions, hundreds of billions of dollars.
Yeah, who knows how much money they have?
Yeah, I mean,
Yeah.
imagine if you're like the middleman between the cartel and whatever Saudi arms dealer, and you're just like, we can't sell you stuff, and they're like, here's fucking $16 billion.
Bro, how
Like,
crazy is Sean Penn?
for
Well,
going
I was
there?
just thinking that.
Where's he
Sean
go?
Penn went down there to write an article for
Where?
Rolling Stone.
To where?
Went and met with Al Chapo, and he's one of the reasons why Al Chapo got caught.
He's
right?
the reason El Chapo got
He is
caught.
the-
Oh
Yeah.
yeah.
Bro,
What do you mean the reason he got caught?
because
trailed
they
him?
followed
Yeah.
him.
He went with the actress. El Chapo
Right.
loved
Look at that.
this Mexican actress, and he was like, I want to meet her.
So look at him; he's palling around with El Chapo.
Dude, I want that shit so bad. I would love to meet like Kim Jong Un.
You
like
got to
that.
get that
Would you?
shirt. You could totally pull.
You could
I could pull that shirt. I could definitely pull that shirt off.
Did you ever see when Conor McGregor bought that same shirt and was taking pictures?
He was with
people
this one.
with that same pose. Yeah,
Really?
Conor was doing the same pose, like and not
Same, like, out.
not telling anyone, and so everybody had to figure out what the fuck Conor was doing. Look at him. Look at his face.
That might be
Look
my
at his
favorite
face.
thing ever.
He's a fucking animal. God damn, I love that guy. Come on, man. Pretty fucking close.
There's nothing better in the world than a joke that no one gets but you.
He wasn't explaining it at all. He was just like, yeah.
and people
someone will
picked
get it.
up on it. It's just the handshake thing. I mean, Connor is normally putting his fist in people's faces and talking shit, and in that one, he's got his hand out like he's going to shake hands. Look at it's like the same thing. He's holding his hand out, and Dos Anjos isn't even thinking about shaking his hand.
He's not even looking to get his hand
Look at
shaken.
Dana White.
He's-
Dana White's going, I'm going to make so much money. Oh my God, I'm going to make so much money from this fight.
Didn't Conor McGregor's fight already sell out?
The Cowboy
Cowboy?
fight? Yeah, sure. it did.
sold out $10 million at the gate.
Well, sure. You guys want to go?
Yes, yes.
I'll look it up. January 18th.
Ooh, is it a week? I'm free on the 18th.
Okay.
You know what?
I
I
got
could
you.
cancel Australia.
Jamie's
I
going.
could
Jamie, you going, right?
You should
Jamie's
cancel
going.
Australia again.
Hey, this is the one thing I'm going to take you
I'm
up on.
supposed to
I
go in
definitely
January.
want
For
to
the
go.
first time?
No, I've been before.
You went finally.
Yeah.
Oh, dude, I
Please
was
cancel
thinking
Australia.
You should only cancel Australia. You should never do. And every 2 years, plan a tour and then cancel it.
I get so many messages about it.
When is your shows in Australia?
I leave here the 14th.
Why don't you move them?
Yeah.
Just make a call to your agent.
That's
Just
why we
tell
have
them.
agents, right?
Listen, it's another country. They won't even notice.
That's true. They
not
don't
like
watch
they're
this,
listening.
right?
No.
All right.
Birdie Boy World Tour picks up January 30th, everybody.
Why
New
Birdie
material.
Boy? What is Birdie Boy?
That's what my kids call me.
Oh, that's
My
cute.
kids and my wife, everyone calls me Birdie Boy.
Oh, Birdie Boy.
Yeah, just put tickets, added shows, everyone. Go to burtburtburt.com.
Look at that. It was a plug. We didn't even see it coming.
Tom was better with his plug about Australia. Good job, buddy. Still got to sell tickets, huh?
It's been sold out for a while.
That dance video didn't hurt,
Sorry,
did it?
bitch. Now, how did you respond when you saw yourself get stabbed?
I was a little, confused, and then I was like, I was.
Were you like, was that
very
me?
aggressive.
It was very aggressive.
Very aggressive. I didn't understand the carrot either. What was up with the carrot?
It's from Steven Seagal. That's who I was dressed
Right, I
as.
know that,
The
yeah.
president of Belarus gave him a carrot. It's like the Connor thing. The president of Belarus gave him a carrot one time, and then Seagal just ate it
Look at
on
him, he's there with
camera.
the carrot.
It's just weird. So I just started
you
it
had
with
the
the
same
carrot.
outfit and everything.
Yeah,
the fucking
it was-
hair
and the hair,
glasses.
the fucking jet black hair.
That hair is so ridiculous.
It's like 62 in this
You
photo.
know? Do you remember when we were wearing the whoops, and you said one day, Tom, your numbers were through the roof, and he was like, "Yeah, I got lost in the canyons."
And you were filming the thing.
It was
that
when
day?
he was filming, and he was dancing all
Dude,
day.
it was my
Wow.
my what's it called on Whoop? It's
Your
your
Whoop
exertion,
thing.
the
Yeah.
activity level.
Right.
19.8 that day.
Yeah.
You know, like it was 5,800 calories burned. It was killer.
Well, you remember that one day where I burned 6,000 calories? And you're like, what the fuck?
Yeah.
What were you
It's
doing?
elk hunting.
Oh, yeah.
Just running all
Just
day.
going up the mountains.
But
I was
just
going up the
hauling
mountains
gear and
10 hours a day.
That's how you got
Yeah.
us on the strap the year before.
Yeah.
all day long.
Well, I got you because I'm a psycho.
Yeah.
Really. I was going to get you no matter what. I told you guys, you got to be ready to die.
but I told
That's why we wanted you in the dance video. We wanted to see what you would do.
the stabbing.
Joe,
You got no
I'm telling
time
you
for
right now.
that.
Hey, Joe, you will break the two of us in half, crying, laughing, if just one day, on your own, you film some dance video that's better than ours. You
it's not gonna
realize,
happen.
oh, that's good. Keep going like that,
not
and then
gonna
surprise us. Surprise us. I like the way you're rolling it.
Cute. It's cute.
I laughed so
Ari and
hard.
I actually talked about it. Ari had a great idea.
About doing one?
Yeah. Ari had a
shit.
great idea of us recreating the scene from Dirty Dancing. Me and him.
beat per beat.
That's exactly what we're talking about.
Yeah, just take a weekend. It all takes is a weekend.
Well, I would have to catch him. He's not
Yeah.
going to catch me.
No shit.
And that's a lot of. What do you weigh? Like $170 at least, right?
Yeah, around 75.
So $170 like that. That's a lot of weight, man. You got to be prepared. I would have to train for that.
You have to train for it.
I
Yeah.
would have to do a lot of heavy kettlebells because that's dead weight. Here it is. Here's the scene.
This is the whole scene. You know,
So this is Ari and okay, this is awkward.
It's right here.
First of all,
Wait,
this is
I'm
a- this
crying
is-
laughing.
this is
I'm
a
crying
problem.
laughing.
Oh yeah.
This is going to be a problem no matter what because he's a
You got to
foot
wear
taller
that
than me.
dress. You got to wear that dress.
Obvious. I already have the dress.
and
so
the
I'll just hem
nose.
it.
And the nose.
The nose
The
is already
noses are
Jewish.
close,
Miss
right?
Gray is.
Nose is close.
Yeah.
He'd kiss me though. The problem is if we got that close, Ari would sneak in a kiss.
You definitely
and I'd
would.
throw up in his face.
Joe. Joe.
Keep going.
Look at this.
You guys got to do
Nope,
this.
not doing it. Dude, I learned how to dance for that fucking Zookeeper movie. It was a long 2 weeks of learning. And I got to dance with Leslie Bibb, who's hot and cool.
I'm hot. I'm cool.
You're cool.
All right. At least give me cool.
I wish Jennifer Grey didn't get her nose fixed.
Yeah. Her and Renee Zellweger.
Well, Renee Zellweger did some weird stuff, right? Like, she's a different human.
I don't know.
You know who else looked
She was
good?
great in that fucking movie about Judy Garland.
I
Though.
heard she was great.
She was
Did you
amazing.
see Meg Ryan? Like she went away like forever.
Oh,
Yeah.
she
Then you
had a bunch
saw
of
her,
stuff done.
and then she looked totally different.
They do
totally
the-
different.
Horrible.
Once you do the lips,
No, she
man,
didn't look
came back.
horrible. But
Someone-
she just looked so. She looked
start doing your lips.
unrecognizable as herself. Yeah,
you
lips.
do your lips. It's like the Fibonacci sequence is all off.
Yeah,
You look at someone's their lips are off. You're like, hey, what the? Like, I didn't know Eliza had a nose job. She was explaining to me that she had a nose job, and I go, oh, well, it's a fucking good one. So I paid a lot of money for it. Yeah.
Wow, yes.
See, this is what happens when women get the facelift. Their mouth gets too big. It's
Right.
like, why is because you're pulling your mouth on the sides, so the hole is larger
Right.
than your mouth, right? So you have this.
Wow.
She was
See?
beautiful. She was so beautiful.
So
Very
hot
hot.
in the Presidio. Was that like
Yeah.
that right then?
It's rough being a lady, man. You know, because
Yeah.
when you're a guy and you get older, you're just a guy who's older. When you're a woman, you're all your power's gone, right? All the doors are open for you because you're attractive. You're beautiful.
yeah.
You know.
And our plastic surgery works. The guys that have
No, it
plugs.
doesn't.
No, hold on. Bullshit. The guys who have hair transplants today,
The new
Oh,
ones
you
are
cannot
crazy.
fucking tell.
Yeah, but it depends on your hair, right? I have thin hair. It's fine. My hair is fine. So when I got a hair transplant, even when I had it, it was still ratty. And it kept falling out. And at a certain point in time, I had to make a decision.
That Bill Burr bit where he's like, get it today, not 20 years ago, and it looked like you got ants' legs stapled to your forehead.
I got it before that. I mean, after that.
I didn't know you
They
had
used-
had them done
I
before.
haven't shown the back of your
giant
head.
fucking
Show the back of your
scar in
head.
the back of my head. So
Looks
smile.
like somebody axed him.
It's a public service announcement for anybody thinking about getting a hair transplant. I go, look
Yeah.
at my head. Don't
Look
do
at
that.
your head.
Don't do that.
Tom's thinking about it.
He's beautiful. He doesn't need that.
He wants me to give him my hair
Yes.
Ball hair.
because he's like, you got so much hair, Bert.
Imagine
Yeah.
if you just did your ball hair. My ball hair is so thick. My ball hair goes all the way up to my belly button. If I just took my ball hair and put it on my head, it would whoop.
You should do it.
Your ball
you
hair
should do
can
it.
reach to your belly button.
Oh, dude, when I don't shave, I'm a gorilla. My back is hairy. Everything's hairy. It's as I get older, I'm hairier. My ears are hairy
Ears.
now. I have to trim my fucking your ears.
Yeah, my
right?
ears. Yeah, I keep.
Oh.
I
You
keep
You know
like,
what?
all over
pulling out
What
one
it is
hair.
is like I'm like, the fuck is going on with my
turn
itching
into an
today?
ape.
Start scratching. I'm like, God damn, something. In
Hair
my,
in
and then
there.
it's a hair.
Yeah.
Just a hair like tickling your
As
ear.
you get older, you become more of a gorilla.
My ass hairs tie together
Whoa,
and
your
when I run
ass hair.
from cheek to cheek
Whoa.
like a bridge. I have to take my finger and swipe it out.
You know what I've done?
You definitely smell
3
that
times.
finger.
Only 3 times in my life.
For sure.
100%. He says he doesn't smell his bad parts.
What do you mean?
That if he gets
inside the belly button?
I smell everything.
Okay.
Oh, you
course.
fucking liar.
Yeah, I always just try to make you look worse.
I shaved my asshole 3 times in my life, and every time I'm amazed at what my farts sound like.
Oh.
It's all of a sudden
That is the most
it's like
insightful.
crazy.
I got a full Brazilian
totally
wax one
changes.
time.
Whoa.
And for a TV show,
Your farts all of a sudden like who's farting?
How
in my
about
pants?
wiping?
it's like
Woo.
Yeah, you're like,
Well,
oh,
I have, dude. I try to hold my shit until I get to the studio because of these goddamn bidets.
Yeah.
The toilet seats with the electric.
Here?
But oh my god, it's amazing.
It's amazing.
Hot, warm water squirting up your butthole.
You don't have
it's
that at
always
home?
clean. No,
You
I
gotta
need to
put
get
that
it.
at home. You gotta
I know.
do it.
I'm slipping.
I've
We
used-
ordered it too. I have it. I just haven't
It's
had
the
it
best.
installed yet. I've just been
Ooh,
too
Bert,
busy.
I've used yours.
yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, it's amazing.
Oh, it's the
amazing.
best.
Then you,
it's amazing.
when I have it at home, and then I'm home for like 10 days, and then you go on the road, you're like, I'm a monster. I'm a fucking
You're
monster.
smearing shit. You're not even cleaning it.
No.
Ugh.
The when I got my Brazilian wax, I remember the first time I farted, it was like my ass cheeks were clapping.
Yeah.
It goes, and
you're
you're
like,
like,
why is-
shut the fuck
The
up.
What is
hair.
happening with the
It's
hair?
catching
Hair
that
muffles
air.
it.
Yeah.
Hair is muffling your
Muffling your
fart.
farts. Yeah.
It's so weird.
You're the first person to ever say it because no one's ever can relate to that. And I've always said, man, my farts were so fucking loud.
That's because your other friends are grown-ups.
Did you have a scientist on here yesterday?
I've had many scientists on. Recently, biologists and shit, people looking for lost species.
Hey, do you let the water on the bidet go into your asshole sometimes?
right in there, and I have to shit.
and then it goes out. You can like almost like flush it out.
If I have a shit that's kind of halfway stuck, I go take a shit, and then I start cleaning. I'm like, I think there's more up there, and so I'll just really concentrate that jet right in my butthole, and
Right
it
in
gets
the
in
hole,
there, and then
yeah.
all of a sudden, yikes!
Boom.
It's like there was a castaway. There's like some hidden shit that was trying to hang out in there.
Yep, and then
And
it
just
makes
I
it.
love that. It breaks the O-ring.
Yeah.
You take a sloppy shit and you're like, ugh. And then you let it run a full cycle.
Full cycle.
And then you wipe and there's something still there. You're like, I got problems.
problem.
Yeah.
This would have been a problem
That's the
in
problem
'97.
with hair. When I wipe, sometimes I wipe it with hair, and the width of the smear is so disgusting that I just
Yeah.
take a shower. I'm like,
Yeah.
what
I go
is-
straight to shower. Shit showers are
You
good.
Oh,
should shower all
God,
the time.
yeah.
You go with
Shower.
no wiping.
No wipe.
You're fucking
Ew,
ill.
I
No
wipe
wipe.
first
Why?
because there's too much. I don't want shit in the floor and the tub.
You don't leave it there. What do you mean? It goes down.
Fucking
fucking
sink.
out of your mind.
It goes down.
You're not cleaning it good though.
You know what? You don't, with
You
the
don't clean
water?
the floor. You
God.
got shit. Bacteria on your floor.
Stomp.
Joey Diaz.
Stomp through the drain.
Joey
through the
Diaz is
drain.
telling me a story once about how he had to take a shit, so he took a shit in the bathtub, and then he had to smush it with his foot to get it to go down the drain, and it all wouldn't go down.
It does when he's too fat to use the toilet.
Dude,
He would put
he told me a
Do you remember
few
those
times.
logs he used to leave? He used to leave logs, and he'd say, "Come look at this," and he would
Used
go
to?
in there. No, when he was really big.
He couldn't read his
couldn't
ass
shit.
pushed him front of
Yeah.
the toilet, so
He
he
had too
couldn't
much
get all the way
ass.
back there.
So his
Oh, yeah, why are we
giant
drinking?
shits would leave.
Drink.
They would land on the beach in front of the water. They didn't land on the water, so
Oh,
they
right.
never really flushed.
Oh my god.
So you just see them and they're like, "Bleh."
He sends me photos.
Oh, all the
Still,
time.
Yeah,
Oh.
shits.
All the time.
Now that he texts, he's texting like a fucking ninth grader.
Yeah.
He's like, yo, you see the monkey on this chick?
Yeah, he
everything.
sends me pictures.
Everything.
Dude, my shits in Colombia from all the just the greasy, oily banuelos and chicharrones. It was the first of all, many times a day, and it was this It was just
Probably helps.
like soft serve, like. It was like if you fed a puppy too many treats.
Bro, when Marsha was a puppy, the one thing that happens to some dogs is when they're babies, they try to eat their shit. And so he was shitting and trying to eat it at the same time. So he'd spin around in a circle and try to bite it as it was coming out of the hole. Like he was trying to eat it right out of the tap.
right out of his ass.
Yeah.
Joey told me one time that he was about shitting in the shower, and he was like, "Yeah, it was great. I did it all the time." I was like, "You fucking shit in the shower?"
Ugh.
And he's like, "Yeah." He goes,
too
and
much
then
for me.
he's like, "If it's like a log, I'll just shit, and then I just toss it to the toilet." And I was like, "Come on."
Oh, no way.
And then he said that.
How much practice is he having doing that?
Well, I go,
He
you
must
throw
have
a
missed before.
Crumpled piece of paper, you go for
Yeah.
the can and you miss.
Oh, missing that.
Missing would be so bad.
He said that. I go, did you stop? That's so fucking revolting. Did you? He goes, he's like, I had to. I go, why? He goes, my wife saw me do it one time, and she said, no more of that.
My wife saw me
Can you imagine walking in on someone
God.
with shit in their hand? Like, I can
Throwing
explain.
shit.
Oh my god, it's hilarious.
I didn't want to live in the bathtub.
I farted once in the shower and I shit all over the place.
You did.
Yeah, I wasn't feeling that good, and I farted just all over the floor. But I have one of those, those handheld jammies, and I just had to
rinse it down.
rinsing it down.
Oof.
I was in that shower for like a half an hour, and then I squirt shampoo all
Yeah.
over the bottom.
You're like, this'll do it. This'll
Wash
clean
it down.
Like it's a murder scene.
And then I left, and then I came back in just to get a fresh smell of it.
Yeah.
Because olfactory senses are weird because they don't detect smell; they detect changes in smell.
That's right.
That's why people in Pennsylvania who live near those cattle ranches,
they don't smell it
They don't
anymore.
smell shit anymore.
Right.
Because if you go to my parents used to live in Wilkes-Barre, Pennsylvania, and I used to go to drive to visit them from the city. Oh my God! There's a stretch that you drive that's all just cattle ranches. It's just horrible fucking smell.
I'll be there on the Birdie Boy tour.
It's a great town. It's a great town.
It smells like what?
They'll be happy there. It smells like death and shit. Because two things that are happening there: slaughterhouses and fucking and cow shit.
Cow shit, yeah.
So you just get this that methane stuff that they talk about, like being a contributor to greenhouse gases. That's fucking legit, 100%. And apparently, they can do something about that if they just add a certain amount of seaweed to a cow's diet.
You
they
just
just refuse?
blew my mind. So, smell it's the change in smell that you notice.
Yes.
It's not the smell.
Right. That's why people don't notice they stink. That's also why when you smoke a joint, you don't notice it. But everybody else around you, they come, oh my God, you guys are high as fuck. They come in the room and they smell weed.
Why Indian people can live at Indian people's homes.
Oh, you piece of shit. Bro, it's curry. It's not bad. I had Indian food tonight.
I love Indian food. First time I ever had. I never had Indian food when I was in Russia. We got lap dances from these strippers, and they had all eaten Indian food. I'd never smelled curry before. So
Farting on you?
I'd only grown up in Florida. We didn't have Indian restaurants, and I lived in Tallahassee. And the smell was so disgusting. I was like, these are the most disgusting smelling women I've ever been with. Cut to probably 15 years later, I'm having dinner with my wife. First time I ever had Indian food, and they bring it. Well, we walk in the restaurant, and I go, dude, it smells like a Russian hooker. I'm about to come in my pants. And I realized it must have been Indian food.
Oh my God, it's hilarious.
That blows my mind. It's just the change in smell that you
Yeah, it
notice.
is.
That's
That's
why
what-
when you fart,
Yeah, right. You
That's
smell
fucking
it.
When
awesome.
you smell
Right.
for a second, yeah.
Yeah,
but you're
olfactory
also-
senses are designed to detect changes.
You're not. Your brain sends a signal to you that
To be
the
ready
smell,
for it.
and that's why it doesn't affect you as much as someone else's.
No,
fart.
there's something
No,
about
you're
there's
ready
a
for it.
Oh,
relief.
this fucking is blowing my mind right now.
Yeah.
That's why people that smell don't know they smell.
Well, there's also a thing about your farts that smell good to you because there's something in your body. It's like there's something in your brain. It triggers like that you're having a relief. It's like there's a buildup and then you smell the smell and it's like, because it signifies the relief. That that feeling when you have to fart. It's like, when you're in your car and you fart and then you start wafting the smell up to you, like, oh, not bad.
Bro,
pretty-
I'll
pretty bad.
fart in a pillow and take it to the face. I love my farts.
That's
Do you
a
ever
little
do-
much. Do you ever fart in your bed and your wife is in the bathroom and you're like, oh my God, I gotta get a pillow out and fucking fan this
Fan.
room?
No. That's
do
when
it
I
in
go.
the
That's when I
cupboards
hold it
and-
down and I go, hey, do me a favor.
You're a bad person.
Check
Tom
under the
and I are
bed.
good people. Tom and I are good people. We
Tom
fans.
does it to
Oh,
Christina.
bullshit.
No way he does not.
I know what I do is I do more theatrical stuff.
I'll take this to the next. I want to hear your story
Well,
first.
I do things like I'll do like leg kicks as I fart, or I'll pull my legs back like I'm changing my diaper kind of position. She doesn't like it at all. My mom today farted for like like 12
His mom
seconds.
farts
Bro,
And I was
epic
like,
farts.
give me a
farts is
fucking
great.
heads up if you're
That
going to do
one
this.
that your mom did when you caught her in the kitchen, then she
Yeah.
turns and looks at you.
The look on
That
her
is-
face was-
You need to take her to a doctor.
Oh,
there might be
that's-
something going on.
Standard
She might have
operating
standard?
procedure. Yes.
A foot of
All
extra
all her life?
intestines.
All life. Yes.
Wow.
Yes.
All her
I'm telling you, today she broke it easily. And I go, why don't you fucking tell me so I can record it? And she goes, give me $150,000.
150
Yeah, 100.
man.
Tom, I'll give her 150 for that
Yeah.
video.
But it's pretty
Wow.
impressive.
Hold on. Let's hear this.
Oh, yeah.
Go from the beginning.
Hold on, before you play. Were you just randomly filming her? You weren't thinking it was coming, were you?
No, here's what's happened. I said something about, I go, yeah, you think you have one? And she thought we were just like bantering.
You think you have one fart?
Yeah. And I saw her just turn and I go, oh, I think she might. And you know, the beauty of these things is like pull it out and I just hit the camera from the lock screen and then she just didn't know.
Let me hear this.
Oh, this is the loop. This is the loop.
But here's the look on her face when she turns around and she sees that camera pointed at her.
Slow
Look at this. She's smiling right there. She's smiling right there.
You're not my son anymore.
You're not my son.
My son
You're not my son anymore.
Oh, and I made merch that said, you're not my son anymore. And I would send it to the house. She got so mad.
You're not my son anymore.
Oh my God.
She's the Argentinian?
She's Peruvian.
Oh my
Yeah.
God, that's hilarious.
Best one I ever did is when the girls were little, like babies. I farted in a McDonald's cup, and I put my hand over it, and I
Like a
go,
Scooby-Doo scream?
Poison your babies?
I go, girls, I just caught a butterfly, and they're like, what? And I look, both of them are like, I don't sound like literally immediately.
You did it to me once at the Irvine Improv.
Oh, it's a
were
good
like-
really
one.
capture a fart in a cup?
Oh,
yeah.
if it happens,
He let out like when it's like hot death, like when you
feel
feel
warm,
like
when
you're
they're
like
warm.
it's warm and then you're like
They're
this is
tricky.
also rotten. This is
Yeah.
like a rotten one.
Right.
I was across like the lobby from him in the club and he was like, hey, come here. Like he signaled like I gotta tell you something. I go, what? And I ran up and like it just hit me like a brick to the face. Like it was
dude.
You're-
I have sometimes with my stomach. I told this to Tom a long time on our podcast. I took a shit in Japan once that was so bad. The guy in the stall next to me threw up. And Joe, we were in Japan. I thought he was talking to me. He's like, "Ugh," and I'm like, I don't know what you're saying. No Japanese, dude. And that's by the way, that's happened twice. It happened once in Denver. I've made people throw up.
There's something so strange about public toilets where you're shitting inches away from some other person shitting.
especially airports.
It's so weird.
Airports, international shits.
Yeah.
You know, when
Oh,
it's like
yeah.
there's 30 of you just sitting there.
Well, that's-
You all came from
What's
eating
so-
in countries. that
Different
were like-
bacteria, and everyone's like-
That's what's so strange about those hookup spots for some creepy gay dudes.
Yeah.
Where they would find
Can you
a spot
believe
like
that?
Like yeah, like they meet in toilets in like remember there was that one, was it a senator that got busted?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
tapping-
Minnesota.
tapping-
Yeah,
Minnesota.
they had
Minnesota.
some
Wait,
thing
wasn't
that
he
they
from
would
Idaho?
do.
But it was in Minnesota.
It was in Minnesota.
But he was a senator from Idaho.
And he goes, no, I was just tapping to see if he was there.
And
His
he's the
excuse.
creepiest guy. Craig, I think, was his last name. He's the one who said when Clinton was in trouble, he was like, Clinton has been a very naughty boy, dare I say, a nasty boy.
Oh,
The weirdest thing an adult man
I know
has
you want
ever
to look
said.
at Clinton, but we're looking at you now.
Yeah, dude.
it's like
Somebody who says it like that, you know, that
Dare I
word
say.
selection, dare I say, a
Well, those
nasty
guys
boy.
were around before the internet, right?
Yeah.
But this
Where
is
they could get away with
probably,
anything.
but they probably had like there he is. Larry
Larry
Craig,
Craig, yeah.
wide stance, arrest turns 10.
Oh yeah, that was his
Tenth
thing. I have a
anniversary.
wide stance.
I got
He's
a
got
wide
a wide
stance.
stance. Oh my God, he has a wide stance to go to the bathroom. So he was putting his feet. I overreacted and made a poor decision, Craig said of his guilty plea. Let me be clear, I am not gay.
why
I
is
have
he
never been
pleading
gay.
guilty then? With like
Yeah,
It's just easier, Ari.
yeah, it's easier. Whenever I shit and people get mad at me, I just say I'm guilty.
I'm guilty.
I'm guilty.
What did I do?
You know what, guys? This is a lot easier than the paperwork.
He argued with that the arresting officer misconstrued his actions.
What are the odds, though, you try to get an officer to suck your dick?
But here's the thing, though. Like, what if an officer is like one of those cops that sets up speed traps? Like, what if he's... What if you're not gay and he's just like, yeah, I need to make a collar. I'm here looking for guys to suck my dick and there's nothing.
Yeah.
I haven't had a single bite.
So you just put
Make
your
a
foot.
collar.
Right, he's out there
Put your
trying to
foot out
fish.
wide.
Right, he's
Trying
out
to
there trying to
fish.
fish, and he's
Yeah.
got a fucking stick of dynamite. I'm just going to chuck this in the water.
See what
And he
happens.
caught a
And then-
senator.
Wow, what a fucking land.
Yeah, but here's the
What
thing.
a- yeah,
you
what
know,
a land.
If you really, I mean, if you really didn't do this,
Oh, he
you
had
definitely
some
are not like,
under the
"Ah."
divider hand motions
Yeah.
and played footsie in an attempt to arrange a sexual encounter. But here's the thing:
awful places.
prove that. Prove that.
Prove what?
Prove that he's trying to arrange a sexual encounter. Maybe
They
he just
did.
needed toilet paper, but they didn't. He just pled guilty because he panicked. Did you hear about the guy recently that got busted? He was a pastor and he got busted trying to pay for gay sex with an Arby's card.
An Arby's card.
An Arby's card. He pulled out the wrong card to a narc, or to an undercover officer.
He was going to pay credit?
Yeah, he was like on a sugar daddy site. And he's like, I've had a lot of sugar daddies, my sugar babies. This guy, Missouri church leader, tried to pay for
He doesn't
sex
look
on
gay.
Grindr. That's what it is, with an Arby's card. An Arby's card.
Pay? Yeah, I guess so.
He looks.
Oh yeah,
he looks gay.
Listen, I
Delf.
think prostitution
What's D?
in the gay community is a different animal.
What's the
right?
D in D?
Oh, yeah.
I'd like to
Yeah,
fuck.
Dad?
I think
Dad,
they're
I'd
like,
like to
it's
fuck.
much more acceptable. Don't you think? I think
Definitely.
Yeah, I mean, they don't give a fuck.
Yeah, it's more rugby rules as opposed to American football rules. They're just like, whatever happens, man. Let's just get the ball to that
Just
side.
grab nuts in the scrum.
But also, like, isn't it the need for the prostitution so much less, right? Like, I feel like
Right,
guys
gay
are just like,
throw
let's
down.
just fucking
right,
fuck.
But,
man.
Yeah, why
but
do you have to
old
do the
guys?
thing?
Here's the thing: because old guys
Yeah,
they
yeah.
want to fuck young guys, and these young guys don't want to fuck them. But these young guys don't have a car. They're like, hey,
Yeah.
I know what's up.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I know how to make something.
Remember that
happen.
Patrice O'Neill story where he said he pulled over to a rest stop to get some sleep, and somebody knocked on his window at a rest. But he was like way off, like away from like where the store was, and he was like, "What?" And the guy was like, "Hi," and he was like, "What?" And the guy's like, "Oh, my bad." He goes, "You're bad. What? What are you doing here?" And the guy just turned and ran away.
Oh, well, that's the spot. Rest stops. Right. The gay
Yeah.
guys, before they had these apps and ways to meet up and
Equality.
yeah, Craigslist, they used to have like little secret spots. Like
Yeah.
rest stops were always the secret spot that we
That
heard
was
about.
what was the singer George Michael thing, right? It was like a park.
Yeah,
right?
In
Going to the
Beverly
park.
Hills.
Right.
In Beverly Hills, right?
Yeah, but you know that shit had to be bumping in the
Yeah.
fucking 80s. Going to
Right.
that park, I'm sure
Yeah.
every gay dude in the city was like, "I'll see you in BH, man." Like
Yeah,
that
with those
has
parts,
got to be the
certain
spot.
parts, you know. Remember when the guy from
Let's go shopping afterwards, man. Fucking rodeos
how
right
great
there.
would that be if the day after you found out about that park, you're like, wait, that park? And you're like, oh, yeah, around noon. You're
a
like,
restroom though, right? Wasn't it a restroom? The infamous George Michael bathroom
I
in
guess
Beverly
so.
Hills. Yeah.
But is the bathroom at a park?
Man,
right?
it's got to be fucking rough to be gay and just try to meet guys. And
Are
these
you
weird little
serious?
sneaks- in the
Shut
90s?
up.
oh, in the 90s.
In the
I was
90s.
like,
90s,
God,
they
I
must have still.
love
It
that.
was
Today,
still
it's-
must have been easy.
Well-
remember the rule was like if you had like a certain color handkerchief, that meant what you were into.
Oh, yeah.
And you would have it out of your back pocket.
there was a day at Florida State if you wore blue jeans.
Just
That was blue jeans.
Just blue jeans?
Yeah, it was national
They're just-
coming out day.
Florida people just trying to fuck dudes.
They should
They're
have
just
something more
looking for
specific than
excuses.
that.
Yeah.
That's a mistake waiting to
Yeah,
happen.
what if you don't get online? You don't know.
That's
It's
a
like
lot of
having
us-
T-shirt day.
And your fucking shorts are dirty. You just, I'll just put my blue jeans on today. You know, some guys are trying to fuck you.
Hey, man. Sorry, I didn't have anything else to wear.
You get fucked.
Blue jeans.
Christina
that's
went
so
to
crazy.
It is crazy. Christina went to University of San Francisco. She said in the 90s, I think it's the Folsom Street Fair or something. She was like,
Yeah.
guys would fist in the streets.
Yikes.
Wow.
Yeah.
Fisting.
Yeah, she's like, I saw guys butt fucking just up on a wall, just on
Whoa.
the street.
I saw two dudes
Yeah.
butt fuck. The first day in New York, I went out with the editor of Us magazine,
Jesus.
and he took me to a gay bar in the meatpacking district, and I saw a dude. Can't be alive anymore. He had stars tattooed on his butt cheeks down to his heel, like he was a big Cowboys fan. But fucking, and I saw him get fucked in the ass, and I was fresh out of Florida State. I was like,
Jesus.
Where on the street?
no, in a bar. It was in a bar.
He got fucked in the ass in a bar?
In a bar, just on this dude's lap, and I was like,
on the guy's lap. Whoa.
dude, I was like this. I remember the
New
first.
York.
God. I bet if there's, I wonder if there's some gay guys that miss those days
Oh, yeah.
Yes.
that are like, that was when we were fucking outlaws.
Oh,
course.
the pre-AIDS
Did you ever hear
days must
Jeff
have been
Ross,
amazing.
Jeff Scott, the piano player at the Comedy Store, talk about pre-AIDS when he was like in a theater
no.
troupe? before
Must have been
AIDS, and he
amazing.
was like, it was a fuck fest.
I bet a lot of guys got into musicals that didn't even like musicals.
So this is the deal. I got to learn how to sing.
Chicago's not that bad.
They probably just had to find a spot.
Had to find a spot,
You gotta
definitely.
find where's the spot? Where do we go? You know, like how many guys wear cologne that actually like cologne? Zero. They're wearing cologne because they think it might in some way up their chance of getting laid.
Yeah.
My rationale has always been any girl that will only fuck you because you're wearing cologne, don't fuck that girl.
Right.
Yeah.
That's a mess.
Yeah.
You're making a mistake.
You can, the thing is about cologne. Speaking of like change in your
Yeah.
smell, I feel like I can go a long stretch now without like picking up on cologne. Like I'll feel like I don't run into any, and then all of a sudden, a fucking Uber driver or someone, you're like, Jesus, or you get on an elevator and you're like, dude, where are you from?
I love those people who wear
like
so
wearing
much
this
clothes.
much shit for.
Yeah, they're trying to cover something else.
You just got here? We don't do that here, man.
Yeah, cologne's
Hey,
weird.
dude.
You don't wear cologne.
Cologne?
No.
Who
You
wears
don't
it?
wear cologne.
No.
No, fuck no.
I wear deodorant though. My deodorant smells pretty
cologne.
good.
That's a business I would not invest in. Is Bert Kreischer cologne?
I barely wear it. I just started using toothpaste again.
It
What are you
smells
doing,
like
lemon
clean
juice?
feet.
Soap.
Bert Kreischer
Shut
cologne.
up.
I don't like toothpaste. It fucking creeps me out.
What?
Yeah, toothpaste bothers me.
Wait,
What do you
don't
brush your
use soap?
teeth with?
Soap.
No way.
Yeah.
What are you talking about?
Yeah, I'd like to. Look, this is a long unpacking
You know,
story.
soap's
the
not
right
good to have in your mouth.
I don't have real teeth, so it doesn't matter.
No, I mean your mouth. Like you have a real tongue, right?
Wait, but-
Soap's not good to get
Don't
in there.
glance over the
What
no
happened
real
to your
teeth.
teeth?
I got hit in the mouth
You're
with
right,
a
I was gonna
baseball
get to
bat.
it. You got hit in the mouth with a baseball bat.
Yeah, on my 11th birthday. We just talked about this the other day. Yeah,
Who hit you?
my dad. He was. Look, it was.
Oh,
he was no, I'm
Jesus.
joking. It was a kid in the game. It was the, the kid batting.
accident.
No, he was trying
He's
to
a
break
black
up
kid.
the
He
play.
was sick of you talking to him like that. And he,
That's where it started.
I was a catcher, and I was a pass ball. I blocked it. I picked it up, threw my helmet off, threw it down to third, and the kid tried to break up the play and brought the bat back, hit me in the mouth, knocked out, fucked up 26 of my teeth.
wait, can
Oh
I
my
actually forgot to ask you this.
What?
When, in that part of this in the story?
Yeah, my 11th birthday.
You're playing catcher. Mm-hmm. You throw the ball to make the play at what? At,
Third, kid was stealing second to go to third.
But so the batter has already swung.
He already swung.
Okay. And now,
He brings the bat back into my mouth.
like he just.
Brought it back into my mouth.
He thought
Tried
he thought on the spot. He's like, "Oh, this will maybe I'll pretend it's my full motion."
yeah, and brought it back into my
You
mouth.
did it on purpose?
You know, man, I never talked to the kid at all. My teeth were on home plate. You want to get real about this? You want to talk about parenting? My dad came out. He's like, buddy, it's going to be okay. Your mom's here. We had a birthday party planned for him. It was my birthday. And he came out, and in his hand, he had my fielder's glove. And I was like, trying to, and he goes, take off the gear. Drew's going to catch. Go over to shortstop. And I was like, I don't have any teeth. He was like, yeah, but if I take you out now, we lose the game because I can't sub before the 5th inning. So go over, finish the game. And I go, I don't have any teeth. He goes, don't you? And this is my dad's a good dad. He's not a bad guy, but he was like, hey, don't fucking cry. Go out, finish the inning. It's 1 out. It's 1 out, and then we'll take you to the hospital. So I went over to shortstop. I don't know. Stuff like that, I think, turns you, stuff like that teaches you, it either breaks you or fucks you up as a guy, or it makes you stronger as a guy.
What do you think it did to you?
I don't know, man. I've had a lot of those moments with my dad where it's like, be a fucking man. And I'm glad he did it because there's certain things like I won't
That though,
man, I remember being at.
that's not like a suck it up moment. That's like a no. It's over. The game's over. It doesn't
The
matter.
game's over.
Yeah,
You
I
might have
know.
a broken jaw.
Everybody go home. There's pizzas
If your
now.
teeth get knocked out, it's very likely there's some fractures in your jaw, and that could get infected. Like you should, it's like a rush to get to the hospital as quick as
Do
possible.
you think your dad was having like some sort of PTSD?
You're not in a world title fight.
No.
you know?
Yeah,
You're
no.
11.
Trust me, Joe. I was sitting at shortstop. I was sitting at shortstop, going, "This doesn't seem fair."
This seems like bad parenting.
Seems like my dad's like, if I take you out now, we lose the game. I mean,
I don't want to.
He was like, I'll give you some Tito's. They'll be fine. It started from there.
I think I'm fine. I don't know what you guys are talking about.
I don't know, man.
Yeah.
I'm used to seeing people get fucked up, and I think I'd have a real problem with that.
I would feel like I would. I think it's a different era.
It's a different
but
era.
I would panic if I saw. I would panic
I don't
if I
know
saw
if
that.
it was
I've
that different.
I've brought it up to my dad before.
Yeah.
What is he?
Man, it just, but he laughs it off and he goes, "You weren't that bad."
Who? Can I ask you a question?
Shoot.
Who won the game?
I have no idea. I wasn't there. I went to the Dr. Boza. spent the rest of the day getting my teeth fixed.
How long did it take before they fixed your teeth?
Fucking 20 years. It took forever. It was a long period. 9th grade, in college, everything was fixed. That was 11. In 9th grade, I had a smile I was comfortable with. But yeah, I just had fucked up teeth.
So it took like 3 years before you had a smile you were comfortable with.
Yeah.
So what was it before then?
Just it was like spotty caps, like cosmetic dental.
Oh, it was terrible back then.
It was terrible. So it was like, I want to say like, this sounds horrible. I want to feel like it was plastic caps. It wasn't like they stained really easy. And so, and I had like 2, and then these were broken. And then at one point I just had 4 teeth that looked okay. And so, and it's, I mean, there are people listening right now that are going through this, but you just cover your smile at times and you don't enjoy life as much.
Smile with your mouth closed.
You smile with your mouth closed. You go, that's funny.
It's really funny to think of you like that.
I know, right? I think that's why I am who I am. Is when I got teeth, I was like, fuck yeah, and I was just laughing.
Your teeth look perfect now.
Thank you so much, Joe.
Did they get stained by coffee or anything?
Very badly. We were talking about this the other day. Fuckface over here decides his new game he wants to play is Shame My Mouth.
Shame my mouth. That sounds like something Larry Craig would play.
Because this is the opposite of what I was doing.
No, him and his fucking evil Nazi wife come up with these fucking game plans of ways to just get the focus away from my talent as a comedian and find something else to fucking focus on. But I was gonna get my teeth. I was gonna get my teeth all redone, right this month, and then I thought I don't like those celebrities with like bright white smiles that you just got your teeth done. You look fucking different.
They can make them not like that, by the way. But now they can. Like when you get your teeth, if you get veneers now, they do shades of.
I want regular man teeth.
You know,
when you see a man, he's got like regular teeth. Yeah, like you got regular fucking teeth.
I got crooked teeth.
Your teeth look normal.
Yeah, I have no problem with my teeth whatsoever. I'm fine. I wouldn't mind a couple of them getting them shaded out to match everything else, but I got one dark one.
Really,
yeah. But it's from
weird
smoking cigars and
when
drinking
somebody
coffee.
gets a dead tooth, and there's that one tooth that's kind of gray and
I know
fucked up
somebody
looking.
with that.
Dead tooth
Yeah.
are dead
Like
teeth
with-
are weird.
Like a prominent dead tooth, and you just want to be like, why do you have a car? You should fix this first.
Take Uber everywhere and
Yeah.
get your teeth done.
Yeah.
Yeah, the dead teeth are weird, right? It's
Like
like
that?
there's something about it signals to you there's something wrong with that person. Like you see a person with a missing tooth, you're like, ooh, what other
Yeah.
shit decisions are you making?
Well, I know that like a lot of people
Right?
would
Yeah.
I mean, it's the thing is that it's like one of the first things you notice. You notice somebody if they have a wonky eye,
Yeah.
for sure, and then teeth.
Dead teeth.
Yeah,
Yeah.
dead teeth. But a lot of people, it is expensive, to
Oh,
address
yeah.
that. But my
very
thing have
expensive.
always been when somebody is like, something about dental, they'll go, well, it's whatever, thousands of dollars. I go into debt.
Yeah, do
Like
it.
you should buy debt right now because
Yeah, your life might improve.
yeah, exactly. It's worth it. It's
It would
worth it to pay
up
that
your
off.
earning potential.
For sure.
Jessa Reed. Do you know who Jessa Reed is?
No.
You know her.
Yeah.
She got one of the best stories that's been on Ari's
Comic?
show.
Yeah.
Comic, addicted to
Delaware.
meth.
She found out that when you pee, when you're on meth, that there's a percentage of meth in your pee.
So she started
she
drinking
was
her
like
pee?
liquid gold.
Yeah.
Oh boy.
She told the story on Ari's podcast, and it's a great story.
Well, that's the thing with
Yeah.
mushrooms, When you trip balls, if you drink your piss, you'll trip even harder.
Really?
Yeah, a lot of the psilocybin goes right through your piss.
You can also counterpoint.
Have you done this?
You
Just do
counterpoint.
more mushrooms.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a better move. That's a better move.
Counterpoint.
Yeah, there
So,
she is.
so Jessa had all fake teeth because they'd all fallen out from meth.
Damn, she's pretty.
She's beautiful,
Yeah.
and she's fucking hilarious. So
Yeah,
she did
she's
my
really
podcast
funny.
and told the story, and this is what's beautiful about podcasts. Some dentist in Portland was like, "Yo, I can do it for free."
No way.
Flew her up, or she flew her up. He did her whole fucking mouth.
Wow.
I wish I knew that guy's name. I'd give him a shout out, but it's fucking
Text her and give that dude a shout out.
that's cool as shit. Just
Yeah,
a guy
give that dude a
goes,
shout
That's
out.
cool.
it's no money out of his pocket. It's his time, and he's like, you know what? You made me laugh for fucking 2 hours on Bert's podcast.
That's cool.
That's very cool.
I love stories like that.
Yeah.
Why do
Wow.
I feel worse when hot girls become addicted to meth? Like
Because
I
you
saw,
like-
see the potential ruin, man. It's just like a fucking
Yeah.
a fucking great young fighter that gets into coke and crack
cheese-
or
or
something.
cheese.
Yeah, you see
Right.
the potential.
not some
Yeah.
little scraggly
Because
dude.
you know how good her life could be,
Right.
basically.
Right.
You know,
If she become a fitness influencer, just do squats
God,
in yoga pants.
what? How good is that gig?
That's a great gig.
What?
The fucking
Those gals make
the
a lot of money.
hot
The yoga?
influencer
Oh yeah.
where
There's
they get
certain
paid
girls that just have
crazy money.
I got some style and I'm cute.
Here's the thing, though. They are changing what a hot ass looks like.
Who?
The standards, like on Instagram, because
Yep.
of these influencers.
And everyone's trying to keep up with that.
Oh my God! There's certain girls that are just in the gym every fucking day trying to figure out new ways to make their ass pop.
In the fight.
Yeah, and what is a good ass now? I mean, in the '70s, all you had to do was just like be there.
Not be huge.
Yeah, but like asses didn't mean anything.
You should have seen these
Something
fucking
happened to people.
reggaeton girls in Colombia with their
What's that word?
asses.
What's that word?
Reggaeton?
What does that mean? What does that
It's
mean?
like a type of music.
Oh, like reggae?
No, reggaeton.
Reggaeton.
Yeah.
Have you heard that?
I don't know.
Yeah? Yeah?
And
I don't hang out with
their
25-year-olds.
asses are so fucking. It's not 25-year-olds. Everybody, it's fucking old people do it there.
Brady Smith. Brady Smith DDS. Holla at Brady Smith.
Oh, how'd you do that?
Because Jamie's a wizard.
God damn. Hey,
Savior of Jess's smile. Thank you, Brady
where does
Smith.
he? Where does he live? We should post his.
Yeah.
Does he live in Portland?
Dox him. Dox that motherfucker.
Where's he at? Portland. Brady Smith from Portland. Folks, if you listen to this and you need some dental work done, go to that guy. Look, he's a handsome fella.
What a fucking good guy.
Yeah.
Podcast too.
What a good guy. He's got a podcast?
Yeah, shout out to his podcast.
Called Drilled.
What's it called?
It's called Drilled.
It's all
It's
dental
called
jokes.
Drilled?
Yeah, he does.
Yeah.
He
Oh
does
my
people's
God,
teeth
his
and does a
That
podcast
must be
is
the
called
most
Drilled.
boring
Look at his
podcast
That
of
is
all time.
hilarious. He does a podcast. No, he gets them fucked up on laughing gas. He does a podcast.
He does a podcast that just makes you want to kill yourself.
That is hilarious. That is so
I gotta
funny.
check out
He
his
interviews
fucking
people
podcast.
while they was operating on them. So, like, and so what do you do for fun when you were younger?
If you go back to when asses didn't mean anything, like what was the shift? Was it Sir Mix-a-Lot?
Oh no.
What?
Daisy Dukes, right?
No,
no,
because she
no.
didn't
those
have
are
an
legs.
ass.
Those are legs.
She had great legs, but Catherine Bach did not have an ass.
When I heard Baby Got Back, this is how white I am. I was like, wait, you like big ass? Like it was so foreign to me. I was like,
I
this
like
is.
big butts, and I cannot
Yeah,
lie.
me too.
I was like,
what?
what the fuck? Who the fuck likes that?
Well, that just shows you how segregated this country is. Because people would when that song came out, people would be like, "Well, black people like that."
And you're like,
They would
do
tell you, like,
really?
that's what
But
black
then
people
white
like.
people like that.
Well,
now.
yeah, of
But
course.
that's not that
But at
long
the-
ago.
It's not that long ago, but it is.
Do you remember
No.
the
How
do you
long
remember
if you
the
look at
beginning of
human
that song?
history? Look, everything else stayed the same. What do
Yeah.
girls like? Girls like guys with big muscles, guys who are tall, guys with six packs.
Yeah.
It's all the same.
Yeah.
But what a guy's
That's a girl's you date. Not
Hey,
another story of us
let's go around the
having
room
this.
and find out why we got girls. Guys with big
look,
personalities,
no.
fart in a cup.
Listen, if you want to ask a girl what the perfect body is, she would say a guy who's like 6'3" with a big chest and big arms and a six pack and a big hog.
Call
right?
Christina right now and see if that's what she said.
She's asleep.
Listen, we're not talking about your wives. We're talking about a girl who has no emotional connection to someone. If you asked her,
Yeah,
write
what's
down
attractive?
on paper,
What's
right,
attractive?
Ryan Reynolds, right?
Right.
That's what she'd say. Jason Momoa.
Some
It's the
contractor-looking
same.
dude,
It's
yeah.
the same. It was
Yeah.
that way in the 70s. It's that way now.
Yeah.
The thing that changed with men is asses.
Yes.
No one was into asses.
You know,
No, it didn't
Dude,
mean
I saw
anything.
an ass going into Petco yesterday that was fucking insane, and I was like, I never would have been into that as a kid.
What are you showing me here, Jamie?
Says Jane Fonda brought it up in the
That's
70s.
Jane
You
Fonda's
can't really
ass?
see it though. It's just from the
Athletic
side.
female
And
butt.
she's bent over. You
No.
can't really
Sort
see it.
of. That's a trick.
She
You
had like
can't
a.
see it.
Get away.
You got to see it standing up. That's
That's
just
a
not
great
big.
question.
and a fucking Instagram influencer would be ashamed of that butt.
They were
should also give
they
credit-
liked flat ones in the 60s.
credit to the
Like
country
flat
of,
ones.
of
Who's the
Brazil.
girl? Who's the girl? Jen Seltzer? Is that the girl who's got the most insane fucking ass on Instagram?
Oh, I know what you're talking about. She's one of them, but there's no one girl anymore. There's so
No.
many of
There's
them.
ass implants now.
Yeah, that's a mess.
It looks weird.
Do you
They
remember?
get cancer. Girls are getting cancer from that.
Implants no good.
Do you
No.
remember? Do you remember on
No,
MTV they had a show called True Life, and there was a guy that got calf implants. Do you remember that by any chance?
No.
I remember that.
Uh-huh.
I remember that so.
I do remember that
vividly.
from True Life.
And I was like, what a fucking like.
But
How
didn't you always like? As someone who's never had all those muscles, I would always see like those guys and be like, I'd rather not have it than do what this person. Like,
Oh,
I
yeah.
saw that as such a pathetic thing to do.
Well,
To be
you
like-
have a foreign body that
Yeah.
you're sticking inside of you. The real problem with that is the same thing that happens to some women when they get breast implants, they
Yeah.
get cancer. Girls are getting that in their ass now.
Yeah.
There's new instances of ass cancer that are directly caused by these ass implants.
The ass implants. I mean, that
Ass
is obviously
cancer.
probably the more important statistic. I think I don't think they look
Imagine
good.
you get ass cancer.
It's crazy.
Imagine
to
getting
get-
ass cancer because you're too lazy to do squats.
But don't you find that like a
You're too
yeah, because it is you're too
That's what
lazy.
it is.
But don't you find it like almost more permissible, forgivable in a way to say like this woman's getting breast implants? You go like okay,
Yeah.
But like if a guy's like oh I got pec implants
What's
and
wrong with you?
Just to
Yeah.
fucking push us.
I
Exactly.
know a dude.
Yeah.
I
Like-
know a dude who had pec implants. He had a bunch of stuff done.
I know a guy
'Cause
who
you
got
could for
pec
sure
implants,
get
and you know
pecs.
what I did when I saw him?
What?
Something that I never do, which
What?
is pat him on the chest. And I didn't know he had it surgery the day before, and I was like, "Good to see." He was like basically almost started weeping, and that's the only reason no one wants to confess that. I go,
The guy
"What?"
that I know killed himself.
"Oh, really?"
Yeah, he was getting a bunch of plastic surgery.
Wow.
Now just killing himself.
This guy should. He fucking.
You know, Tommy Morrison got pec implants.
Did he really?
Yep.
Tommy Gunn?
Oh my God, dude, it's gross. Well, Tommy Morrison went off the deep end.
Like, this
you know,
is
he got
after he re-
HIV. He
Yeah.
turned HIV positive. He was doing all kinds of crazy drugs, and he got pec implants, and they were preposterous. Jamie, I know you're on this. Look at that. Look at that.
No.
That's him after we won a fight. HIV positive with pec implants.
That looks horrible.
Yeah, but there's even worse pictures. But look at the picture of him when he didn't have them.
Right there, right?
No, he probably had them there.
That's pec implants.
Yeah, those are pec implants. That's when he didn't have them. That's when he fought George Foreman. He was fucking jacked when he was young. I mean, he looked fantastic.
Damn, he punched George Foreman. Did
Yeah.
he win that fight? No.
Yes, he did. He beat George Foreman.
Wow.
Yeah,
and George
he-
Foreman was
he-
74.
George Foreman
Dude,
was
he
like
was
55.
still murking people. He won a decision from over George Foreman, which is a substantial victory.
He's
So-
like the chicken of boxing.
well,
What do you mean? Oh,
Remember
look at that.
Chicken?
The comic?
Yeah.
No, he beat some good guys.
He
man.
killed
He beat
himself, right?
Razor Ruddock. Yes, he did. He beat Razor Ruddock. He stopped him, dropped him with a big left hook. Tommy Morrison had a nasty left hook. He just couldn't win the big fight, and he got destroyed by Ray Mercer after Rocky. Look at that picture of him after he got arrested. See that picture right next to your cursor? Above that, Jamie, right there. That's him on the right-hand side, HIV positive, all fucked up after
Oh
he got
my
arrested.
God.
Yeah.
Did he ever get AIDS?
He looked like he was.
He died.
I think he died of AIDS, but that was with
Oh
him.
my God.
He was falling apart. His life was over. I mean, he would just
44.
Yeah. He died real young,
Wow.
and that was him at 44. He looks like a 7-year-old man.
He died at 44?
Yeah.
Oh.
He was not doing good, man.
Damn, dude.
He got addicted to all kinds of drugs, and it's just his health fell apart. It was not good.
I wish someone would do a documentary on chicken.
He got famous. I mean, Tommy Morrison got
Yeah.
famous for he was a good boxer, like a really good boxer, and then he got famous from that Rocky movie, and then his whole life fell apart.
He was so
Same.
good in that movie.
Yeah. He
Dude, I
was
remember
pretty
we were in
good.
high school when that movie was out, and we were standing up in the aisles, like going, "Come
Yeah.
on, Rock!"
It was a good fucking movie. It was a good boxing movie.
He was a good actor in it.
There's
But then
always a thing,
afterwards-
though, right? Of like, if a white boxer is decent, there's
Great
like
White
a
Hope.
great white hope kind of factor
Except
to it.
Russians.
Yeah.
See, Vladimir Klitschko held the title forever, and no one gave a fuck.
Right.
how come?
Like, he's not American.
Well, he
'Cause
wasn't American,
Yeah.
and also he had a kind of a boring style. But that's him in the movie. But in real life, he was a very good boxer up until the time that he did that Rocky movie. But I think pussy was just like they were putting pussy in slingshots and just shooting it at him.
yeah.
I mean, he was a handsome guy. He was a movie star, and people thought that he was going to be the next heavyweight champion of the world. And did you ever see the Ray Mercer fight? Oh, cue that up, because it's one of the most brutal knockouts. Just cue up Ray Mercer KOs Tommy Morrison.
Wow.
It is fucking horrible. I mean, it is one of the worst because he gets tangled in the ropes.
He keeps
And
hitting him?
I was watching with my friend Kevin. We were at a bar and we were watching it. And just go to the part where he gets KO'd.
Go to the end.
It's fucking rough, man. He gets
is he wearing
caught.
tzitzit?
He gets before that, way before that. He gets So he gets there it is. Before, just go
Oh,
right
wow.
before this. So Ray Mercer, started getting tired, and Ray Mercer catches him in the corner, and he unloads on him, and Tommy Morrison's arms get tangled in the rope, so he can't go down. Like, look at this. See, he's tangled in the ropes.
Oh, fuck.
Bro, I mean, it was one of the worst KOs I ever remember seeing. Look at that. I mean, Ray Mercer was a murderous
Just teeing
puncher.
off on him.
He was an Olympic gold medalist.
Damn, late stoppage.
Whoa, yeah. The referee was
bro.
scared to get in
That's the
there.
90s for you, huh?
Referee was scared to get in there. And Ray Mercer was back then.
Like no one's cheering.
top
They're like,
flight.
"Hey man, you
Is
killed
Ray
that guy."
Mercer the one who fought that white MMA guy?
Yeah, Tim Sylvia
Yeah.
KO'd him with one punch. And that was a rough one, too, because they were supposed to have a boxing match, and Tim Sylvia kicked his leg.
Yeah, they both agreed. They're like, it's MMA, but we're not going to kick.
This is why the commission wouldn't allow it to be a boxing match, because Ray Mercer was a world champion, an Olympic gold medalist, and Tim Sylvia did not have an MMA fight, or did not have a boxing
fight.
But he was, a very high-level MMA fighter. But he was past his prime. So they decided to have... They called it an MMA fight. Ray Mercer was, I think,
They
he
had
was
a gentleman's
40
agreement.
I think Ray Mercer was 46 at the time. So here's a gentleman's agreement. Look at the look in his face. Like, come on, man.
You just
After
say
he
we're
kicks
not
him in the
gonna do
leg.
that.
But
It's
watch
just
this.
natural.
Watch him setting this up. Bang!
And then he gets on top of him. He goes, I've never been able to do this before.
Yeah.
Punch on someone's down.
But I mean, the whole fight takes a few seconds. Look at this. That is a hammer of a punch.
That's a slow fall.
Yeah, and it was already way past Tim Sylvia's prime. Tim Sylvia, when he was young, he was a fucking animal.
He was the one that let his arm get broken.
Yes,
I remember
He
watching
wanted
that.
to keep fighting. He wanted to keep. Frank Mir broke his arm.
I remember one of my
Snapped
first,
his arm.
That was
fights
Frank
I ever
Mir?
went to, and it was when you could just kind of move up until people like sat in the front. You were just allowed to just sit there,
Yeah.
like a baseball game. And then Tim Sylvia was there, and Tate was there with me, and he said hi to him, and he was wearing his belt. And it might be my first ever fight, and he had a championship belt, and I was like, later to Tate, I was like, are they supposed to like wear their belts out? And he goes, no, he just does that.
Tim Sylvia wore that belt
He does-
everywhere.
he
Wore
does-
the clubs. Fuck yeah, he's the
Wore
heavyweight
to go to
champion
the
of the
grocery
world.
store, just wears his belt as his belt.
Hey, look, man. When you're the heavyweight champion of the world, you can do whatever the fuck you want. You want to bring that thing everywhere? Go ahead, bring it everywhere.
That would
Who's
be an
gonna say no?
interesting book, Ari,
What?
is to hear maybe you and like the group that, Joe's experience with MMA has been so different, but I would love to hear an outsider's view as an insider on the growth of MMA.
How it was, but then
UFC. Yeah, because you guys were going to fights.
Oh yeah, early days.
I remember
it
it
was barbaric.
You
It was
saw some
nobody-
early fights, right?
Oh
Yeah.
yeah.
How many fights do you think you've been to?
30, 50.
Easy. He's been to fights in other countries, Australia, Brazil, fucking everywhere. Everywhere.
When we started
Ringside.
going, there was the weigh-ins was just the fight camps. It was
Yeah.
just the people who were with the fighters,
Oh,
and then
yeah.
like 10 fans.
Yeah, I would I would announce the weigh-ins. There was no one there. There was no one there.
I went
It
to
was
a
fucking 20
weigh-in
people.
that fucking 10, 12,000 people went to.
Oh, yeah.
I forget which one
Yeah,
it was.
it changed.
yeah.
Yeah.
I was like,
When
what?
did it change?
I don't
Fucking
know.
doing it
It's
too
been
long.
gradual.
It was 2005 is really when everything shifted.
Wait, if we go to that McGregor fight, can I go see like a
Fuck yeah.
weigh-in and
See
stuff?
everything, man. Come with me. Yeah, I'll
Dude,
bring you backstage.
I want to go so
everywhere.
bad. I've never been to.
Come.
I feel like someone said you know a lot about MMA. I go, I know a lot of names. I know I know everything. It seems like, but
You've
it's
been to
just from
fights
listening to
before,
the
haven't
pod.
you?
Never been to a fight.
Never? Oh, they're fun.
That's crazy.
Oh, never been to a fight.
You should take an edible.
Yeah.
Yeah?
Because
Dude,
it's 6
yeah.
hours.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's 6 hours. That's me.
Yeah. Well, this is the best one. This is Ari and Duncan making out because they knew the camera was on them. Watch us. Bang. Here we go.
Look at them wipe their faces.
Yeah.
I'd never
Hilarious.
been to one, and I went one not knowing what to expect at all.
It's
and
fun.
Being there definitely is an experience.
It's nuts.
completely different.
My favorite part always is when they play the Who song in
Oh,
between
yeah.
the prelims and the weigh-ins. They do
Yeah.
this, like, it's
And the
like
main event,
sets
yeah.
Oh my god. Yeah.
Yeah.
In the main
Yeah.
event.
They play.
the thing
Bob
is about
O'Reilly.
a fight is that like a fight is inherently exciting, but the energy of those arenas
Oh, yeah.
makes it.
Did you go with me to
otherworld,
the
man.
one in Toronto where it was 55,000? Were you at that one?
The craziest ones I ever went to was Rio and Columbus
Columbus was
when
giant.
Tim Sylvia fought Captain America.
Oh, and he fought Randy. That's right. Yeah.
And no one thought Randy would win, and then he won
Randy
every
dropped
round.
him early in the round. Yeah.
Yeah, it's, with the energy. Oh yeah, you'll go. I can't go because I'll be in Hawaii, Oahu, Maui, and Kauai.
Are you doing gigs out
15th,
there?
17th, and
Nice.
19th.
AriShaffir.com or
Sphere.com.
AriTheGreat.com?
Yeah, they're all there.
Are they great?
Yeah, it's right after New Orleans and
You
Atlanta.
doing the Blue Note?
Yeah.
That's a great club.
In
Really?
Hawaii?
Blue Note is it's I love man. I would go
Oahu?
back and do that. You're in Hawaii.
Where's Blue Note? Is it in Hawaii? I mean,
Oahu or
Maui or
Maui?
Oh, it's in Oahu,
Oh.
Honolulu,
Honolulu,
proper.
Yeah.
Honolulu?
Yeah. That's a great
I have
club.
never
Yeah.
done. Every time
Oh,
I go
yeah.
to Hawaii, I just get drunk and lay on the beach.
It's the best.
Play with
By the
my
way, I
kids,
cannot
chill.
envision that. You just like I bet your version of that's different than my version
Rogan.
of that.
Oh yeah, I mean I'm conscious. I don't throw up.
Do you go for a run early in the morning so you can earn your buzz?
100%.
Nobody tries to
I
pour
hit the
water on
gym.
him to save him and drag him back into the
I
water.
hit the gym every day.
You never watch a woman get hit in the head by a coconut and go, "Shut the fuck up."
You know what I was thinking yesterday in Colombia because I saw a coconut tree. You know they say like more people get hit in the head by coconuts.
Oh,
than
150 people
That's
die every
not
year.
true.
No,
Yes, it is.
100%.
150
I
people
saw
die
one
every
get hit
year.
on the fucking head by a
more
coconut.
than what? What do they say? Oh, is more than what? Dex?
Marijuana.
No one dies from marijuana.
Exactly.
More
So
than
150
straight
people
people
die every
getting
year.
AIDS, I think.
More people die from aspirin than coconuts. 3,000 people in the United States every year from aspirin.
Aspirin?
Yeah. 150 people die. This legend gained momentum after 2002 work.
Oh, that's what it is.
Of
More
a
people
noted
die of
expert on
coconuts than
shark
sharks.
attacks.
Yeah.
This statistic has often been contrasted with the number of shark-caused deaths per year, which is around 5.
Yeah,
Death
but
by
nobody
coconut.
ever lost an arm to a
Death
coconut.
by coconut. Dude, I'd rather lose an arm than be dead from a coconut.
Hang on, can I pivot this conversation and say, can we do a mid-year sober October, mid-year, and do the surfing challenge?
You know, the surfing challenge, what we need to do is go to like Kelly Slater's place and do the indoor shit.
Did you see his pipeline wave?
Yeah, it's dope. Apparently, there's
Fucking-
one in Waco that's really crazy.
Texas?
My friend Kenny Fong, he owns Darkside Motoring in Chatsworth. Shout out to Kenny. He went to, he fucking flew into Waco, Texas with their surfboards, and people looking at him like, "What the fuck are y'all doing here?"
Chip and go, Joanna.
Waco,
Well, all right.
Waco apparently has a giant indoor surf joint, just like Kelly's
Really?
place. Yeah.
Oh, wait, so does Kelly's place?
Hey, look at this. This is fucking bananas, man.
That's an indoor.
Yeah.
They should have like rubber
Indoor.
sharks that come in
Inside.
every once in a while.
It's outside.
That's well, I mean, not indoors, obviously.
Yeah.
Manufactured,
Yeah,
right?
manufactured, I should
Wait,
say.
so is Kelly's place out here?
Yeah.
It's in,
It's
like,
like 2
Bakersfield,
hours from
right?
here.
Fresno.
Yes, Fresno. Yeah.
Dude, Kelly did a 24/7 on HBO for Kelly Slater for him competing in this year's Triple
Look at that
Crown.
pipe.
And it was fucking so. It makes you. I watched it and I
fake?
was like, dude, I
Yeah.
just.
Well, it's not fake. It's generated by man, but it's a real water wave, and you can learn how to surf on these motherfuckers. Obviously, it's going to be so uniform.
Dude,
that
that's
you
so
can get
much easier
accustomed.
because you don't have to wait to get a wave. or to get
Right.
the
You
You
right
don't have to
wave.
learn
Right.
where to sit on the fucking.
Right.
Like, dude, I'm telling you, man, that 24/7 for Kelly Slater, everyone's got to watch it. It's so good. It's that guy is such a. I've known of him since I was probably.
Kid,
I'd say
man.
11 years old.
Dude, we used to the celebrity of living where I lived was
dude.
that Kelly
Slater
would surf at Sebastian Inlet.
Where do you
Yeah,
live?
Monster Hole.
In
Monster Hole.
Like, so I was in Vero, and Sebastian's north of Vero, and they're like Kelly Slater surfs at Sebastian. I don't even know if it's true.
He put
That's what
Cocoa
everybody
Beach
would
on
say.
the map.
Wow.
I mean, Ron John was at a Cocoa Beach, but you knew Kelly Slater was Cocoa Beach. That's dude. I went to surf in Cocoa Beach, and I was like, you go out in the lineup, and you're just looking around when you're a kid, going, "Is Kelly Slater going to be here?" Dude, he was so,
Yeah.
he was.
I knew his name. I knew his name when I was fucking 12, 13.
There's
man.
a certain celebrity that comes with being a wave rider, like a badass wave rider. It's a different kind of celebrity. It's like that dude's a savage.
And he was not in Saved by the Bell?
No,
No,
that's
that's
different
different
Slater.
guy.
He was in
That's-
Baywatch though.
That's Mario Lopez, bro.
different guy.
I'm telling you, man,
I'm getting it now.
Kelly Slater, the wave he caught at Pipeline. Can you pull that up? The Pipeline. He just caught a wave at Pipeline.
Oh.
Did you see that? You see that wave?
No, I didn't.
You got to pull this up.
He's an amazing fucking athlete for
He's
sure.
a good
and
dude
I love
too,
that he's
man.
competitive.
Yeah.
I love that.
What do you
But-
mean? Of course, he's a world champion.
I know,
World champ.
but people squash that shit and they don't say it publicly. He was on your podcast and he was talking about like, oh, I used to get obsessed with ping pong. Like I
I'm
couldn't
sure.
live. Dude, is this the wave?
And
Kelly
he is
Slater
an
just
older
pulled-
guy too, which is crazy. Right? At what year did they have to stop doing this? Like Kelly's in his 40s, right?
Gotta be.
He
Gotta be.
retired.
It's gotta be 47.
He won an 8th Pipe Masters.
May have retired.
No, he was.
Mistake everybody has.
If he was going to win, I think he was going to definitely retire. He's 47 years old. Perfect 10. Go down. Perfect 10.
47.
Perfect 10.
That's
Go
incredible.
to perfect 10. Kelly Slater, perfect 10. This wave, Joe, is like
Where do you see this?
He
perfect
got
10 at Pipeline. This wave is fucking.
Is that it right there?
It's got to
Wow.
be. I hope so.
It's twice his height, 3 times his height.
Christ.
But the drop-in's fucking sick, and
Oh
it
my
closes
God.
out on him.
Look at that. That's crazy.
Look at this. And you're like, wait.
So he's through it while it's closing on top of him and
Look
hitting
at
him in
that.
the face. Oh my God.
I don't know.
That's bonkers, man.
Do you think it is? Do you think that feeling right
That the
there
feeling, the
is like
feeling.
a perfect show where you get a standing ovation? Look at that.
Do you ever
Look, it's
get?
hitting him in the face as he's
Look at
trying to
that.
stay on board. What kind of fucking balance? Look, watch his water.
Yeah,
It's
he knows
hitting
it.
him.
He's
Watch
like, if I
this.
can just get through here, I've got
Look
it.
at this. Look at this.
got it.
Right here. Like
I
this.
gotta just hit my last joke.
It's hitting him in the face.
Look at
and he
this.
still hangs in there.
But look at
That's
this part.
incredible.
Look at this feeling he's got.
Woo.
Right?
Yes.
I've had that coming off stage before, but I can't be like that. It can't
He's
be like
also 47 and still able to do this, which is incredible because
Do
you
you guys
got to
ever-
think that for high level athletics like this, that is.
Oh, he's
is-
competing against 22-year-olds
Yeah,
for sure.
Yeah.
that's about as high as you get.
And
right?
do you think he knows like halfway through this, like, oh, this is on the pace right now for perfection?
Dude, you got to see this 24/7 because he talks about getting out in the lineup and going like, sometimes the waves just don't show up. You can't change that.
Right.
And then sometimes you go, fuck it, I got to roll the dice. Looks like a shit wave, and it may fuck me over, but I'm gonna. This is obviously these are my words, but and then he's like, I'm gonna do it, and on this thing, he pulls out like a fucking 9 on a wave, and everyone's like, what the fuck? He's still got it. But it's really crazy, man. That wave, I saw that because I just watched that thing, and Andrew Schultz is a big surfer, and
Schultz is a surfer?
hardcore, bro. He went
He
to
lives in New York.
They have
he-
Long Beach people surfing Long Beach.
and he moved out to
Yeah.
L.A. to go to school up at Santa Barbara to go surfing. That was his goal. Was like, I'll surf every day. And then he got out there and was like, fuck this. I'm going to get into comedy.
Hot chicks.
amazing.
Yeah, I'm going to fucking...
Hot chicks, nice weather.
You think McKelly Slater like gets the perfect 10 and all his competition is like 22-year-old guys and they're like, you're a legend, man, you're a legend. He's just like, you should see the fucking 3 girls I fucked this morning. All right, man, nice to meet you, blah, blah, blah. Like he still is doing crazy shit, right? Like he's fucking banging models.
Is he?
He's,
Oh, bro.
for sure.
No, he's got a chick. He's got a chick. Beautiful chick.
Well, yeah, no, I
but
mean,
you should have
before
seen
her.
Kelly Slater with hair.
Different.
Have you ever seen Kelly Slater with hair?
Is he more handsome?
Oh, bro, pull up a picture of fuckboy,
Non-bald.
like young fuckboy Kelly Slater. Like not fuckboy in a good way, you know? Like he was
This
gorgeous.
is the part of the podcast that he's not going to enjoy.
I didn't mean fuckboy
He was
in
like
a bad
enjoying
way.
us playing the video.
like, oh, this
and,
is-
and all of a
Look
sudden,
at
oh,
young Kelly
fuckboy?
Slater with
Yeah.
hair.
Handsome.
Are you shitting me? This is movie star looks.
That's the problem. Like,
Look
when
at that fucking picture.
It's
Wow.
amazing when
He's
you're
like a
when you're
vampire.
that handsome that you get anything done. Right?
Yeah, exactly.
yeah.
That's a problem with really, really good looking guys. They're slinging so much.
Oh, he was in Baywatch.
He was.
Kelly Slater with hair might be.
Look at that handsome bastard with Pamela Anderson back when she was Pamela Anderson. Kapow, before she was fucking Julian Assange in an embassy somewhere.
You think they were boning?
Woo!
What?
For sure. Why
She
would
went
she
to see
fly
him?
all
She
the
went to
way
see him
over
a
there to
lot.
not fuck him?
Oh, she did?
And she,
Yeah.
you ever see her on The View just laying down the fucking truth to those ladies? And they
yeah.
treated her like a model, and she was like, no, I've actually researched a bunch of information I'd like to talk about.
Damn.
It was pretty fucking cool.
Well, The View.
They should do a fantasy
that's
camp of
this.
chicks you could fuck.
The View is this, but they talk about like serious shit and people take them seriously.
Take him real seriously.
Yeah, but there's 2 more, and they're cackling over each other and yelling at each other and telling each other to calm down. And then
I think I'm one of those
but
two.
Here's the thing: is though they're not even friends. That's
What?
what's weird about that show. That'll never work. I guess it works.
It's worked.
No, but it doesn't really. I mean, the conversations are gross, and
It's-
they talk
it's-
over
it's-
each
what's
They
his
other.
had a big
name's
fight,
wife?
right? They had a big fight that was
they're always
publicized.
fighting, yeah.
But like a big one.
But they always do it. They have like the blonde lady who's a Republican. I mean, how many times did they try that?
the football player's wife.
The Elizabeth Hasselhoff guy.
Hasselbeck.
Oh, I was
Hasselbeck
thinking
guy.
of the
Hasselhoff.
other one. McCain girl.
Yeah,
on
Megan McCain now. That's the new one.
That's
They
right.
always have the blonde. They
And
always,
then Whoopi.
They always have, before it was Whoopi. Was Whoopi always there? They had Barbara Walters was there. They had
Barbara
Rosie
Wall was.
O'Donnell. Rosie O'Donnell was there for a long time. She would
The
battle
comic
with
Sherry
the Hasselhoffers.
Shepherd.
It's funny to
Sherry Shepherd
dude.
used
It's
to be
funny
on.
to think of what goes in to producing The View and like what it is, right? It's people
Yeah.
talking, but I'm saying you think of like the production, the people,
Yeah.
the makeup,
Yeah.
the grips, the sound people, the producers taking notes, and then like you're doing the same. Like this is the same thing. You know what I mean? Like the conversation is happening, but without all the nonsense.
Yeah, without
of-
any nonsense. Yeah.
That's the difference between TV and this.
Well, I bet that show would be better if you just let them
It
just
definitely
talk.
would be. It
And there's
definitely.
no commercials.
It'd also be more popular.
Probably.
Let's put it. Let's.
How popular is it?
It's
It's popular.
been on for a
Yeah.
long
Right,
time.
but what do you think like it gets on an average day?
I think more than like sitcoms.
Like a couple million views?
No, more.
Really?
I think it's like all these housewives at home with nothing to do with their dumb, boring
5 million.
lives.
5 million views, probably. I'm guessing.
5 million viewers.
I say 20.
Let's do this. Let's
20?
flip it.
Fuck it.
Let's flip.
That's my
let's,
guess.
No, it's not 20. Let's flip it the other way. Okay.
100 million.
How about this?
Okay,
What could you add from what they have, their business model, that would increase, would better your show?
0.
I know one.
Maybe they could put makeup on my head so it wouldn't be so shiny.
Wait,
Do you know the viewers? Do you find it or no?
This is last month they averaged about 2.6 million. So I guess that's per show.
Per show, probably. Yeah.
Okay.
The difference is that how many people are fans and how many people are just flipping through channels.
Because there's nothing else on.
Yeah.
I've seen episodes of The View. I've watched.
I bet you have.
I definitely have. Like when Norm was on. Do you see when Norm
I
was
watched it
on?
when Donald Trump
That
Jr. was on.
was the
That
best.
was the best
Norm
episode of
Macdonald
The
What
View.
did Norm do with them?
Norm
What did
Macdonald
do
Norm
with them?
says.
is the greatest.
Norm at one point says, "I've never had consensual sex with a woman."
Just see what they do.
This is the
No. He just got tripped up in his words, and he was on this apology tour, and he was like,
It was right as that set the stage. It's right as his Netflix show is about to air, and he gets in big trouble because he's on Stern.
No. Hold on. Start it over. He defends Louis first.
Okay, yeah.
Louis
yeah.
and
Then he-
Roseanne.
and Louis Roseanne. Then he goes on Stern.
And when he's on Stern, instead of saying like you'd have to be retarded to laugh at this or to think this, he'd be like, you'd have to have Down syndrome. So he keeps saying
He thinks that's better because he thinks Down syndrome is okay to say, but retarded is bad because it's the R word.
It's the R word. So he's like,
he pinpoints.
so he says it a
God,
bunch,
Norm.
and they're about to launch the show. So of course, everybody involved is like panicking. Like you
All
need to
eyes
make
on
it
him.
clear you have a new show launching. You got it. So he goes on The View and he's like, yeah. He's like, yeah. He's like,
defend
yeah.
Louis? I don't defend
And
Louis.
he is. I'm not. Like, you can mute this and watch this. He is eating mints, like. And popping them in his mouth. as he's talking.
Joe, he's literally eating mints.
And shaking,
To, like, fill
shaking
up
them
on?
in his hand. He's like, yeah, I feel real bad about that. And he's like,
Why would I talk about Louis? I've never even had consensual sex with a girl. And they're like, Norm, you've never had consensual sex with a girl? He goes, why would I? And they're like, no, but I think you're misspeaking, Norm.
and then you see him like you're on daytime. And he's like, yeah, so I feel real bad about that.
He's a fucking wild man.
He's
is,
the
man.
best.
He
Do you
is
remember?
such a wild man.
I was just talking to Adam about this. Do you remember the time you came? We can't tell the full story because I think Norm wouldn't be comfortable with it. But do you remember the time right before the election where you had a vape pen that was really strong and Norm came back? And
Yes.
He's like, do you remember what he
Yes.
said to us?
No, what did he say?
Oh, I wish I could say it out loud.
Okay. let's
Okay,
not-
no.
Yeah.
It was the best. It was like it was the
I got him
funniest.
fucked up. He was not ready. I got him fucked up.
I've smoked weed before.
Right before this,
Yeah, well, guys like that don't smoke weed a lot. They just do it occasionally. They think they remember what weed is.
right?
This weed that they're fucking with today is a different animal. It's
Yeah.
just it's too in the pen. It's so innocuous. It's just vaporizing. And
Hash.
Yeah, but it was hash oil in the pen. It was fucking. It was nuclear.
God,
I
man.
smoked with him one time in a parking lot in Irvine. Right before I was with Ryan Sickler. Ryan always has good weed, and we met Norm, and we were about to go in, and he smoked. Dude, he's like such a comfortable comic. Like with any he doesn't need hey, I need some time alone to get my mind right before this.
Right.
Yeah.
That we're in the parking lot. He takes a fucking monster hit of strong weed, and he starts coughing enough to make
no.
like a tear come where you're like, whoa. And then we walk into the Irvine Improv, and they're announcing him. He just walks on stage, and he just starts talking about the soda he's drinking, and killing with it, like just off the top of his head, just totally comfortable.
He's one of the funniest guys ever.
Him and stand-up changed the way I did this next special. This next special was like because I love those guys that grow. You know that when you see them, they're not doing their there's nothing wrong with it, but doing the exact same type of stuff they did in the last one. They're just changing the names a little bit.
Right. I know what you're saying. Yeah.
And I called Stanhope maybe one of the most mind-bending days of stand-up. Just when you said that smell thing, where your brain goes, wait, what the fuck? I called Stanhope one day, and he was like, "Hey, what are you doing?" He was like, "Drinking a vodka and grape suit, trying to grapefruit juice, trying to write a knock joke." I was like, "What?" He's like, "Yeah, I'm thinking of funnies, goofs, trying to write a knock joke. We got to be as funny as those guys, right?" I was like, "Yeah," and he goes, "So we could write one, couldn't we?" He was like, let me tell you what I got. And he's like, reads a couple knock-knock jokes. And I was like, yeah, why the fuck aren't we fucking with the format? And then Norm, I see Norm, and Norm has the best joke. I'm going to tell you the joke is that great. It's the best joke.
Is he still doing it?
No. Norm, this for me was like, why aren't we sometimes taking a step back to take a step forward, right? Mm-hmm. Norm has a joke. He goes, I got a new neighbor. I see the neighbor, and I said, hey neighbor, what do you do for a living? The neighbor says, Norm, I'm a professor of logic down at the University of Science. And Norm says, what's that? And he goes, well, Norm, it's hard for me to explain. It's easier to me to just show you what I do. Norm, do you have a doghouse? And Norm goes, I do. And he goes, well, then you must have a dog, logically. And he goes, I do have a dog. And he goes, all right. And if you have a dog, logically, I can assume you must have a child. Do you have a child, Norm? And he goes, I do have a child. He goes, well, if you have a child, logically, I can assume you must be married to a woman. Are you married to a woman, Norm? And he goes, I am. He goes, Norm, then logically, I can assume you're a straight white male. And Norm goes, wow, that's amazing. So the next day, Norm's down at a bus stop having a cigarette, sees another one of his neighbors. The neighbor says, Norm, did you meet the new neighbor? He goes, yeah, I did. He goes, what's he do for a living? He goes, he's a professor of logic down at the University of Science. He goes, what is that? And he goes, well, it's hard for me to explain, but it's much easier for me to show. Guy goes, yeah. And he goes, yeah. And Norm goes, hey, do you have a doghouse? He goes, no. And he goes, well, then you must be a faggot. Why? What? Like we're.
Great joke.
It's a great joke. Why aren't we like? We're all funny. Like, why can't we?
Because
just...
that's a problematic word and it's banned.
That's
He's such a piece of shit. He's such a piece of shit.
You're like, why can't we say it?
No.
I know, but it sure sounds like that.
I can't make jokes like that.
Oh, it was, dude. It's like one of the. It's like
a great joke.
It's a great joke, but like that old school joke writing, we all stepped away from. But like, what if we could tether ourselves to it a tad bit in what we're doing now?
Norman does that. Mark Norman does jokes like that.
Mark Norman does, but like stand up going, I'm writing knock jokes just for like a writing exercise. Mm-hmm. Where you go, what if you just wrote like a banger knock joke, or like
that's
you can
the
do
thing
it.
is,
You can
yeah,
do
just
it.
spend time
I
writing.
did it for this special. Yeah, but this special I wrote something like that.
When are your specials coming out?
I can't say it yet, but I know.
You can't say it
They
yet,
just
but
say
you know.
don't
They
bother,
just do
but you
that.
can still
They
say
just
it.
tell you. They tell
It's
you.
interesting. I wonder
They
if that
say don't waste
hurts.
your time.
How does that hurt?
Promoting it ahead of time, but you can still promote it ahead of time.
I would
Maybe
hate
they
to
said
say
you
it.
can't-
and
know,
not-
like, you know what you can say?
I think actually no. I think they actually do request at Netflix
That
that
you
you don't
don't say
release
it?
the time.
Yeah.
So people can't
They
get
did
like,
that with me.
souped up for it.
They asked me. They want to be the ones that tell.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That comes with spending a lot of money.
Oh,
Yeah.
I'm going big for this special.
Meaning
what
what?
way?
Tommy knows. I got big plans.
Your
Big.
videos.
Yeah.
Promotion
No.
videos?
I'm going to do something
Are
different.
you saying something that you can't say?
Yeah, so let's
Well, what
change
the fuck
subject.
is this?
Yeah, let's change subject.
This is
We'll talk to him.
nonsense.
Yeah.
You're hurting people's feelings at home.
Yep.
You are gonna do something.
But I think that's what's
Real
cool
big.
about comedy is like that's why I've always liked I like guys that go against grain, but like Burr, I feel like Burr every time does something different, like challenges himself with an act out or something.
He does.
You know?
He does.
He always says that. He was like, figure out what you do bad, and then just only. Do
Yeah,
that
he's
for
like,
a while.
I didn't do like the back and forth conversation style bit. I'm gonna work on that in this special, and then it'll be in that special.
It was so good. I know what you're talking about because I talked
Yeah.
to Burr about this too. It's the one with this when he adopts the two sons.
Yeah.
It's one of the best. I watched that on my treadmill and my drinking wine in my man cave, and I went,
Wait a minute. You're drinking
special
wine
was that?
on the treadmill?
yeah, always.
This is part of the routine.
Yeah.
It's called
And I-
multitasking, Joe. Get
Yeah.
into it. It saves your
Dude,
time.
that-
Maybe
makes you
hire
more
a fucking
productive.
trainer.
That
and you
one
can do it
joke-
Too.
Have you thought about hiring a trainer?
No, that one joke is fucking.
Is that his last special? No.
No, it's like 3 specials
yeah.
ago. I think not enough people challenge themselves to get outside the box. I think
Yeah,
in our business.
Do you write,
True.
Bert? Do you sit down and write?
A little
That
bit, but not
says
too
no.
much.
That means no.
No. Because what happens, Joe, is that it becomes
I don't much.
too much for me to remember on stage. So what I do is I'll write bullet points of
Yeah, me too.
of things that pop for me. But to sit and longhand write, it becomes too much information, and I don't remember it. I've done it a bunch.
Your brain doesn't even work like that.
No.
I get too like presentational when I do that too.
Yeah.
Where I try to recite it as I wrote it instead of just say it.
But
so
do you have
feel
any
right.
bits that feel like that are so word specific they feel Like you're reciting, not in a bad way. Like it's just like
sometimes, especially when I get off the road for a while, and then I try doing it at a club, like a comedy store or the Stand or something like that, and then I like start doing it. I'm like, oh, I'm reciting this, instead of like talking to an audience of 40 or 50.
Yeah,
it feels weird.
The small crowd will make you
talk to them.
The more time you spend in preparation, and this is something that I didn't start doing until about 2 years ago. Actually preparing for shows, like going over notes, and one of the things that I have in the rider in my contract, I write
index
on
cards,
index
right?
cards. Yeah, index cards. I got that from Kevin James.
Really?
Yeah, I have Kevin James as rider.
And your white wine.
Yeah, white wine. I took that out.
And you also have like all white couches and white flowers in your dressing room.
White M&Ms.
Yep.
Only white
Who's
drivers.
the racist now?
White limos.
No, I think that was
white gloves.
I think the white. That was like an old. One
Tommy
of the
Davidson.
J-Lo or something.
Yeah, like a J-Lo thing.
Tommy Davidson said white limo has to pick me up, and then they
think
picked
that's
him in a
Eddie
black
Griffin.
limo once.
I
He
thought
goes,
that was.
I
nope.
think that's Eddie Griffin.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
No, I think that was
wait,
D-Ray.
You guys are saying those are not the same people?
There was I actually worked a club once where they were like there was somebody here who requested a white. And here's the thing: it wasn't like a white limo. They were like a white Yukon. Like it had to be
a specific
model
Wow.
vehicle, and they did not pick it up. And that person chose to wait at the airport.
I love that's what I heard was Tommy Davidson. Is a story I heard like that. I love those people who are like, I put these crazy things in my writer to make sure they're reading it, but that's the only thing they put in their writer.
Is that thing?
So it's like, you're not putting it in for that. You want that thing.
You want that thing. Just say it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, that's in the Marvelous Mrs. Maisel. Like you got to put things in your rider, or people don't take you seriously.
That's interesting.
But I don't think. I mean, I don't know anybody who's legit that has wacky things in their rider.
Do you remember when they asked you guys, like, do you want a writer? And you're like, a writer?
Yeah.
What? And then, like, I remember
most people don't even know what
Desiree
we're
was
talking
like,
about.
you got to get something.
Yeah. If you're a performer and you work a venue, you have the option to like basically make requests of things you want in your green room so that you feel happy and comfortable to perform.
But at first it was like, make sure there's some water, I guess, backstage. And maybe a beer or two. Or I can just go to the front and get it.
Buffalo Trace whiskey, Cabernet, meat tray, fruit.
Meat tray is key.
I got throat coat tea, gummy bears.
Gummy bears.
Ah.
I have a meat and cheese plate, a veggie plate, water, both flat and still, coffee, tea, and that's it's what all I have.
That's pretty standard.
It's pretty standard. I mean, it's insane when you see like usually what musicians can really drive it up.
Chappelle has all red lights in his dressing room.
That's kind of cool though. Because I'll tell you what, when you're in a
It's a
poorly
cool
lit
vibe
room,
unless you're the guy that's got to go find fucking red lights.
Yeah, that's true. But the lighting fucking makes a difference, man.
Yeah.
Like shitty, like over office light, overhead. That fucking sucks.
Yeah, well, it's real bright in there, like a classroom.
Yeah.
One
That
time,
doesn't make you
one
feel
time
like
we were in the
going
green
out
room,
there.
and it was your green room, and you invited the ring car girls back, just to like hang and stuff. And I was trying to get ready for a big show, and these squawking fucking hot chicks. Yeah, and I was like, I just sit in the stairwell to fucking collect my thoughts. Yeah.
Do you remember the story I told you about sitting next to a ring card girl one time on a flight home?
No.
That I was this is fucking I don't know how many years ago. I did a gig with you, and then I had a different flight, and one of the ring card girls was sitting across the aisle from me, and she just went, water. And I was like, and people were like turning. Yeah. And she goes,
Oprah?
water.
Oh, that's right. I remember this.
And then the flight attendant came up and they're like, are you saying something? And she was like, water. And they're like, would you like some water? And she was like, yeah. And then they're like, okay. Like she didn't press a button or say, excuse me. She just said water loudly.
Oh, my God.
Until somebody was like, oh, I guess you want water.
Wow. She must have been really hungover.
Yeah.
Imagine.
Yeah, that's what
you're so hungover you can't say, "Can I please have some water?" Just water.
Water.
I've done that from my bed before. Leanne, water.
How many times has she heard water before?
A lot. I would never be my wife.
You can't be in the green room with a bunch of people that don't understand what you're going through.
No.
One time we did a show. We did this fucking End of the World show at the
store.
No. That was the End of the World.
Oh,
that was
podcast.
the 2016 one for the election. production. We did one for 2012 with Stanhope and Diaz
there, yeah.
and Honey. We did it at the Wiltern, right? And for whatever reason, the agents all decided it was a party in my fucking green room.
Agents
Pre-show?
always do that.
Bro,
Pre-show?
show. I'm talking
That
20
is
That's
the
bullshit.
fucking-
And they all do it.
They all knew that it was in LA, so they all wanted to come. So they came and they were drinking.
They do
And
it in
I go-
Montreal, too.
And I was like, hey, I'm getting ready for a show.
Yeah.
And they were talking so loud. Like, they didn't give
They're
a
like,
fuck.
it's the place to hang. I was in the green room with,
Right.
but it's like, guys.
They treated it like it was the green room of a sitcom. Like,
Post show,
Yeah.
post show. I don't care if a serial killer comes in the green room. You can do whatever you want.
Yeah.
Pre show,
Yeah.
I like a real chill, fucking
Yeah,
low
me
key
too,
vibe.
man. Me too.
And there's nothing crazier than like
Habacion Verde?
strangers popping in.
Oh,
the
yeah.
the overzealous Asian person, or
hey,
like
you, I want
somebody.
you to meet my friend.
Poachers? You
Yeah.
ever get a poacher in there?
Dude, the fucking like if you have
an
a
agent poacher, we're like, hey man, how you doing with your
Oh,
agent? You like him?
yeah.
Like,
Oh,
I'm just hanging out. I'm friends with the opener.
yeah.
And you're like,
when the
"Get out of here."
have you had an opener that you don't know bring people? And you're like, who are these people?
Oh, yeah.
And you're like,
oh, yeah.
are you insane? One
Yeah.
time I had a guy bring his family.
No.
His family, like here's
Who's
the
the
thing.
guy?
This sounds crazy to say.
Was the guy opening for you?
Yes,
Oh, just a random
it
on the
was,
road.
It was
You
a
didn't know him?
random. No, and it sounds crazy if you're listening or whatever, and you're like, "What are you talking about?" Well, like when you get to the venue and you're going to do a show, for most people, they want it like a pretty relaxed vibe pre-show. You're gonna perform. You definitely don't want like like a strange. I mean, if there's a stranger, at most you're gonna be like hello, and then nice to meet you, and then they're gonna leave because they understand you're about to do a thing, right? You want to relax. You don't necessarily like have to meditate. You're just like, I just want a relaxed atmosphere, right? Like most perform.
But you got to get your head straight. You're ready to go perform.
This guy had kids.
No.
He had kids in the
way.
fucking green
How many
room.
people?
It was him, his wife, 2 small children, and then like the
So
promoter.
he was a new comic.
He was newer, yeah. And the promoter came by and was like, "Hey, how's it going?" I was like, "It's cool to know we're doing a fucking daycare here today." And he was like, "You don't know this?" And I go, "Well, I mean, I don't really know him, but I'm meeting his children right now in the fucking green room of this." I mean, it was bizarre, man. It was
He didn't
very,
even ask if is it okay I bring my family in?
not at all.
I'll feel bad
No.
if I know somebody and they're in there and I'm headlining and an opener's in there. I'm like, it's your green room too because you're also performing. But like, I don't want
No.
my friends in there imposing on the opener.
Dude.
You know,
If
it's
I was
not fair to him.
If I was opening for you, I would never fucking
Never.
have the balls
Never.
to be like, "Oh, he's my friend." Fucking Steve wants to say, it's like, "Hang, no way, dude."
Bro.
or a local comic who's not on the show comes by to hang out and just shoot the and it's like,
Bro,
Do all
Let me tell
that
you something.
post show, dude.
Yeah.
I wrote off a dude that I was friends with for a while for this when I shot the special in Cleveland, who was like wanted to just come hang out backstage, and I was like, well, no, it's kind of like I don't have really a guest list. It's kind of a closed set because in between shows I'm getting notes from people that
Dude, that's a huge night.
It's a huge
Yeah.
fucking night, and I just was like, and he sent me a nasty fucking email about me being a liar about not having a guest list, and I was like, all right, bro, I guess I'll never speak to you again
This
because
was when you were filming?
yeah. And I
Wait,
was-
he was on the show with you?
no, he wasn't on the show. He just was in town. He wanted to come hang out.
He sent you a nasty email saying you're a liar that
Because
you
what?
because you didn't have a you said you didn't have a guest list because you wanted to come backstage and hang out.
Yeah, he wanted to come to the shows, and I was like, "Hey, man, I'm in a different spot. Like, I've got the people that have been
Did
touring
he
with
not
me."
understand that you were doing a special?
that's not why you're a liar.
Is he a comic?
That's not right. Yeah, he's comic. Yeah, and I was just like, it really fucked me up because I was like, and then all of a sudden you're fighting with someone on the day of your special, and I was like, you know what? Fuck this, man. Like,
That's on them. Though. It's like fuck you for putting me in a position of on my special to have to fight
Yeah.
with you. Get out! You're an
You're out.
asshole.
Yeah.
You should go overboard to try to like. Hey,
You're trying to mentally distract me.
Yeah,
Is what you're doing.
Yeah.
dude. It's
you know?
it's fuck. Man, I don't get me into it because it'll spin me out. But like, man, I'm your friend. I'll never put you in a situation where I go like, yo, Joe, can you get my buddy on? I never do that. When people come and go, hey, give me on Joe's, I just write them off. That's the way my brain works. I go, if I'm your friend, I'm only your friend. I'm never gonna ask shit of you. Like,
The worst is when you're doing a weekend at a club and some guy asks to do a guest set, and you're like, dude, I don't even know you. I
They're
don't
like,
even
they're
know
like,
you.
so just give me a shot.
Hey man, you mind if I do a guest set? What?
Bro.
Like, have you ever done that? Did you ever do that when you were coming up? Did you
Never.
ever go to a national
Not
headliner?
one
and say, hey,
time
can
in
I
my
do-
entire fucking life.
Here's how
I ask
here's
clubs
how
sometimes.
how opposite of that, because I feel so. I mean, I do not want to feel
Yeah, I don't want to
impolite.
pose ever.
I actually went to a show one time and was asked if I wanted to do a guest spot, and I was like, "That's inappropriate of me to." Like, I just felt rude being there.
Right.
You know what I mean? Like,
It's
Yeah,
people that are
it's not
entitled versus people that aren't entitled. And I know this from knowing Tom as long as I've known him, and Ari as well. None of us are the kind of guys that were like, next step. What's the next step in this business
right.
to get forward? Who do I step on to get to the next level? I was always like, I want to find my group and I want to be safe. I want to do what I do and have them be like, hey man, that was not good or this was good as friends, so that I knew that what I was doing as an art form was safe. I never was like, dude, get me on your fucking thing. Get me on your thing.
There's so many of those guys out here.
There are so
Weird
many of those guys, and there's also people that get upset that you don't use them to open when you use other people that they think are their equal to open. Do you ever get that?
But it's just like, yeah, what?
Yeah.
What do you mean I'm friends with them? Or like, what?
Yeah.
I don't know. I chose
Also,
somebody.
by the way,
What?
not getting your shit together to open a big if I was like had the balls to ask you to open one of your shows,
That's crazy.
I would come to it at least feeling like my 20 is so goddamn tight.
Oh yeah.
So that when you do it, you're like, this was a good decision.
Right.
I would be
people who-
way more nervous opening as a younger comic opening up for you than you would be. Like I would be like dialed in.
Oh, of
like,
course.
I remember not asking Dom. I was open for Paulie in Baltimore, and I was home for like Thanksgiving or something. And the week after that in D.C., Dom was there, and I saw the lineup. I was like, nah, I'm never going to ask him. I can't. And then Eleanor told him later, like afterwards.
Yeah.
Ari was there. He was going to ask you, but he felt embarrassed because I should have asked. I totally would have let him.
Yeah.
But it was like,
Yeah.
I wasn't
but
going
you're-
to I was going to put him in a position in case he was
you're
like,
imposing. You're imposing.
You're polite to think that, though.
I gotta give a shout out to Mike Birbiglia. One time I was in town shooting something in Tampa for Trip Flip or Travel Channel, and Mike Birbiglia was at the Tampa Improv, and we were having sushi next door, and I was like, I'm gonna sneak my head in and just say like hi or whatever, because I was a big fan. I think Birbiglia to this day is one of the best storytellers around,
yeah.
without a fucking doubt. I don't
Very,
know.
very good.
I honestly don't know if I would have the balls to be doing what I'm doing right now if Birbiglia hadn't been the first guy to tell a long story.
yeah, he really was the first,
Dude.
one of the first,
He's
maybe
really-
the first
he's
one I
really
remember
good at it.
on a
Well, you know-
stand-up stage doing
Yeah.
that.
And he used to write a blog, and his blog became really popular.
My what was
Did
it?
he?
He was on
hold
NPR.
What was it? He would read it on Bob and Tom. It was fucking huge.
Yeah.
What
Yeah.
were you going to say?
I rolled into the Tampa Improv. I'm drunk. I'm fucking full of
Doesn't sound like
sushi,
you.
and I stick my head in the green room and I go, "Hey man, Bert Kreischer, just I want to know. I like how you're trying to be complimentary." And I remember the look on his face was so deer in headlights, and he was like, and I was like, "Just big fan. Where I'm in town. I'm shooting my TV show. I just wanted to come in and say hi." And he was like, "All right." And then I was like silent for a minute. He goes, are you asking for a guest set? And I went, "Oh no. And he was like, "Oh, thank God."
Well, the real problem is I've given guys a guest set, and then they go on and they cover a topic that you cover.
That is true.
That's a problem.
I
You don't
didn't
even
think of
know.
that,
You don't
yeah.
know what they're doing. You have no idea what their set is about.
You know what the real fuck thing is, though? If somebody opens for you and then you're like, you have something like that, and then they keep opening for you, and you're like, you see that I'm doing this, right? Like
Yeah.
you know that I'm doing this. So,
Yeah.
Okay, you're going to.
Oh, I've had guys
Continue to-
do a version.
Right.
You know how guys do it on purpose?
Yeah.
Like they try to step on your material.
Yeah. And they're
Yeah.
opening for you?
I'm always afraid too. They're going to be like, if they do something and then you do it, like, "Hey, I didn't take this from you, just so you know." Just
You have
because you're
to
on
tell
first
them.
in the
You
show,
have to tell
I
them.
already
Yeah.
had my
Have to.
thing
Yeah.
planned.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, it's just some guys will try to kill so that you bomb. You know, like the local guys.
Yeah,
Like,
yeah.
That's always an issue if you go to a place and these fucking guys have never seen you before, and they're like, Tom Segura.
Yeah, yeah.
When we watch this motherfucker.
Yeah.
You know, and they'll
What's
just
he got? 4 fucking special on Netflix.
yeah,
fucking
fuck this
what?
guy. Fuck this guy.
Dude, these fans are my fans. They just got to see me, and then they'll be following me.
They'll do a lot of local shit. That's one thing. They do a lot of local
If they
shit.
drive up that local shit, you know they're whack as fuck immediately. Like if they lean into it hard, it's one thing to make like a like 1 or 2 comments. But if they do like 6 minutes,
Did I ever
on
tell you
local,
about-
Half
I
my
did tell
act
you.
was local when I lived in Boston.
but
Half
you were
my act.
but you're starting out.
Yeah, but it was so sad when I would go on the road. All
Yeah.
my best bits.
You guys
would be
remember
useless.
3rd Street? People are like, what? No.
All my best bits. would
you,
be
you mean where the car
useless.
dealerships are? Like,
Yeah.
no, gay community.
If I could find a time machine, I would go back to Boston in the late 80s and I'd have Joe Rogan open for me. And I would just take him with me and be like, so, hey, tell me what you think about aliens. And then just him be like, I haven't really thought about it a lot yet, but I've been reading these books.
I'm just starting to develop some thoughts
It
on
is so funny to be able to know somebody for a long time and then look up shit like 20 years old. You know what I mean? Like, I can watch clips of you, like myself, and I'm like, ugh.
It's weird.
It's so weird.
It's the weirdest part about being friends with you is I was a fan of yours before I was friends with you. When you and Brian were doing that Joe show, I was like fucking so into that. I was into this podcast before I ever got on the podcast. And so like to know you, like I remember telling you one time about you with Jenna Jameson. You're like, I've never been with Jenna Jameson. And I was like, I'm fucking pretty certain I saw it. You're like, I've never met her. And I was like, I'm pretty sure there's a video out there of you guys at a party. And you were like, I'm pretty sure. And I was like, I watched it. But
yeah, like you know more than
I think
him.
your memory sucks.
that's
I
very
definitely didn't say I never met Jenna Jameson.
You, by the way, hang on. If there is an astute person,
Jamie,
you will
play that
hear
for
it.
me.
You will hear it on the podcast. Because I
Me
definitely
saying that I didn't know her?
No. This is way before she started dating Tito Ortiz. This is like a long time ago. I remember you and Jenna Jameson at a. By the way, I can't
Party
believe
in
I
Phoenix.
I remember a party and
Yeah, with her husband.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, there's a video of her husband. She's explaining how to eat pussy.
Wow.
Yeah. Oh,
Yeah.
yeah. Okay, I'm not crazy.
You're just
then.
ruining the story.
Probably. I wish Birbiglia was here to save me.
You're just giving a version of the story that doesn't make sense.
But yeah, it is crazy to know of people's past like lives. I'll tell you what I would love a fucking documentary about is the store. Like, because
There's
They're
one coming
doing
out.
one. They're doing the Showtime
Mike Binder's
thing.
doing it, and he's doing
Yeah.
it real slow, which makes you give real hope that it's going to be good. He's taking like 2 years to do it.
by the way, I'm in that documentary. I wish I hadn't said that out loud.
What?
You're not even drunk. What's going on with you? Did you have a stroke?
I wish it was a documentary knowing full well that
I'm in the fucking documentary.
Did you have a stroke?
I
Did you
might
have a
have.
stroke 5
I
minutes
might have.
ago?
Let's make another cocktail.
Something happened.
Yeah.
There's plenty of booze.
There you go.
Try some of that Dan Aykroyd skull.
yeah.
Where is it?
Alien skull.
Oh, that
fucking
his
vodka.
is the skull one?
Yeah,
I'll try it.
Is there more ice there by any
Yeah.
chance?
But I'm curious always to know about like the store when I wasn't there.
Dude,
'Cause
it was
seems
the
like-
best in the early aughts.
But people say it was the worst.
For stand-up shows, sure, it was the worst.
No.
For its entire purpose.
Energy-wise, it sounds like it was horrible.
No, Dom says it the best. He goes, there was this young group of, I knew it as the employee section, so I don't know the people who were like 10, 12-year comics, but as the employees, it was like we ran the place. It was
Yeah.
so much fun.
I just saw it as a foreign place.
We would go sneak in the back to see like the mainstream
No,
comics
no.
who were fucking in the back.
Aykroyd.
Try some of this.
Oh, you don't want to try it?
Have you tried it?
I'm going to try it.
I'll try it.
I'm
You pour your
scared of
drink.
Dan Aykroyd's
I'm
alcohol.
scared of any alcohol that I didn't pour in my bring with me personally,
Oh,
Joe.
I just drank some of that, man. There's nothing in there. It's just Dan Aykroyd's. We opened that.
It's because of me. I'm
like I would
sorry.
be curious
Dan
to know
Aykroyd.
like
Big fan.
an
Big test right
in-depth history of like I want to know like
where it went up and then down.
yeah, and
then
then
up.
certain personalities why certain personalities
Come on.
didn't get closer when I thought they should have like in knowing them as adults they should be closer. Does that make sense?
Closer to what?
Like I don't know like
Closer friends, you mean?
I would love to know like the camps and
Yeah.
like who were in the different camps and like
There was no camaraderie back then. There was some camaraderie with like door guys
Door
and
guys
stuff
had
like that,
camaraderie.
but there was a lot of like the problem was there was this leftover shit from guys who were all struggling to get sitcoms. They were all struggling to be the host of a talk show.
that's tonic.
Oh, yeah.
Do you have soda?
Yeah, it was good, Joe. You're right. It was good when there
That's
was a
tonic.
level of acceptance that the place was a failure and that we were just in it for jokes.
Yes.
And then we were like, we're not going to get anything because Bobby Lee was like the most successful guy because he was on Mad TV.
The thing that was going on that was weird was that the guys that were at the higher level, there was a few that were left over. They had seen Kinison take off, and they had seen David Letterman take off, and they were still there. And
Frankie Pace.
there was a few of those guys that were left behind, and they were very bitter, and they did not like young guys. There was a different thing. Like today, when young guys are coming up or young girls, anybody who's funny at the store gets love. You know, whether it's a doorman or somebody who works the booth, no one's trying to hold anybody down.
It's not like you're making it so I'm not. Now it's
the
like
the internet changed it all because we all have a platform to help now. Whereas before, it was like the only way you got successful was through television. Television was the goal, and if Tommy got a TV show, you were like, fuck, that could have been my show. And so there was this like backstabby, weird fucking competition back then.
Now it's different. Now if you get oh fuck.
Now everybody helps everybody.
That place
It's a different
is
animal.
If you get like
best.
Santino, suddenly from like no podcast to a successful podcast, now everybody's like, oh, that's another platform I can go on.
Exactly.
Yeah.
It's just,
it's
like, good
also
for
like when
everybody.
someone gets a Netflix special or something, everybody gets happy, and everybody gets pumped, and they also see like, hey, if
good
you
comic.
bust your ass and you're good and you work hard, you can get one too.
You can get one too.
Yeah, it's not like it used to be, man. It was weird, man. When I first got a
When'd you get
sitcom
there?
and I came out here, '94, I came out with a sitcom. I already had a sitcom. So when I came out here to do a sitcom, and what was more important to me than anything was being a paid regular at the store. That's what I gave a fuck about. The sitcom was just, I felt like it's gonna get canceled eventually. I'm just gonna make some money while I can, and this is way more money than I ever thought I could ever make.
Yeah.
But I'm gonna do comedy, you know. And so then I would be hanging around at the store, but there was no friends. It was weird, and like
Who was there when you first went to the store? Who was there?
Mencia was there. He was there. He was just
Stanhope
starting.
and Ralphie?
What's that?
Stanhope and Ralphie? or
No. Stanhope was never there.
Shuby?
Ralphie wasn't really. Schubert was there. Schubert was there before me. Schubert was
Yeah.
there. You know, he's
With
like Mitzi's
Carl and-
driver back in the fucking day.
Did you know that
Carl
he's
LeBeau.
passed at the Magic Castle? Did you know
He's
that?
a
Schubert?
magician?
Yeah. Jimmy Schubert?
He's a really good magician?
Yeah.
Wow.
Like, yeah.
No kidding.
Yeah.
Wow. I didn't know that.
Yeah.
Dude,
known
I asked
Schubert forever.
Schubert once. I was a door guy, and his parents were there from Philadelphia or something like that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I was like, hey, do you get nervous when your parents, because my parents see me like once ever, and I was like, do you get nervous when your parents see you? He goes, no, they see me a bunch of times. I don't care. But he goes, no, when Mitzi's here, you know, that's tough. And I've been inside of her. I was like, what?
Yeah, he used to bang Missy when he was a young fellow.
He was.
Are you
huh?
serious?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's how he got spots.
Yep. She was straight up like, if you want to get up, you got to get it up.
Yeah, that was back in the day. It was okay to do that.
Yeah.
No one had a problem with it. It's not like a Harvey Weinstein type deal.
Yeah. Also, the comics
fucked
like,
her.
Who gives a shit?
yeah.
Yeah, nobody gave a fuck. But like back then, it was like there was a few big guys would stop in, like Martin Lawrence would stop in. There was a few
Was
guys.
he cool?
Paul Rodriguez.
I never got to talk to him. He's friendly with me now, but back then I would go on after him, just eat shit.
Do you
Really?
remember him, like when as the host of Def Jam?
Dude, he was fucking amazing.
Bro,
here's
listen,
the
man.
thing.
When I got past
Stepping into the pussy. Remember that joke?
Should I light another cigar or are we getting done close to done?
No, I'm going to relight this one, but you can light another one.
Is that okay?
I just
Yeah,
remember.
something
I
in
remember this. This to
We
me,
haven't
I
even
think,
started a wrap
is
up.
such a like a compliment to him. But I mean it sincerely because I was obsessed. I would go in our basement to watch Def Jam.
Smell it
You know,
first.
and because like I couldn't watch that in the living room.
Yeah.
you have to watch that in the basement. And he was so funny and just engaging. You know, like they're so charismatic that I would look forward to the interstitials, like to him coming back just to introduce the next
Yeah.
person because that's how funny he was.
He was on top of the world.
Yeah, he was.
He
Back
really was.
then, I was a young comic who was not very good, and I used to have to go on after him.
What time were your spots?
Whenever someone was good, I would be on after him. Anybody who crushed, whether it was Dice
Oh,
or
that's when your spot was.
Anybody who was good, with Martin Lawrence, I would go on after Martin Lawrence. He'd go on stage with a leather jumpsuit on.
How did you
destroyed.
get, you know, I've never any of this. I've never asked you. How did you get past? What was your showcase like?
This is why I got passed. There was a guy named the Todd. Do you remember the Todd?
The Todd went crazy.
The Todd went crazy, but before he went crazy, he helped me out, and he told me to do this for other people. When I was first starting out, Mitzi thought I was okay, but I could work as a non-paid regular. And I was, I think I was 26. And so I was doing sets at the store after the show. So the show would go on till like whatever, 1 o'clock in the morning, and I was there every fucking night. And I did that for 6 months. And then, I had no friends. I didn't know
What?
anybody here. Yeah. I didn't know anybody here. So I just
You would
moved
just
here to
hang
do
out
a
in the hallway
television.
guy?
I would just go up. I would go up after the show was over. I knew that I could get a spot at 1 o'clock in the morning if I waited.
What time
So
was
I
the
would
last
wait.
spot back then?
I don't remember. I remember I would go on always around 1 a.m.
Okay.
And there was very few people in the crowd. But she gave me a showcase. I did the showcase. She goes, you could be a non-paid regular. So I was like, good. So I can do sets after the show. So I'd go and I'd sit around and I'd wait and I'd watch. I didn't have a life back then, okay? I had the sitcom that I was doing during the day. And then at nighttime, I had no friends. I just moved here, so I'd just hang around the store. And I was really disappointed because the store was Mecca to me, man. Back when I lived in Boston, I was like, I heard about the Comedy Store. That's where Kinnison was. And we were all like, one day we're going to go to the Comedy Store in L.A. And I went there, and there was these Bodaks, man. These fucking
Bodaks.
casino acts. They were terrible. There was so many bad comics that had missed the wave, right? There was a wave in the 1980s where basically anybody could be a comic. You just had to talk like a comedian. I mean, I'm looking at my cat, and I'm like, what is this, Wild Kingdom in my living room? And there was these, fucking shucking, jiving, non-perspective having guys.
Yeah.
And a few of them lingered. And so those are the ones that were at the store. So the wave of Kinnison. See, I'm here in 94, right? Kinnison was huge in 88. You got to realize that's only 6 years. So Kinnison's huge in 88, and then he dies in 92, right? And somewhere around then. I'm living in New York when he died, and then I'm in L.A. 2 years later, and the fucking place is a ghost town. I'm telling it was like...
Do you think it died because he died?
It was a big part of it. It was a big
made
part
it go away?
Well, I kept hearing about all these celebrities that would come to the Comedy Store to see Kinnison. And I was like, wow, they all came to see Kinnison? That's crazy. They came to see him. Like all these fucking rock stars and Keith Richards and fucking movie stars and Belushi and all these guys would come to the Comedy Store. That shit was gone by the time I got there. So by the time I got there, the Comedy Store's gone through these in the past, these like peaks and valleys. And I got there in a valley. But I was there for like 6 months, and this guy, the Todd, was there, right? And the Todd, that's the Todd right there. That guy, I owe that guy a lot.
It's hard to find.
He's gone now. Anyway, the Todd had like a severe mental episode where he literally, something went wrong. Like some sort of a disease, something went wrong mentally, and he lost his mind. But before he lost his mind, he sat down next to Mitzi. So when Mitzi tried me for my second showcase, I went up and I did my set. I had a good set. But the Todd was laughing hard. He sat down next to Mitzi. He's like, and Mitzi's like, he's funny. And Todd was like, that guy's fucking funny. He's fucking funny. And I was cool with him. He was a very friendly guy.
And he saw you doing late night spots before?
He saw me banging it out. And then he came to me off stage. He goes, I sat down next to Mitzi and I laughed really hard. Because I came off stage and Mitzi goes, you're passed. You're going to be a paid regular. Call in the morning. I'll get you some sets. And I was like, holy shit, I'm a fucking paid regular at the store. Now, granted, I'm on a television show at the time, right? And I didn't give a fuck about that TV show.
$35,000 an episode.
Yeah, the TV show was terrible. It was this baseball show called Hardball. It was terrible, and it could have been good too. I watched the guys who wrote The Simpsons wrote it. They wrote on Married with Children. Really good writers. And Jeff Martin and Kevin Kern. They're really funny, really talented, really smart guys. And Fox just fucking brutalized their show. Brutalized it. And they brought in all the hacks and they chopped it up. So I was in hell doing this terrible sitcom. I'm making good money though. But
where were we living?
Oakwood's Apartments on
Of course you were.
Yeah.
Is that the Hollywood?
Oakwood, that's like the pilot place to live,
That's
right?
the pilot place.
Yeah,
Slaying pussy.
I think by then I might have gotten an apartment in North Hollywood. I got an apartment in North Hollywood a few months in because I figured it was going to stick around for a while. And then she gave me the thing, and then when Todd pulled me aside and he goes, hey, I sat down next to Mitzi and I laughed really hard, and he goes, and that's how you get someone passed. And he goes, one day you're going to do that for people too. I'm like, okay.
You did it for Chris McGuire.
Dude, I fucking hosted it for Chris McGuire because this terrible comedian was supposed to do the hosting gig. He was supposed to host open mic night. Yeah. And I found out McGuire was going to do his showcase. Mitzi thought it was funny to put this terrible comedian up and have him host. I mean, he was impossibly bad.
I like how you're intentionally not saying his name.
I'm not saying his name.
Okay,
I'll thank you
Do
very
I know
much.
him?
No, you definitely don't. So all right. I called up, and this is when I was on news radio.
Yeah.
I called up and I said, hey, I go, fuck this. I go, I'm going to host open mic night. So I came down and hosted open mic night just for McGuire. But I did that for a bunch of people. I sat down next to Mitzi while people were showcasing, funny people, and just laugh. Just laugh hard, clap.
And it would influence her.
It influences everybody. Having a good room makes everybody. Even I've seen a billion shows. It's still, if somebody's doing well, I can't see through, or not doing well, I'm like, that guy's bad.
I'm pretty sure I did that for Diaz.
Oh yeah.
I did it for so many people. Look, man, I was so thankful. And then one day I didn't see him for a long time. I didn't see him for a long time.
He went by the Todd?
Yeah, the Todd. He was gone he used to open for Paul. He was one of Paulie's buddies.
Any relation, do you think, to the Charlie's Angel name of fucking what's his name's character in that?
Todd Lemish, it says. That's his name. There it is.
What
right
is
there.
this?
That's an old lineup for 1986.
Yeah, an article from BuzzFeed about the.
Well, let me see. Let me see the lineup. Go back down. Go back down.
Wow, look at
Tamayo,
that. Jimmy Schubert.
I think these people
Stephen
lived in the
Green,
house.
Nancy
Louis
Redmond. I
Anderson,
remember Nancy Redmond. I used to
Maron,
do sets with her in New York.
Bobby Luddington. Who
Steve
later-
Kravitz, I knew him too. Mark Maron.
Brett
Look at that,
Ratner?
87.
Was Brett Ratner? That's the Brett Ratner?
No.
No.
Maron's
Are you
there in
sure?
87?
Maybe it might have been.
No,
man.
Maron was there for a short time. Then he went to New
Yep.
York, and
No,
was
he went to Boston.
obsessed with the Comedy Store. He wrote Jerusalem Syndrome about being there. And then when he came back, he was all shell shocked.
Well, he
In
went to
94, it
Boston.
said Robert Downey Jr.?
That's just, on this, it says it's unconfirmed.
Oh.
Oh, okay. So in 87, when Maron was there, I met him right after that in 88.
Maron?
Because he moved to Boston. So he was doing sets in Boston. Maron gave me like one of the nicest pieces of advice and compliments that anybody ever gave me when I was
Invest
an
in
open mic
Bitcoin.
night. He didn't say that.
Oh, what?
Wait, what was the other
What'd he
one
say?
Brett
He
Ratner.
just told me to keep going, that I was funny. You know, he said, you can do this, man. You're really original. You got a great voice.
You used to
Like,
hang
fun.
out at the when I was an employee. Every once in a while, you would hang out and just watch the employee section, and I didn't realize it. It makes me think now how it's important for like just that it was a paid regular and a guy on a sitcom that would just like sit and watch us, and it was like cool.
I like comedy, man. And I like supporting comedians. I've always liked supporting comedians because from my martial arts background, like camaraderie and like the whole team and helping everybody, like having a good group. I always knew the value in that. It's very important to have a good community.
Now, can you watch comedy online, like on Instagram?
Yeah, it's good. Yeah, I watch good clips.
I lost
but
it.
The Todd thing, let me
No.
get back to that because so what happened was one day I got there and I hadn't seen him for a long time. I forget how long, but it was a long time. And he was hanging out in the front patio, but he was weird. He was just really weird. And I don't remember who told me. And they said, yeah, he lost his mind and something happened. I think he maybe even had an operation. Like something was really wrong, and he was just hanging around, like almost like trying to. He stopped doing comedy entirely.
Trying to remember.
Yeah, trying to remember what it was like.
Eleanor said he'd do this thing where he used to do this thing to fuck with the bartenders. Where he'd like take a glass and like look at him and then chuck it in the garbage, and then but he didn't remember that he had a camaraderie with the bartender,
Right.
and he would just remember that he had done that, so he would kind of like go up and so like take a glass and like put it in the garbage, and some new bartender was like, "Who is this? What's he doing?"
Yeah, he was. It was real.
Fuck.
It was real weird, man. And it was the first time I'd ever seen anybody like be fine and then be gone. And I didn't know. I didn't understand what happened. But that guy, man, he did me a giant solid. Giant solid. I'll never forget that. And it influenced me too, to make sure that I pass that on.
Who are the guys who did you guys like favors? Not even like I'm doing you a favor, but like things like that, like you said, like what Todd did, or like just like helped you, where you're like, oh, that was a big help.
Just guys treating you like you belong.
Treating like a human.
Don
yeah.
Herrera was a big one, man.
Bert.
What?
No, Bert, Joe.
Yeah.
Yeah, he took me on the road. Russell Peters.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Tom, you brought me to Indy.
I did.
Yeah.
That's right.
You said it's a break-even week. I mean, she won't pay for your flight, but you'll make enough money to pay for your flight.
And then you got booked there.
yeah.
Yeah.
That was big.
Remember
Joe,
that?
obviously, taking me on the road and shit.
Well, I
Jay,
met you when
Jay
you were
Moore
a
was big
doorman.
for us.
Jay Moore was big for us.
Jay Moore was really big for us. It stinks that it turned out the way it did, but he was really big on like I always say you learn a lot from people
Yeah.
on both sides of the fence.
Good and bad.
Yeah. Like I learned a lot about what I didn't want to do because I'd watch Jay. Jay's so amazingly talented, and I'd watch him get in his way sometimes,
Storyteller.
and I'd be like, God, man, I don't want to do that. And Tom and I would talk privately like about like going like just the weirdest fucking things. He was so talented. He was a fun hang.
He was a fun hang. Jay's
was
a fun hang, and he was really funny, man.
And he was so.
He's still. I mean, he's still
you could
touring.
you could give that guy a premise. You could give him a premise like just the silliest thing, and he could improv it on stage.
You definitely had a stroke about 20 minutes ago, huh?
Yeah, probably.
I don't know.
Yeah. But yeah, no. Jay was a big. I mean, I can't.
He's a talented
Obviously,
guy.
Jay and I don't speak anymore.
Yeah, he was great in that fucking
are-
Jerry Maguire movie, man.
Are you guys capable of like pushing the bad parts out yet?
Yeah.
And seeing the good parts?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's
It
why I'm
sounds like
talking.
this is the first time
Yeah, no,
where
that's why I'm talking about
hearing
it. Like, I don't mind. Obviously,
a
Jay and I
therapy
don't
session.
speak, but
Therapy
yeah,
session.
but we have both had negative experiences. That's why we're not friends with them anymore. But there was a lot of good things. That's the reason I met Tom. Is
How do you
through
find
Jay.
you guys?
He found Tom through his assistant Charlie,
Yep.
and
When I met you, it was at a show. Opening.
Oh, it was the best. It was.
I was the MC. He was the middle. Bert was the middle, and Jay was the headliner.
Yeah, and immediately within like fucking 5 seconds, Tom and I bonded. Like within 5 fucking seconds. I remember he walked in and he goes, a Florida State game was on. And Tom's watching a Florida State game. And Tom's like, oh, come on. And Jay's like, the fuck is this? And I go, oh, you're watching Florida State? 'Cause I went there. Tom's like, yeah. He's like, you got money on it? And Tom's like, yeah, I got $100 on it. And he's like, you're making fucking $50 tonight as a host. What kind of fucking idiot are you? Walked out and I was like, look at Tom. I go, hey, welcome to the tour, man.
I remember being like, how much I so nerded out that he went to FSU. I was like, you went to FSU? And he's like, yeah, I went there for like 15 years or something. And I was like,
They wrote a book about it.
yeah. I was like, what? And then I go, when? And then he tells me I go, oh, you guys won a national championship when you
Oh,
were there.
yeah.
And I was like, hey, so was like, I just mentioned like a player. I don't know, whatever. I was like, was Derek Brooks there? And he was like, oh, I don't know any of the players.
No,
And I was
hold
like,
on.
what? You don't fucking,
No,
you don't
hold
know
on.
any of the guys' names?
No, I know. I think I told you this, and this
bartenders.
made you laugh. I think this is what made you laugh. When Derek Brooks was a big player at Florida State, right? Him and Work Done. When I was in my senior year of college, I went to the gas station and they had a cassette single of Brooks and Dunn, and I went, "Oh wow, our two biggest players released a single.
Fucking dork.
This has got to be good, right?" I'm a big fan of hip hop, so I bought the single of Brooks and Dunn, not realizing it's a country western band. They weren't big yet, and I put it in, and it was country music, and I went, so Derek Brooks and Work Done made a country album. That's interesting.
Oh my God.
And I listened to the whole fucking thing. The whole thing. I was like one song. I was like, this is not bad. I'm a fan of the guys. I'm a fan of the. Yeah, I'm in. And I think I told you that, and you were like, Brooks and Dunn is not Work Brooks. And
You
Derek,
went to college.
Yeah.
yeah,
Did you go?
Did I go? Yeah.
he was gorgeous back then.
You dropped out.
Yeah.
You went all the way through, and then some.
Kinda.
All the way.
I had to take prison classes in New York.
What
What does that mean?
So it was before the internet. So you would, if you didn't finish
Your
school,
GED, you would.
you had to send in to the state of Florida and say, I want to finish college. And they'd give you the books that they give to the prisoners. Send them to me in New York. I just had to read the books and write papers.
prisoners?
Yeah, like if
So,
you
like, if you want to get a college course in prison, they send you the books and you just do the work.
basically.
You would
Fill
just
that shit
upscale.
out.
What?
Just fill it out.
Just basically, I got the books and I got the tests, and I just had to fill out the tests.
Do you ever wonder, like, if you were in prison, like, how much shit you'd get done?
Do
Do you think
Right.
that?
I
You
did
seem
not
like the type
reading
of guy
done.
I
that
did
would
not-
think you would get, like, really fit. You like,
I
you'd say,
do.
if I was in prison,
That's a good
I'd
fantasy
read
for
books
me.
all day,
Yeah,
and I would
yeah,
do
yeah.
sit-ups.
I would lift so many bricks.
Yes.
I would think, how
I
many
think
times?
about pull-ups.
How many times
I
would
think
I
about
walk
law
myself
degrees.
into a rape?
Yeah.
Where I go like, you guys are going to rape me. They're like, well, we weren't even thinking about that, but now that you brought it up,
You seem like we can.
yeah, you seem pretty soft.
Yeah.
They probably want to rape a hard guy just for, like, you know, so it's a real good
notch,
win.
A notch on the.
Yeah.
Yeah.
A good win. You know, if you rape, like, a gang leader,
Yeah.
you know, turn him.
You rape as like a super twink. It's like, who cares?
He wanted it.
Yeah.
Yeah. Not
Yeah.
good. Yeah.
Yeah, but get like Tim Sylvia in there.
Oh,
You're like,
Jesus.
Ooh, we
Right.
turned
If Ray
him.
Mercer raped Tim Sylvia. Yeah. That'd be it. Right? Giant feather in his cap.
Giant feather, so to speak.
Yeah.
Did
so
you-
to speak.
Let's talk about Tom behind his back.
Okay.
When you first met Tom, how quickly did you like him?
Instantly.
Why
We
is he?
worked-
Why
we
does he
worked
have
together,
that?
Well,
Why
it
does
was
he
funny.
have it?
We were at the Celebrity Theater. We were doing the Maxim tour. It was John Heffron, Charlie Murphy, and me. And every town that we went to, there would be a new guy that would open, a local guy. Or in Tom's case, a guy from L.A. that was somehow or another they signed
they
him.
picked him for-
Yeah, they
to-
picked
for
him to do it.
Arizona.
He was really funny. He was really funny. And he and I got along like that.
I met him when you said like it wasn't Diaz or Duncan that week. It was Tom Segura after that show, and it was like okay. And then he was there, and it was like, hey, it was like 40 seconds I'm uncomfortable, and then
Yeah.
he was just
We're
like,
buddies.
you're gonna.
Yeah. Well,
Wanna
you
get
know what?
coffee?
Here's
Okay.
what I was going to say about here's what's real important about comics. Recognizing that the doormen and the opening acts and the middle acts will one day be your peers. They are your peers
That's
now.
a store.
That's the store.
That's a story. This is direct. There's no other club like that. Was this direct line from brand new employee to massive theater sellout, where it's like those
Yep.
came from there.
Yep.
Bobby Lee was a door guy.
Yep.
I was I'm not that level, but
You were a door guy when I met you.
yeah. But
You know?
there were other guys who were straight from there too. So it's
yeah.
it's not like you would be a dick to them, but they're going to be you. And the guys who are big were like, I was that.
Yes. Yes. Well, it's there's a camaraderie
Yeah.
in the game.
We're all trying to write a good dick joke.
Yeah, we all support each other. We're all fucking weirdos. It's a rare weirdo. There's not that many of us, man. There's a small amount of human beings on the planet Earth that make a living telling jokes. I mean, worldwide.
I did see a picture of Tom on one of your specials early on, and he was so fat. You were so fat.
Oh yeah, that should be
define
noted.
that.
When he started fat shaming
was
me, he was
another
like
level.
2'8". What was your biggest
should
that you
be
were?
noticed that when he started
that?
fat shaming me, he was fatter than me.
Oh, he was so much fatter than me.
Yeah, he had just lost some weight. He goes, I think I'm thinner than you now.
Oh, and he was still
No,
270.
it wasn't that. It's that when you're fat and other people get fat, it doesn't mean that you're not fat.
It's just
but they are too.
I was 240 at the time.
Were you 240?
I was 240 when I started trying to lose weight.
Wait a
And
minute,
Tom
man.
was-
You're always not accurate with those numbers.
I think you were
Joe,
probably.
why do you pick up on numbers? Just let the story go.
I
Why
think
do
you were more.
Why do you have our
That's big.
What do you work for the IRS? Like,
That's
come on.
big. The numbers are big. You're about 253.
Where are you at now? Where are you at now? Are you up or down since the last podcast?
We got
Oh,
a
I'm way
scale.
down. I'm way down.
You're
I'm
still,
gotta
you're still
way
going
down.
have
well?
a scale.
I'm way down.
I meant
have
to
a
get.
scale.
I meant to
So
get
wait,
one.
am I
We have a scale.
I'm
The funny
never
thing-
Get
getting
on
on
it.
a scale in
Get
front
on
of
it.
you.
Listen,
Get on
listen.
it.
The funny thing.
Joe, I will never.
I want to
Listen,
see where I'm at after Colombia.
my
This-
dad, my special I shot, I was 220 when I shot it.
When's that
Were you
coming out?
really?
Yeah,
How'd you do that?
I'm so fat in it. You see it? I'm so fat.
No,
I just,
no,
Get
no.
to 220. How'd you get down there?
I just
Sober
lost weight.
October.
Yeah,
Dude,
Yeah.
the funny thing is, when we started Sober October, it was this whole thing can you not drink for a minute? And
Yeah.
that was the first time.
Yeah.
5 years ago, or whatever.
We were trying
This-
to save your life.
Yeah, we
I
were
think
like,
you did maybe.
I don't know about that.
But by the way, he's
still
I'm much
alive.
better
We didn't think
today.
he'd be alive today.
I'm much
An hour
better.
ago.
I'm much better today. Yeah, I did have a little bit of a stroke, right?
You were just drifting with the conversation. I'm like,
I
what
got
are you
so
saying?
into it. I got so into
You were
it.
trying to say that I said that I didn't know Jenna Jameson. I'm like, what are you talking about?
Someone find that clip.
when
Jamie, pull it up.
this October
Jay pulled that.
started,
Yeah.
Yeah.
do you remember where you were at the end of September?
Yeah,
Do
you
you
were
know?
just lost a bunch of weight.
I just lost.
At the end of September, beginning of
I have no
October?
fucking idea.
Yeah, you just lost a bunch of weight.
Really?
Yeah, he had just
I
lost
just
a bunch of
lost
weight
weight
because he
and
was
I
like,
lost-
I'm
I
actually
got
going
down to-
strong beforehand.
I was going strong into October.
Yeah.
I got down to 220 on
And
my
then
special.
Joe said, "Can you be down to 205 at the end of October?"
That's okay. I
yeah,
remember
that's
that. but-
nothing, man. How'd you not make 205? You could have got that bill.
I stopped caring. I was like, I can't have that brain set
you
going
did
into a
look great.
special where
You
I'm like
did look
obsessed
good.
with my
He
weight.
looked-
Oh, okay.
I needed to work on material, and I was like, I'm gonna be me. I'm gonna work out. I'm gonna have fun.
Right.
You looked as good as John Panette 6 months before he died.
Oh, thank you. What? By the way, the fact that Tom's weight is not brought up at
I
all.
believe Tom is fatter than Bert and has been for many months.
I wish you had seen the boxes I'd given your
fair.
presents in. Tom's foot is so much smaller than your guys'.
What do you mean?
He's 5'8" tops, right?
5'8", 5'8 and a half.
Yeah.
5'8 in mid. Yes.
I don't mind that because people are always pleasantly surprised when they meet me. You go ahead and put it out there.
Bullshit. Every time I do a meet and greet, they go, hey, Tom actually is fatter than you. And I go, no fucking shit.
I
He's always
never
been
hear
fatter.
that.
What size shoe do you have?
I never hear that.
What
Tom's
size
got like
shoe
a
do you have?
7.
10 and a half.
7.
10
Well,
now.
that's not that.
Joe's got 11.
Okay.
Ari's got a 12. I
You know
have
what's
a 13.
annoying when you get an 11 in some shoes and it's too small.
Chuck Taylors are
Some
running different.
Chucks, yeah, man. They're like a half a size too small.
Wait, Tom, how big
Work
are you now?
that out.
Let's not change the subject too much.
sorry.
Let's how big are you now, Tom?
How much do I weigh?
Yeah.
Ari's
I feel like
harping
you've
on
lost
that.
some weight since the beginning of
No.
October.
That's probably true.
We have a scale.
No, we're not. No,
Let's
that's
get
not,
the
no,
scale. Jamie,
no,
call that
no,
up.
You got that scale?
Jamie, call
No,
up that scale.
no,
Yeah.
no.
You got a scale?
I'd like to see how much I weigh after Colombia. And then if you guys want to weigh as well, that's okay.
I don't care.
Joe, would you be
I
man enough to weigh
care.
yourself?
Hey, I'm about 205 right now.
I have to predict what I weigh.
Predict.
I'm
Predizione.
going to be honest with you though.
Yeah.
I honestly have not been on a scale in a long time.
Me.
So I'm just saying
Not
it'll be
either.
a
I get
total
on
guess.
one every morning. I say I got to stop eating carbs.
Oh,
Every time I
it'll
get
be a
on the
total
scale.
guess.
I got
Stop eating. I got down to 194 at one point in time.
Hey, Jamie, you can
Joe,
put that back.
you did get under obese.
Yeah.
And you also got under obese.
No. I think I was still obese. I think it was not. Oh yeah, no.
No,
I was
I did the math
overweight.
on both of you
I was
when you
overweight,
posted it.
but not obese.
Right.
What do
Yeah.
you think you weigh, Bert?
235.
You think you'll weigh that now?
I would.
Right there, baby.
If we're
Climb
no,
on
no,
board.
no.
I'll
I'm only
obviously
saying
go
that.
first because I'm the
No,
tallest. and the
hold
fifth
on.
thinnest.
Hold on. We're not
Go ahead,
weighing in. We're not
Ari.
weighing in. We're
Ari's
definitely
gonna
not
weigh
weighing in.
We're definitely
Okay,
weighing
we
in.
won't.
We're definitely not weighing
Sure,
Why
we
in
won't.
would you are, man? It's just a number. What do you give a fuck?
because
Ari's gonna take his clothes off.
oh, I will get totally fucking nude and pissed.
Hey, don't
Hey.
Wait.
say that to him. You're gonna see
How do
his
you say
cock
obviously
now.
in Spanish? Obvi? Obvi? How do you say obviously in Spanish?
Obvio.
Obvio. I knew it was something close.
What are you doing? What are you
Don't
doing?
take your pants
Don't take
off,
a piss.
Bro. Don't pull your
Don't
heart
piss
out.
on the ground.
You can
No,
put your pants back
underwear,
on because I'm definitely not getting on a scale.
Underwear only.
Why are you scared of scales, Bert?
Because, Joe, it's not like this hasn't defined the last 4 years of my life online.
But you're doing well right now.
You look great.
Yeah, thanks, guys. I'd rather people think I look great than know what I
My
weigh.
target weight is 175 to 180.
Okay,
Interesting. Target weight.
that's like loose skin.
Yeah, that's weird.
Well, remember when Ari had a
I baby
six pack?
recently.
Ari,
Yeah.
Ari had a full six pack. Look at that. He's got a little bit of a six pack
Oh,
there.
he's skinny.
No, he's got abs. It's not just that he's skinny. What do you got?
0.
It's on carpet, Ari.
Big money, big money.
180. It's the
180.
carpet. It's the carpet.
180.6.
180.6.
And that is with socks on.
Yeah, it's the carpet. I don't trust carpet on these scales.
Okay, man, you don't have to get on it.
That's after 2 weeks in Colombia with nothing but fried food. I'm okay with that.
You look good, dude.
Late in the
You look
day, I had
great.
You look
chicharron
good.
today for lunch. Bandita paisa.
One thing that I did realize when you did Sober October, when we did the fitness challenge, is that if you just went whole hog
You'd
and
be
went
a beast.
crazy, you'd be a beast.
I ate nearly a whole hog today.
No, but I mean,
Without
if you
that
like
beat.
worked out really hard, you'd have a good
Yeah.
body.
Yeah.
Here's the thing that I learned in Sober October, and then Tom kept having to say this to me over and over again,
Yeah.
is that what makes Ari is not going full hog. Like if you go full hog, it's not Ari. He turns in like, and the same with me. Like I get obsessed with weight, and it starts to be
No,
every one of my thoughts.
the thing that defines you is
fuck.
the thing that defines you
Take this slow.
is no, it's not even that crazy. It's true, and you'll know it's true. Is I'm gonna wait till the fourth quarter to really turn it on.
That is Bert.
That's what
Bert's
defines
a
you.
crammer.
Yeah,
And
you're a
then in the fourth quarter, you'll do it insane.
Yeah.
But there's no way you're going to be like, I'm going to study for this shit.
Yeah,
like, you're never
absolutely
going to
not.
prepare.
But when
That's the
you say
difference.
things, when you say things like
When you say things.
when you one of the times you said I could do a split, what were you thinking? Were you think when you got down and you knew you were gonna? Did you think magically all of a sudden you would get really flexible?
But
Like,
the
what-
pure confidence he
Right.
goes in with it. We're thinking like, I've never done a split in my life. I know they're hard to do,
Dude,
and I
tell
can
you,
do it.
Even though I know he's a
For
bullshitter,
everything.
part of me was like, "Wow, Burke can do a split."
Because he did a marathon
He did do a marathon.
with nothing. He ran 4 miles in his life, and then he fucking did a marathon the next
He's
day.
run 5 or 6 on the treadmill, which is like 1 in real life.
That is true. I
He
think
did
that
run a marathon.
you will say I can do that to anything.
Jamie, get on the scale.
Yeah.
I'll say I can do that to anything. You're definitely
What'd
right
you weigh,
about
Jamie?
that.
Oh, you don't have to get on.
Because
No,
it'll
no.
help everyone else get on it.
But don't you feel that way?
What?
I can do anything.
No,
Yeah, but you can do anything.
no.
But do you think?
Great discourse.
This,
So
is,
the thing-
this is actually what defines the two of you. Keep going.
No.
So the thing, no, but I think the same fire burns for both of us, right? So
What?
you think
Yeah, but your fire's making carne.
no,
and
based
his
based on the
fire-
thing that of like you can do anything, right? You go, no, I can't. I need to work harder.
You have another stroke?
No. You go, no, I
Say it,
can't.
say it, say
I
it,
need
say
to
it,
work
say it.
harder.
Yeah.
You go, I'm gonna. I can't shoot a bow and arrow, a perfect shot. I want to learn that. I want to bust my ass. I want to do that. I'm the opposite way where I go, just give me a shot.
Let me try this right
That's
now.
unrealistic.
You can surf.
But
today.
that is your
Right.
guys' personality
Yeah.
difference.
Our
That's
personality
unrealistic.
difference is very different.
I'm very objective about what I can and can't do.
I'm
That's how you
not.
get good at things. You have to really look at what you're good and not good at, and then work really hard at getting good at things. Otherwise, you're just bullshitting yourself, and that gets you hurt if you're a fighter. That gets you really hurt.
Yeah, but I'm not a fighter.
I think it actually is really interesting to think about. Your background is what informs that opinion you just expressed, and his experience is that saying that sometimes works out. That's why he keeps saying
didn't study in college. Rolling Stone discovered me. All of a sudden, I got a career.
He's the guy
But not from
who
study.
will say,
It's
I can
bizarre,
shoot.
right? But it worked.
You will be someone
Go to
that
New York.
says,
Will Smith discovers me.
Mickey Mantle, James.
What the fuck?
yeah.
Say I want to run a marathon, I do it, and then I go, and then I mean, you should have heard me the day I ran the marathon. I was like, I think I can actually do anything.
Wait, didn't you say something? Did you say something about kicking field goals?
I think I could kick a field goal.
How long could you kick a field goal? I feel like I can kick a 35-yarder easily with no work.
35.
Thank you, Ari.
Absolutely.
Thank you, Ari.
Remember when Scott Norwood missed the 35-yarder? And they lined up, and they said everybody at Washington Stadium was going to try a 35-yarder. And people did it, people didn't do it. I could easily kick a 35-yarder.
Thank you, Ari.
Never kicked one in my
Thank you,
life.
Ari.
I wonder how far you could actually kick a football if you've never kicked a football before.
35 yards.
You have what they call explosivity. So you could kick it a lot further. That's a Pat McAfee phrase. You could kick it a lot farther than I could. I've never kicked anything personally.
I've kicked things my whole life. That's why I'm wondering, how far I could kick a football.
Well, man,
because
I kick it straight, too.
Because I could roundhouse kick shit pretty fucking hard.
That's interesting, actually. That's actually.
I bet.
Because the whip,
You would have to take 5 tries to learn how to kick it straight, and then once you did that,
But the power,
you could go
God, the
far.
power would
knock
be
that
nuts.
motherfucker to the moon.
Now the thing about a field goal isn't necessarily the kicking; it's the mindset.
But it's
could
the
you
timing.
roll in? No. Can you roll into the moment under pressure and perform?
That's not.
But that's in the
hard.
game. But
That's,
in the,
no,
in
that's
a
what a
game.
field goal is.
So in a game, you got guys running at you.
yeah. But
Fuck
in a
that.
practice, let's say someone's holding it for you, right? Or it's on one of those tees, propped up, and you're just going through the execution of kicking a field goal.
But hold on, that's not a field goal. This is
What
my
do you mean
point.
it's not a field goal?
So what they're doing to college kids now is saying, you want a scholarship? One shot, 51 yards. Can you make this? You get a
Yeah,
scholarship.
but you practice for it.
No, but I'm
they're
saying
not doing
they
that.
are 100%
They're
doing
not
that.
lining up a guy going one shot, 51 yards. You
Please
can get a
Google that,
scholarship.
Jamie. Please Google that,
what
Jamie.
College is? What are you talking
Jamie,
about?
Jamie, please Google that. Please Google that.
That sounds ridiculous.
Jamie, please Google that. Jamie,
No way.
College.
it's coming up.
You wanna go to college? Fucking
These guys are $1 million running on
It's 100%
it.
happening. It's 100% happening. It's 100% happening.
$50,000-$60,000 a year. They're like, hey, we'll give it to you.
Jamie,
Just
pull
kick
it up,
that
please.
ball.
Just kick that ball once.
There was what
You
you
were
right?
trying to get those guys on the scale.
What? Let's go.
Okay.
See it.
No. Let's get this field goal thing out first.
That's absolutely.
So they are
it.
doing that for kids to get a scholarship because they're thinking, fuck, we need you in a pressure moment. No bigger moment than you winning your scholarship.
They've done this for real?
100%. I saw it online. I was like, shut the fuck up. Kid made it. Kid made a field goal.
And he got a
51
scholarship.
yarder.
I say numbers. What are you worried about?
Yeah,
numbers?
there you go.
I don't know.
51 yards is really far.
That's a legit
you're
field
a
goal.
legit
But I'm
kicker.
telling you, it's not a fucking chip in.
No.
That the
it's
kid's
hard.
doing to get a scholarship. They do it and say, you want your fucking scholarship, hit a field goal. I definitely saw it online. I know it's a real thing. But my point is,
you don't have
can
a
you
point.
moment?
Jamie
Can
has
you,
not looked that up yet, by the way. He's a master of looking things up.
hey Siri, look up 51. No, fucking shit.
Stroke.
Fuck off.
Hey Siri,
Fuck
go
off.
through stroke
Wait, fuck
analysis.
Jamie, is that an even there for real?
51. Planet 51.
Planet
51. This is 51 planets.
There's a guy that in Nevada they gave a scholarship after he hit the game winning. He was already on the team.
There was a guy.
was
I'm telling
recently.
you.
Okay,
little
that's a
different
lot
story.
different. That's totally different.
Slightly different.
I wish this still was
pretty
live.
close.
This podcast was live and I had all the guys
Totally
on there.
live.
That's true.
But
It's being broadcast
Oh, here we go,
live
here we
right
go,
now.
here we go, here we go.
Yeah, what?
If here's a video of it. Coach offers scholarship if kicker hits 53-yard field goal. But it's just this is one.
guys doing a-
one
Yeah, but
video.
he's a
How do you guys-
player.
Nope.
They're offering him a scholarship if he can do it.
Take a walk
Yeah,
on.
that's how that works.
Walk-on kicker and offer. He couldn't refuse.
But that's not a student, right? He's
Right,
the
yeah, he
walk-on
might have
kicker.
already been on
Oh
the
no, they
team.
didn't like.
It's
they didn't-
close. I'll
that's-
give Bert. This is
Yeah, yeah,
closer
okay.
than
Okay,
what
so
we
here
thought.
it is.
everyone, yes.
So they give this guy a shot. Here
And look,
it is.
everyone's around
Let's
him.
watch this. Let's watch this. Here we go. Hut. Boom.
And he gets his fucking scholarship.
Damn.
Is that kind of what I said? Off by
That's
2
pretty dope.
yards.
No, I'll give it to you.
Thank you, Ari.
That is it.
It's actually harder than what you said.
Yeah, it actually
53-yard
is.
field goal.
Kid just got a scholarship.
Damn, that's amazing.
But
You get
that's-
your
He
fucking
just
college
saved his
tuition.
parents a lot of money.
So here's the thing, though. They're not doing that. They did that. They're not doing that for anybody who can kick a
I'll
53-year-old.
also give that to Joe.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's like you just phrased it, but you were right. They did do it.
Yeah.
They
They
did
did do
it
it.
once,
They
but
did
it's
do
not
it.
something they
Get on
do.
the scale, bro.
You did it.
Get on the scale. Get on the scale.
Fucking no way.
Let's go.
Hey,
So
this is,
October
I, did, I
wrap-up.
forgot
Let's
to
see what you're
I
at.
was trying to say this earlier.
Guys,
I
work this out.
remember.
I got to piss.
All right, I remember doing a podcast.
Piss
with
and then
you.
weigh in, Joe.
I did a podcast with you at the end of September, beginning of October, and you looked like a fucking junkie, like on the streets.
That's a podcast you go to, Two Fat Cows podcast?
Yeah. Yes.
Wait,
then-
I'm sorry. What's the name of our podcast?
Two Fat Cows? It's regular cows, but fatter.
But they
2 cows, 1 barn.
two fat fucks. But at the end of at the end of October, he looked transformed. He looked transformed.
Yeah, at the end of October.
Yes. It was 1 month. 1 month. He looked for everybody like he's somebody who he looked dramatically different.
Blurp, what are you wearing right now? What are you weighing?
I weighed the other day. It was 232.
What do you weigh?
Around between 235 and 238.
Get on the scale.
For what? We're telling you the right numbers.
Yeah.
The scale will tell us if those are the right numbers or not.
Let me see something.
Yeah, just weigh your foot. Just weigh your foot right now.
Hold on, I'll tell you. This thing's fucked.
Do you want to do a trust way? How about this? How about this?
By the way, I added
you
a
ready
fourth,
for this?
I wrote a fourth show for my special, February 7th, fourth show, 10 o'clock show.
Oh, you guys can do plugs while he's gone.
Yeah, well, it's gone quickly. Spokane, New Orleans, Atlanta, Hawaii, Charlotte, Pittsburgh, and Portland, Maine. This is rounding out the Jew tour.
Fuck. Where's my tickets? How about this? You ready for this? What if Tom and I weigh in together?
Yeah. And weigh under 7,000?
How about this? If Tom and I weigh under 500 pounds,
Yeah. You have to weigh under 500 pounds. It's 250 each. No, you weigh under 500.
we would definitely weigh under 500 pounds.
Yeah.
We weigh under 500.
Yeah, no, for sure.
Full clothes on, not peeing? It's a tough one.
Peeing
Yeah,
is
I'm
1
saying
pound.
498.
No, you have to weigh in at 450.
Yeah, we weigh over 450.
Over 450
You
together.
think?
Well, yeah, that'd be 225 each.
And you don't.
We definitely way over that.
Oh, yeah. 475?
Birdie Boy World Tour.
475 per Buddy Boy World.
You weighing in?
Yeah, he's weighing
Joe,
in.
what do you
'Cause
think
it's not
Tom
a
and I weigh
fucking-
in together, him on my back?
1,000 pounds.
I said 7,000, but it might be 1,000.
How do you still have those tits?
Jesus, Joe. You look like the dude from fucking Guardians of the Galaxy.
I work out.
I work out. You wear the underwear of a guy who works out.
Oh, you got to get off first.
Yeah, you gotta get off first,
Make it
idiot.
zero. Tap it.
Stupid idiot.
There
You
go.
don't know
Now
weigh
get on
yourself.
it.
Look at your core.
What is it?
205.
205.
And what did you say you normally weigh?
Well, I'd say I'm 205 right now because I've been eating a lot of carbs.
Wow.
So that's 100%
Because
accurate.
he's been eating.
Yeah.
How come you don't have any chest tattoos?
Just getting really gay.
Oh, sorry.
Joe, you just get a tattoo right down the middle of your tits that says, like, on it.
Is this the best shape you've ever been in?
No, he's bad. He says he's been eating carbs.
No. I meant like as a grown up, this time period.
No, I'm 10 pounds overweight right now.
So you think you were in better shape when you were younger?
Oh, 100%.
No, you should see the fucking Joe Rogan headshot on the Comedy Store wall. He's a 140-pound weakling.
How much did you weigh? How much did you weigh when you got into comedy?
Joe, 205 exactly?
205. Exactly.
I'm gonna go piss.
But I'm supposed to be like 195. From 195.
What'd you get down to in Sober October? You
194.
posted something. What?
194.
194.
I was pretty sure.
Still Bert the Tom weighed in like 230.
Oh yeah, just for the bit. I'll do it again, but just tell him.
What do you want?
say-
What is believable that we could put you in?
Just
at?
say 232.
Not 228.
No.
That who wouldn't believe that?
Here's what we do. You climb on. I'm gonna get right behind you, like I'm trying to, like I'm gonna make sure
Yeah.
that you weigh in, and you just lean on me.
That's how. What's his name did it?
Yeah.
What's his name? Pulled the-
Calvin Gastelum did
No,
that.
no. The black guy.
Calvin did that.
The black guy who lost the fucking
Daniel Cormier.
Daniel Cormier.
But no, Calvin leaned on
him?
his manager's shoulder. Yeah, look.
Do it. Train and cheating. Train and cheating.
Just quick. Now climb on, put your shoulder.
What is it?
Still going.
Because it's not reading. Because you're gonna rest steady.
It's an error.
Because it's very...
Yeah, you gotta like rest steady.
Okay, we gotta do this right.
Make your shoulder hard.
Just
About the
really
chair.
hard.
Try the chair.
Okay, he's back. No, I think he's one of the best guys I've ever met.
237.
237.
Yes.
Oh,
Jesus.
Oh my God.
Okay, he cupped it. He cupped it. Okay, get the hat off.
How much are you carrying?
Just one handful of cock.
What's in between the fat fold and the unfold? Tom
Give it a
immediately
touch.
out.
Let it zero out. Okay,
what are you-
go.
What's it at?
237.
It's the same weight. It's the same
237.
Both 0.4.
I still weight loss challenge.
Wait a minute, though.
Wait, but you don't have full
Fully
clothes on.
clothed.
Yeah.
fully clothed.
Same.
Yeah.
It's a sweatsuit.
Well, hey, guys. It is what it is.
Oh, shit. These are great pictures. This is great for your premiere date.
When is that date?
Can't say it.
Tom, when's yours?
It's right near then.
So, are you guys trying to do something? Are you trying to do a weight loss challenge? Is that what I smell?
We should.
Yeah, let's do it.
Wait,
I'm in.
what can-
I'm fucking totally
Can you bring up a BMI
Tom,
just
can
on
you
your,
hand me that,
computer?
CBD thing
Yeah.
there? Thank you.
I'm totally in.
That BMI thing's all horseshit.
No,
though.
Joe, it's horseshit for you
Yeah.
because of muscle. Can we agree that that's not their problem?
It's a different problem.
Bro, there's a lot of leg muscle in me.
For sure.
Hot spin, bro. Hot spin.
Okay. What can be a weight challenge for you? This is how this all started. I had Tom on my podcast.
Bert on your
And then
podcast.
Bert went on and said, Tom's losing weight. And you go, no way. I can lose more weight than him.
That's true.
Oh, is that how it started?
Yeah. You were at my old apartment. Tom, I interviewed at his hotel room. He had just passed you, and you were like, let's see where we can get down to.
I could definitely get into a weight loss challenge now. I got nothing on the books but a tour.
205, I think, is a real number.
If you do 205, you can get the belt. You can still have the belt.
Both
Look at
of
you
you.
guys back then.
First one
Look
to
at that.
205.
Look at that.
How about not even a specific time period? First one to 205.
Tom's got nothing except for Australia is going to be rough.
Australia. No, but he's not really a drinker.
No, just kangaroos.
Kangaroos.
Eating it?
Yeah, Tom can't say no to anything that they put in front of him.
Australia. Australian food's not that fattening. That they're very
Just
healthy
meat
over
pies.
there. Meat pies?
Meat pies.
205.
7-Eleven meat pies.
Are you doing Melbourne?
I am.
Great restaurants in Melbourne.
Yeah.
Wait. What,
Great
what's a
coffee,
legit?
too.
What's a legit?
Legit coffee place.
Yeah.
Bring up a BMI. I'm going to go over that.
I'll tell you what, man.
BMI is I'm obese right now.
Joe, we understand that the
but I'm just
muscle
saying.
goes on the outlier.
I know, but I'm just saying, just numbers wise.
Yeah.
I'm obese,
Yeah.
and then when I got to 195, I was just overweight. Just made the cut.
Yeah.
I think 195 is like the borderline of obese. I got to 194.
Okay.
So that's overweight.
Okay. What would you guys be? Bert, you're 6'1",
Morbid.
6'2"?
6'1".
6'1". Tom, you're 4'8".
8.
Okay.
Don't forget, Tom's
this is a great
Peruvian.
one. Okay.
Okay.
You're Peruvian or Argentinian?
Peruvian.
I always thought 'cause you
Half.
had the
What is that?
attitude of an
Doesn't go up high
Argentinian.
enough. Hold on.
The aloofness and the kind of
Better than thou.
contempt. Yeah, that's Argentinian.
Yeah.
Dude, it says I'm.
Okay. 5.
No, that's it right there.
5'10". You're 5'11", right? For real?
6. Come on, man.
No, Tom.
Let's call, you know what? Let's just to be fair, call us both 6. Just because I'll give him an inch.
Wow, I'm
give
extremely
No, I need an
obese.
inch.
6'1", 5'11".
No, it's not.
That says
5'11" and a half? You're not 6 feet.
Yeah, 6 feet.
Does it say extremely obese or just obese? I'm just obese.
There's no.
Yeah,
There's.
there's a white thing.
What am I? 6'3".
You're
You're not
healthy as
6'3".
fuck. You're healthy as fuck, Ari.
Where's the weight part?
This one ends at 215. So I'm trying to
Oh my
find one
God!
that's higher.
It ends at
You guys are too
215.
fat for that chart.
1-8. What?
Yeah, here's a better
Okay,
one.
there we go.
Okay,
It's
here we go.
extreme. It's extreme levels.
6'3". Okay, that definitely
We
take
should
that
do a
off. right where we're
bodybuilding
looking.
challenge.
Oof.
6.
Do you really
Thank
want to
you.
do that?
Nope.
You can get
No.
hurt. We were talking
in.
about
What's
doing
green? What's
a
green?
weightlifting,
Normal weight?
like a power weightlifting
Healthy.
challenge.
Healthy.
Remember that?
Yeah.
Like who can like go from what you can do now to the most weight? Who can add on the most weight? That's a great way to get hurt.
Let's do that.
No.
You could get really fucked up, man.
Let's get really hurt.
No, I'm always up for a
What?
weight loss challenge. The reason, what happened with me with 205, not that I could have gotten there, I'm not going to say I could have gotten there during Sober October.
You had a
but
stroke.
I become obsessive compulsive about it, and
Yeah.
I can't focus.
On what you have to do. You have to
Like,
do a
I had to do a
special. You
special,
have to
so I
record
was
a
like,
special.
I got to
Can't-
disconnect.
yeah. When you got a special, it's like all hands on
I
deck.
got nothing on the books other
Okay.
than the Birdie Boy World Tour.
What?
Birdie Burt World Tour. What is that start soon?
January 30th in Vermont, Burlington. First
And
time there.
How do you get tickets for this?
Go to burtburtburt.com. Thanks, Joe.
Pleasant.
Second show's added.
Second show's added. I could get into a weight loss challenge. I could really get.
Do you
into a
think
weight
you
loss
get
challenge.
shredded? Do you get like down like 205? Like and
I
get
wish
that
I
belt?
wish I had weighed myself. I wish I'd weighed myself at other times
I've got an idea.
during.
I've got an idea.
Okay.
I record my special February 7th and 8th. I will, at the end of that special, start gaining weight. First one to pass me wins.
This is actually
On
really
the way
fun.
down.
This is
on the way
I
down.
love this.
This
idea.
can be fun.
Oh, that's a good
I will
idea.
eat for real,
at Bert.
What?
186.
Damn, look how slim you are.
That's when I met my wife.
Damn, you got those fuck handles.
She signed on for a raw deal.
Yeah, no, it's called a penny stock.
Wow.
I will gain weight.
Wait, whoa. Google
186.
skinny Tom Segura. Have you ever seen Tom's jawline? He looks like fucking Magnum PI when he was skinny.
7th grade?
Bro, I'm telling you right now, a very, very attractive man.
I believe you.
Find skinny Tommy. Where can we find that pic? You know where you can find that.
Actually,
And then Google fat.
Look at
Look
that
at this
handsome
fucking
bastard.
guy.
Oh Jesus!
Look at his pouty lips.
Look at you.
Wow.
I might have gotten a scar and a punch.
you like that, Ari? Come on.
I'm
Handsome
standing up so I
bastard.
can masturbate.
Yeah,
You look
I only
good.
masturbate standing up.
You look good back then.
yeah.
Who's that guy on the left pretending to be you? Look at that.
Who's that fucking guy?
Who's that fucking guy? That's a fake you.
Would you
Oh,
like
he's
a
got your
cup of
T-shirt.
tea? That's not my shit. That's
Would
not
you
my
like a
shirt.
cup
By the way,
of
how
tea?
great
What
is that title
That's not
for?
mine.
How great is that title for an album?
What is that
Thrilled.
T-shirt?
No idea.
That title's great. I remember that CD. Thrilled was
Oh.
back in the early 2000s, right?
2010.
Oh shit.
Yeah. That's pretty
2010. Look
fat
at
boy.
you. Look at
Oh,
you.
that's a good-looking Tom right there. That's the one I fell in love with.
Yeah, look at that sweetie. Look
Iggy
at
Boulevard
that
in and out.
sweetie.
I remember exactly when that was.
When was that?
That was on Russell Peters' show on Showtime,
You got a fat dimple on your chin, on your cheek.
Ooh.
2009.
So, the thing about weight loss is if you guys just do the weight loss thing and just get down in weight for a day or a couple days, that doesn't help anybody.
It
No.
doesn't.
No.
What if you could keep it off?
That's the whole. That's
Could you
the
keep
key.
it off? Like, what is your thing? What keeps you eating? Like what's your vice? For me, it's pasta. It's carbs. When I eat a lot of carbs, it's just like fuck. I can't help myself sometimes.
Yeah, I would say it's probably carb related. Like I like rice, bread,
Pasta.
pasta. Yeah,
Oh,
all
love
that. Yeah,
I love it.
sugar. I mean, I'm not a crazy sugar like sweet tooth.
Are you
but
I'm a glutton too. I eat and I'm stuffed and I just keep eating.
I don't really do that as much anymore. I used to do that all the time. I used to think that's how meals were completed, like every meal. But that's like I would say at my worst. But I don't think I really eat like that most of the time now. But I don't, I'm not like weighing out everything as much as I should,
So you could just cut back your portions,
I could, yeah.
and you'd probably still be fine. You probably wouldn't feel like you're denying yourself anything.
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah,
Yeah.
That's how I always feel.
I always feel like too, like I'll get on a good meal plan, and it's just about the discipline of sticking to it, and then start doing it less. Are you weighing?
What are you
up
doing now? You gonna
from
go
the
with
pee?
your clothes on?
Yeah.
How much did you pee?
Wow.
2.2.
Yeah, you're. I understand my problem with weight loss. I don't understand yours.
Yours is booze.
Yeah, mine's
Yours
booze.
is food.
There's booze, obviously.
You're not a booze thing, right?
No, it's not.
But it's more than booze. Is that it's the things that booze invites into my life after
Pizza
midnight.
and shit like that, greasy foods.
Late night food is rough.
But also the empty calories of booze.
Empty calories
for
of booze is what it is.
7 calories per
Dude.
gram.
You lost like fucking 30 pounds by not drinking.
Yeah.
What is yours?
Yeah, it's food.
yeah, so if you lost 30 pounds from not drinking, you'd be 207. You're on 205's door. You're just knocking at it.
Yeah, but I don't know what like Tom, because Tom does not. We've had dinner a bunch of times. It's not like he's like a gluttonous eater. Like he's.
I
Just
bet
like
you have had dinner a bunch of times tonight.
I ate with Ralphie, man, and he would like jaw drop you on food.
It was crazy. It was crazy. We went to Katana once, and he ordered like everything, and then it was like, oh, that's great. We're all gonna eat. He goes, no, that's my order. Now you guys put in your order.
Dude, that's the sushi, the Bert's sushi experience with Ralphie is my favorite story. Because of the whole thing is that Bert is like, you're an opening act at the time.
Yeah, it was opening for him.
And Ralphie is inviting Bert and his wife and like Bert and Bert's or Leanne or Ralphie's wife. They're all having dinner. Ralphie's paying all the time.
Like four meals.
And they're in Hawaii.
No.
Right?
Atlantic.
Oh, sorry, Bahamas.
Bahamas, yeah.
And then for like the next night, Bert's like, I'm gonna cover, like a respectful thing, You've bought all these dinners. I'm taking you to dinner tonight. And they go to sushi.
It's like Ralphie.
And Ralphie starts ordering, and they're bringing boats out, like the boats with all the sushi.
And you guys are jumping in, and you don't realize it's all for him?
He's just ordering it like...
He's just ordering. He's just ordering. And I know I'm paying for it, but he's just ordering. He's like, I got this, playa. And I was like, all right, cool. And he just kept ordering, and I'm eating, and I'm drinking. And then keep going. I like you telling the story better than me.
It makes me laugh because Ralphie had treated you guys...
Just like 4 meals.
And then you're just like...
I've been in this
position. I've been in this position before too, where somebody's like, you want to be like, you know what? Like, I'm a fucking man, and I'm gonna buy dinner now. Tonight's my night, but you're not in a position to take this bill. So like, they bring the bill, and it's a fucking 4-figure bill. This is a over $1,000 sushi experience. And then you insist on paying, and Leanne
goes, how much is it? And I go, go fuck yourself. That's how much it is. And she goes, you don't talk to me like that. And I go, go fuck yourself again. Don't talk to me. And Ralphie goes, play. Should have just let me pay it for it, player. and she goes, why are you talking to me like this? And I'm looking at like a fucking $1,500 bill, $1,200. I think it was $1,200 or $1,500. I didn't have the money in the bank account to pay for the tip.
But it's like that because I think why the story always hits me is because I feel myself doing the same. I would do the same thing.
Oh yeah,
I would do the same thing.
Ralphie was so generous. Like he just was so generous that you felt I don't want you to think I'm taking advantage of you. I want you to know that I'm your friend and I want to pay for things too. Motherfucker.
Yeah,
I was a bit.
So
and
what
then
happened?
Ralphie goes, Leanne's irate at me. Storms off. Ralphie goes, player, we go win it back on blackjack. Took $1,000 out, maybe $2,000 out of the bank machine. No. Go to roulette. Put it on black. Hits red. All I remember is we were the couple in the lobby fighting. Like it was so bad.
Everybody, you can't even like save for the hotel room.
And Ralphie walked past me, and it was not a drop in the bucket to Ralphie lose $2,000. And he just saw me fighting with Leanne. He goes, "Oh, Miss Leanne, give him a break. He tried his best. I'll see you on the plane, Playboy." And then Ralphie was on the plane. You know, so my whole part of the story that I remember the most, Ralphie read a book on a flight from Miami to L.A. He read the whole fucking book. I've never read a fucking book in 5 hours. He was like he read a book. I remember sitting next to him. He read a book. That's the crazy part of the story I remember. Not weird.
Damn.
He was
$1,000
very
on black
generous.
and you were broke?
Yeah, we were broke, man.
that's Bert. That's Bert.
I like to roll the dice.
Yeah, yeah.
It's worked
You
out.
don't become a comedian if you don't like rolling the dice, man. I don't think so.
You got to be crazy. You're a comic.
You're
you
a
gotta
little
be crazy.
You have to be.
You have to be a little crazy, and if you're not crazy, I don't know if I want to know you.
Hey,
Meaning,
Speaking of books, did you guys read any during the Sober October?
oh, dude, so many good books.
You didn't do any of that, did you?
Dude, I
did.
fucking read like 5.
You didn't do it.
I did. I did.
You did it?
I started reading 3 books.
Okay.
I went all audio. I
did.
started reading, and I'm like, I don't have time for this. It's never going to happen. And then I said,
500
whatever it is,
500, I
I'm going
realized-
to have to pay a fine.
500, I realized immediately was like, oh, this is this isn't just like, okay, and also read 500 pages. Like, that number should have been 200.
No, it should have been 500. We should have had a
That
penalty if you
should
didn't
have
do
been
it.
the whole thing, is 500 pages.
If we had a penalty. So
Penalty.
I was thinking to myself, I just don't have the fucking time.
It was a lot. You have to really commit to reading books. I had to really work hard. I think I'm the only one who did it.
You did it?
Yeah.
You did it?
Yeah.
And me
But,
too.
but
And me
my
too.
classes weren't like, I didn't make fucking Cannes Film Festival classes.
Bro,
like
the
you guys
classes
did.
were the best thing about
The
Sober
fucking
October.
gun shooting was the funnest shit.
Taryn.
Terran Tactical?
Terran Tactical,
That was
man.
awesome.
That dude's
was really
awesome.
fun. Yeah, that
So
whole setup
fun.
is amazing. Like
Yeah.
learning how to really shoot correctly.
That looked cool.
You should
was
do
really
it with
great.
us. How long are you in town for?
The night.
Oh, okay.
You leave tomorrow?
Yeah.
When are you back?
I don't know.
Why don't you jet set back and forth like a
I'm
fucking
gonna come more often.
international man of mystery that
I'm
you
going to
are?
come more often. I do want to do one. I want to do your Spanish
There's
podcast,
us.
Tom.
Bang,
Yeah,
bang,
sure.
bang, bang.
I want to
Yeah.
try.
Yeah,
I want
do
to try
it.
to get by in that, and then I'm going to cut like 4 or 5 times a year. I'm going to come.
shooting
do
bang, 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 bang.
It looks cool as shit.
It's fun, man.
It was fun as shit.
Learn
Was
how
it
to do
really?
it correctly.
Was
It was
it
Yeah.
really fun as shit.
It's really fun. Bang, 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 bang.
But
bang,
they
bang.
didn't hit you with anything like a child crossing the street kind of thing. Like you can't
Jesus
hit that.
Christ.
No.
You had to hit everything.
Yeah, well, it's all metal. You know, you're just shooting at metal.
Taryn's
No.
so sick, man.
I'm not saying that. I'm saying like in Police Academy there were these
Oh
things
yeah,
of like
they would
don't
have,
shoot
like,
that, do
yeah,
shoot
something
this.
would pop up, but that's advanced stuff, man. We're babies.
It's really cool.
It looked cool.
That place almost burned down.
I know. Got real close.
Real close.
The fire got right up at the doorway there.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah,
Yeah.
but that place that's an experience, man. Like you should do it. That is
It's fun.
really
I
cool.
would. That's one
Bert
of
did
those.
it.
There's a few times where
You
I
loved
wish
it, right?
I wish I still lived in
loved
LA
it, yeah.
when you guys were like doing fun shit like that. I'm like,
You should
I
have a
wish I was
place
there.
out here, man. You should do both.
It's not a question of place. It's like on the road and also like
Come on.
What's
Good
New
point.
York got for you?
tons of stand-up spots.
Yeah, but you know what? You come out with us, Ari.
Bro, you can have tons of stand-up spots out here.
Are we friends again?
Yeah.
Okay, good. Yeah, good.
Oh yeah,
I forgot you drugged him.
I forgot that.
Dude, I'll tell you right now.
Is your wife over it?
No.
No.
My kids aren't over it either, and that really breaks my heart.
Your
is
kids
that-
aren't?
that-
What?
That's what really breaks
Buy
my
him
heart.
stuff. You should buy him stuff.
You
No.
should buy him stuff.
No. Let
Buy
it
him something
breathe.
cool.
Let it breathe until one day they find you're funny, and they're like,
That might not happen.
It might
should
not
buy him
happen.
stuff. Buy him something cool.
I told Joe in the green room, I decided to forgive Ari, so that the people I hate know how much I really hate them.
Ooh, I like that. That was a good one. I like what you said.
Good. Do stuff out of spite.
No, yeah, but it's like to let people know. Like this guy drugged me in front of my kids, and I still forgive him.
What in
But
front of your
can
kids?
eat
What do you mean in
shit.
front of your kids?
In his
That's
house.
not the part that mattered.
Let's not
is
talk
a part.
about it. Let's not
If you
talk
have
about
kids,
it.
it's a
All right,
part.
all right.
Yeah, we're
Person
good.
with no
Me and you
kids
are good.
doesn't understand that.
I had to come to a moment. I had a spiritual healer come to my house
What
to
did you do? What
clear
did
my
you do?
energy. I talked to Tom about it.
That's right.
And she cleared the house, our new house, for all its bad energy. And then
Very
she said,
LA.
"I see some darkness in you."
Oh boy.
I told Joe about it. I was dealing with darkness in my head about just OCD shit, and I went, "All right, fuck, what is it?" And she picked you out in a heartbeat, and I went, "I haven't forgiven
Probably
him
listens to the podcast.
No, I know. I called you and you're like, I'm over it. And then I'm like, you're still not over it.
I wasn't
You know
over
how many
her.
spiritual healers listen to this podcast? A lot.
So
She
what?
did.
So what?
She said Ari Shaffir, and he was like, "Yes."
Look how you say my It's Ari Shaffir.
She said,
Did you do something to Bert Kreischer?
she said it's if you I'm forgetting the exact words I know because I'm a little strokey, but
Something about bringing Jay Moore up.
it was about it
Blew a
was-
fuse.
I'm gonna fucking have to deal with that tomorrow. It was
Was what?
it was if you love him, you got to help fix his karma. This is bad karma for him. And I thought I do. I can't write you off.
I couldn't think straight, Bert. I couldn't think straight. Every time I was on a hike, I was like, my girlfriend was like, what? I'm like, I don't know, my friend, I'm still not friends with him. I don't know. It's fucking hard.
She said, you got to fix his karma if you care about him. And I was like, I do. I can't not have conversations with him. Your conversations are too important to me. Seeing you in New York, when I go to New York and spending time with you is too important to me. And I know you so well, and I know that you're. I said to someone, I think I may have said to Tom, I said he's a great guy. He's just a bad person.
I'll take that. I didn't say what that means. So I'll take it.
And it's like he didn't, and it's like you didn't mean to. You never meant to hurt me at all. And I was like, and I talked to Joe and Tom about this ad nauseum, but I was like, I can't, man. I'm not in a place to look for new fucking friends. I got him. He's one of my friends.
You know one thing that's beautiful about this? We're here in 2019. In any other business, if you drugged a peer and you did so publicly, and then it was discussed publicly, and yet you were on my podcast 2 weeks later, we were howling about it.
Yeah.
You were we got high. We were smoking weed and just laughing about the fact that you drugged him.
It was hard because it was serious, but it was also super not serious at the same time.
We were having a good time. We were having a good time talking about it. And then we were also talking about how no one's kicked you out of the comedy community. It was never even a thought. Mm-mm. There's not a second like where you're not getting booked anywhere, not a second where you're ostracized. It's like this is the last frontier for savages. This is the last frontier for people that are doing wild, crazy, stupid shit. And that is one of the wildest, craziest, stupidest fucking things you can do is drug someone when they don't know you're drugging them. It's like it is the line stepping of all line stepping. And we're like,
I thought I had the lines worked out.
Joey Diaz had the funniest fucking take on it. Joey Diaz called me up. He goes, listen to me. This fucking Bert and Ari thing. He goes, Ari's family. He goes, he's here. He's here. He's not going anywhere. We're not getting rid of him. I go, we're not getting rid of him. He goes, exactly. I go, I'm not saying we are. He goes, I know you're not. I go, okay. And he goes, look, he fucked up. I go, okay, he fucked up. I'm not saying anything. Like, Joey's like arguing. Like, he calls you up. He'll call you up arguing.
Yeah.
Like he's arguing with somebody else.
Right away.
He goes, well, fucking, he's family.
Out of the gate.
Like, I definitely agree with you. I'm like, I'm not arguing here.
He called me like 2 days after, and he was like, he just answered the phone, and he goes, you got to forgive him. And I didn't say a word.
Yeah.
And I was like, I'm going through some shit right now. I don't care. Go through your shit, cocksucker. Do what you got to do. You got to forgive him. He's a good guy. You know that.
Yeah, now he's got a bit about it.
Yeah, now he's
Joey's
got
got a bit in New York. It was killer.
It's killer. It's killer.
I thought we might. I thought, like, I was like, oh, we're going to do this podcast. And I was like, I thought we might talk about this. I kind of wrote down some feelings.
Oh, boy.
You're lying right now.
I'm not.
You're so lying.
I'm not.
No, he's not.
Also, I smuggled some fruit in, a felony. If you guys want some grenadillas.
Don't say that.
Grenadillas.
Don't tell anybody. Don't show the fruit.
Okay.
That's a lie. We're just joking, folks. Any DEA agents or who would it be?
Oh, shit.
Agriculture?
Yeah. Agriculture people.
If you tell me they're all in Spanish, I'm going to fucking jump over this table.
Can you play
right
the
now.
Hulk music?
It's all in Spanish.
Can you play this theme of the Hulk?
How are you in Spanish?
All right.
Can you translate?
Well, I got to pee, man.
What?
You got to pee?
I got to pee. Go ahead.
Okay. Querido Brent.
My dearest Brent.
Fucking cunt.
Me importa la amistad. Me importa más amistad. Ahotque.
Can you just let him read what you wrote and translate it?
Yeah.
Sure,
Better move.
sure.
Better
We
move.
can do that. I double spaced it.
Good call.
I might have had a misspelling or two, so you might have like.
Oh, fuck me.
What is it?
Before this goes viral, can I just mention the Birdie Boy World Tour?
It says, all right, dear Brent, our friendship is important. Friendship is more important
Don't
now
pull out
that
fruit.
Tom is occupied with the fried pizza.
This is as important to me as Tom is with deep fried pizza.
With deep fried pizza, great. It's more important to me than
Hide that fruit. Don't show it on camera. That's a felony.
More important to me than Joe's obsession with killing animals.
Killing defenseless animals in the
Defenseless
woods.
animals.
They have horns.
Beautiful animals in the woods.
They'll fuck you up with those horns.
More. All right, there you go. There you go.
Let's see if I can remember this.
Just speak from the heart.
Okay.
Just say it. You don't have to read it. Just tell him how you feel.
Friendship is more important to me than anything. Even more important than Tom is deep fried pizza. More important than Joe is, killing animals. More important than this is really mean.
Don't do that. Just put that down and just tell him you're sorry.
But I wrote some funny stuff.
Oh, okay.
Okay. Friendship is more
Space
important to me than Eliza's. Okay.
Oh, wow. Fucking Paul.
Okay.
Don't do this. Don't do this.
I would not read that, Ari.
Let your friends tell you.
Don't do this.
Yeah.
Don't do
Hey, Ari,
this.
we're your friends.
We love you.
We love you.
We love you. Listen, look at the face of Brody.
I wrote one funny.
Call
Okay,
upon
here's
him for
here's
happiness.
funny line. Living without you would be worse than Tony Hinchcliffe living without the mural above his bed of him blowing Joe Rogan as Jeff Ross fucks him in the ass.
I don't think he has that.
He does have that. I've seen in his apartment.
Who painted it?
So you read this in Spanish and you pulled the plug. You're like,
I saw it was coming up.
Okay.
hey, let me tell you
The
something.
point is, dude,
I'll tell you
I
this
didn't
right
know
now.
all the fallback was going to happen. The point is, all I wanted to do was, I like playing pranks. I will do
know
what you
that.
said, Joe. It's just speaking from the heart. I like playing pranks. I like doing fun stuff. And I thought, the same thing I do with Luis Gomez, where I'm like, he had this great announcement for Skankfest, and I was like, I'm going to ruin that. And I'm going to do it by promoting it. And I thought, I'll give you what you love doing, which is great content for your fans. I know you're never going to release that podcast, but
Never.
It was the best podcast, top 20 podcasts of all time of any podcast.
Yeah.
And I thought, I'll give that to you. I'll have a fun time with my friend. I didn't know all the fallback was going to happen. I didn't know your friends, your kids were going to come home and say,
That got raped.
that you got raped by Ari. Which I don't know why here's what I don't know. Why they wouldn't think you have better stamina and strength than me. Why they wouldn't think that you would rape me.
That's a good point. Yeah.
Yeah.
Interesting.
Kids are intuitive. Maybe they saw something in you that I don't see. A fanciness or something, but I don't know.
Let's just go. Read it. Go back to reading.
The point is this.
Go back to reading it.
I wanted to have fun. I thought I have a prank that I thought the prank first. I'm going to dose somebody in a podcast. I'm going to give them acid or Molly. And I was like, who can I do it to? I thought of Luis Gomez first, but I was like, he's an unknown. He's worthless. And I actually don't like him that much.
He's a good guy.
And then I thought, it has to be a good friend. You can't do it to a semi-friend. It has to be someone who parties. So it can't be these two faggots, And then it hit me, the machine. I know the machine. So I was like, I will do that with Bert. That was my thought. And I know people are telling you that I thought you were weak. That's the furthest thing from the truth. I thought you were fun. But if you've forgiven me, but I won't do this. But
sometimes people do something and they have it in their head that it's going to be okay, and they don't understand how other people are going to perceive it. And it's not that they did it with bad intentions. It's just that they fucked up.
And I didn't think about you having to fucking run interference with me against your wife. It's like,
I'll tell you right now.
you had a hard enough time fucking.
The biggest thing that fucked me up about it.
Yeah.
The biggest thing was
No,
What do
that
you mean? It's an amazing fruit.
it's illegal.
was that when it happened,
Yeah.
I knew I was gonna have to take care of you. I knew
were gonna have to block.
I knew all the implications of what was about to trickle down. And that was the one thing where I was like, why would you make my life more complicated? And I told you on the phone. And by the way, no one said this other than me. I said this to myself, and I've said this to Joe a million times. Is that moniker of you think I'm weak? So it's my biggest fucking thing of people to go in my head, and I would go, I know Joe doesn't say that, I know Tom doesn't say that, and I know you don't say that, but in that moment I was like, is he doing what these enemies do to me where he just thinks, oh, he's some fucking weak comic who just rips his shirt
Taking
off.
advantage of your good nature.
Right, and that was the thing. And when I was on the phone with you, I was in Connecticut. I was with Shane in the car, and I told you that, and you said, "Oh my God, I would never think." Because I share that with you. I've shared it publicly now, but shared both with you privately. Your response, I knew you didn't. I knew that's why you didn't do that, and I was like, "All right, I can get past this," which was a big thing for me to go. I can get past this, and then it took a little bit to just go.
Still mad though.
No, at a certain point, I thought it's just a reward. Like, does Ari bring more to my life than that one stupid fucking moment? Right? And I said, yeah, he does. You bring a lot to my life, Ari. You don't know that. I don't share that maybe enough with you, but you bring a lot to my life, and all you guys do. I mean, you guys are this. Our friendship means a lot more to me maybe than it means to you guys sometimes.
No, it means a lot to me too, man. It does. This podcast that we do, these regular podcasts we do, some of my favorite. They're
Text
so
thread.
fun.
Yeah, the chat thread, dude. I'll tell you,
the
text thread's
The
fun.
text thread is fucking awesome.
It's great.
Oh my
Did you?
God! Don't eat that. It's illegal. The agriculture is going to come here. They have a helicopter.
but yeah, if we're being
You
100%
skipped every
honest,
other word.
both
You're like, don't eat helicopter here, agriculture.
Stroke.
you have a stroke too.
It is. It's contagious. It's
Both
like-
of these guys were. I don't know how I have to share this. Both of these guys were very, very valuable to me in that moment where I was super vulnerable. Both of them had a moment where it was fun, and then a moment where they called me and they were concerned.
Yeah, when you told me during the podcast, when we first did the podcast, I'm like, what happened? You're like, oh, just wait. Like, you didn't even want to talk about it until, that's when I knew it was serious.
I still thought it was fun until it was like, and then Tom's like, "What the fuck is wrong with you?" I was like, and I was like, "Wait, is this serious?"
No other business. If you
Yeah.
were working in HR at a fucking network, and you guys went on a Christmas party and you drugged somebody, that's the end of your fucking
First of
career,
all,
man.
Free drugs.
Free drugs.
Free drugs to someone.
Yeah, but they didn't
But yeah.
want it.
It would be,
Well, I knew he was
for sure.
really upset about it too, and
Yeah, when you told me afterwards, you're like, "Oh, he's really fucked up over."
but
it."
I
I'm
also
like,
wanted,
"Wait,
I
what?"
also wanted really badly for you guys to make up.
Yeah.
I spoke to both.
Everyone, both of you,
Yeah. Of
both
course,
of you guys
yeah.
did.
Yeah, Tom called me and it was like, "Hey, I saw you. I called you every day trying to like."
You call me every day.
Yeah,
every
you
day.
wouldn't take my call. And Tom was like, "Hey, I saw you call him. Don't."
I
stop
just
calling for a
knew that
little
it was
bit."
wrong. It was wrong for me to answer because I didn't know what to say to you, and I wasn't right in the head yet, and I was like, I'm really angry, but I'm not mad at him. Does that make sense?
Yes.
And I was like, I feel victimized, but I know I'm not a victim. I know that this is going to be fine. I call Whitney. I talked to Whitney about it. Like,
What did she say?
Call
the police?
No. We were in the
All those
backstage
people,
of the
like, call
comedy
the
store.
police, it's a felony. I'm like, "You think that's the only felony I've ever committed?" Hello.
Hey, put that down. Don't film it.
We were in the backstage of the comedy store, or in the back bar, and we saw David Spade and Whitney. And I told when I was on high on Molly, and I was. And
You were having a great
It was.
time.
By the way, I was having a blast.
You were
I
like,
really was.
and you saw David Spade there, and you're like, "Oh, I've got a great story for David Spade. I've always been sexually attracted to him, and this is my moment to fucking win over David Spade."
I can hear you say that now. When I heard you say that on the podcast, I got mad at you. I was like, it's so fucked up, man. It's so fucked up. There's so many complex moments in this where you're right. You're totally right. David Spade was back there, and me and you were back there, and I was like, I got drugged by Molly, and then he brought it up on his show, and it's like, yeah. And even the podcast, I was conflicted because I go, this is super compelling content. But at
You
the same
saw
time,
it during the podcast.
I
You were like,
definitely
"Fuck,
did.
I'm so mad at you for doing this, but I see it now.
I see
this
it.
This is the best podcast."
But I was like, and in retrospect, I was like, I can't release it. I don't want to be the guy that people come on my show and they go, I'm gonna fucking drug him, and that's how I
No,
get
it's a
famous.
one-time only thing.
But I talked to Whitney, and Whitney was like, oddly enough, said exactly what Joe said, and said, this is really, it's not right, man. It's not right. You shouldn't be drugging people in front of their kids. She was like, I'm sorry, I didn't say that. I didn't say that to you in the thing. I didn't know how you felt, and that's how Joe felt. That's also how Tom felt. Is that like I didn't know how I felt, so I brought all these energies of like I got drugged, and then everything's on the table, and everyone's like, oh, I got to figure out your fucking emotions, and I hadn't figured them out yet. I got to be honest with you, man. When you lean on friends and you come out of a place like that, and you go, in a weird way, I was like, I feel a lot closer to the four of us after that, and I'm like, I'm definitely not
You
glad it
drugged us
happened.
together. You drugged us all together. You brought us closer.
In a metaphorical way, I did.
And the funny part is, I was like, he wanted to kill Sober October, but now he's got to do it for the rest of his fucking life because he didn't win. We're always going to do Sober October.
No.
Yeah.
Every year, Ari.
Every
Yeah, you kind of
fucking
have to
year.
now. You drugged him in front of his
You
kids.
drugged me in front of my children.
First of all, what drugs? It's MDMA. You're asking me
Very
like it's a
bad.
roofie.
Fucked up his brain for like weeks.
Yeah,
you understand that?
I'm still doing the deal with OCD shit.
you actually-
Dude, you know what would be
You
fucking
literally
funny?
spiraled him.
And I think you could do this.
What?
You could chloroform him. That would be a
You
fucking,
can get that online.
That's a drugging.
That would be
That's a drug.
That would be a good
Well, no,
prank.
don't do that.
I
That-
will
that
say
causes
to
brain
anyone at
damage.
home doing MDMA, is if your friend is 5-HTP. I told Bert, but he was not in a place where he
Just
was going
get
to trust anything I
Numu
would
from
say.
onit.com.
That has 5-HTP in it. 5-HTP will equalize your mood, and I meant to bring it with me, and I didn't, and I fucked up hard. I pride myself on dosing people the right way, and
It's like you learn nothing. It's like
during
think
that
he learned
podcast, I remember this
anything.
too. We were feeling like really good. We were feeling really good.
I did feel really good during that.
course.
It was a
podcast.
fun time.
You were on ecstasy.
We were watching sunset over Joey Diaz's head as he was
Bro,
telling
there's
stories.
nothing more beautiful on my deathbed when
We
you
were
get that
both like-
6 seconds of memories to your life. I hope I see Joey Diaz like Jesus Christ, like Buddha, just going, "Listen, cocksucker, if you would have had a stroke, it would have already happened. You're gonna be fine."
I didn't know you were freaking out. You handled it like a professional.
I didn't have much of an option there, Captain.
No, but you were like, you handled like a pro. Like
That's
you
what
had done it
drugs do, is
1,000
they
times.
take you over.
Yeah.
Can't wait to see Joey.
So are we going to do this next year?
Yeah.
Let's do it in January.
January?
Do you want to? Let's do a mid-month. Like, let's do a mid-year month and do a fun.
Here's what I'm saying. Yes, I agree with that.
It's way easier to do it, I think, in like June or something.
Pick a
June?
non-touring month.
Yeah, but Sober October is what we've been calling it.
We
That's
can
true.
do that in October. I'll do it in October again as well. I don't mind.
We could do it anytime.
Do you
in
like
October.
doing gigs as much when you can't smoke a little reefer, have a little drink?
By the way, I haven't smoked pot in 16 days.
Why?
I just
in
haven't had
Colombia.
me in Colombia.
It sucked doing Europe without being able to just enjoy
Yeah, there's
a
always
drink
going to be a reason why
afterwards.
you won't do it. But I'm saying
love
October, Yankee playoffs games. There's
I
things.
love it.
You love what?
I love Sober October.
You love the month, or you love
I
just doing
love
it
having an
on-
excuse not to get drunk every fucking night.
Let's do that in
let's
January.
stop right there. Are you really doing that every night? You getting drunk every
No,
night?
not every night, but on the road, when especially you go to Boston and you
Oh,
do a show
do
in
this
Boston.
thing though. You do this thing where you invite everybody to a bar afterwards.
Yeah.
You're wild with that.
I like that. I
You
like
are
that.
wild. You're the only one who goes out with your friends. Tom has a general disdain for fans where he won't touch them or look at them. He thinks they're beneath him. But like, you actually
little
go out
aggressive.
with them.
Bro, we used to do photos with everybody after shows.
When I
used
first
to
started
do-
doing shows with the Ice House, you were the most generous human being. You'd sit in line, guys would be like, "Joe, I want to talk to you one real quick second
I
about."
was happy to do
Ice
that.
House,
but
Chicago Theater.
I did Chicago
Yeah.
Theater, 3,700 people for
He
two
would
shows.
like line it up. They would line up 2 levels.
Yeah, hours of taking pictures of people. But it got weird. It got too weird. And too many people the podcast got to this weird, strange space where people would come to me with like 10-page letters and proposals of things that we needed to do together, and they just wanted too much of you. They just could, and I just realized like I got to step away from that.
I'm not there. I like to go. I like to name a bar, give them good
Well, you
business.
also like to get fucked up, you know.
Yeah.
So like you after the show want to get fucked up and party.
I'd still go out during Sober October and hang out, just not drink.
I'm saying I would have a lot more fun with this if we did it in January.
It starts up. I'll do it this January. I don't give a fuck.
We could do it in January. We don't have to do Sober October.
Okay,
We could do January.
That's your Australia though.
that's fine.
We're doing this like in a couple days.
No, a year
next
from-
year.
yeah.
Jesus.
January would be a lot. October is just like, you guys don't live in New York.
My fucking Mickey Mantle brain was like, I'm in. Let's do it if I can do it. Let's lose weight. Let's get to 205.
January is World Carnivore Month. That's one thing that I've thought about doing. Is there's a lot of people that are just eating meat,
Only
nothing
meat?
but meat. Yeah,
I did that
carnivore
once for a
diet.
month, and I
How'd you go?
didn't shit
At all?
at all.
For a month?
Yeah, I mean, the only vegetables I had were garnish, like sautéed mushrooms on top of a
Did you
steak.
do it on purpose?
Yeah,
Yeah.
Yeah.
You didn't shit for a month?
I shit for the first like week or so, and
then
then
it
like
just stopped.
once every like week after that.
Jesus.
It's
What were
not-
those shits like when they
Hey,
came out?
for the World Carnivore.
Like they were old.
Yeah.
Like they were rotten.
Way opposite from what I got now.
Like they were dried out and rotten inside of you.
Like cadaver
Oh my
fucking
God.
cancer lungs, just
It was,
shitting out
it,
of
was
you.
a, it was
Cancer
a
lungs.
problem. It was a problem.
Like cancer lungs coming out of your asshole.
Jesus, man. Well, fucking, I'm gonna fall asleep.
I
Let's
will
figure,
say-
let's figure this
Okay,
out and wrap
okay.
this up. Have a drink
It's
outside.
I like
135.
that. I like
Yeah.
that. I will say we could do it in January. I'll personally have a lot more fun with it as a New Yorker. October is
Okay.
honestly probably the best drinking month of the year, so it's extra hard for me. But if we do it in January, it's great, and if we have a real competition, it would be even better.
The problem with real competitions is I'm crazy.
Reading
I have a real
something that you can't make
problem.
videos
No,
on, but something
no.
you can actually do.
The
like,
thing I loved about what we did last month was that, or last October, was that I felt very untethered from the group and competition wise, and so it was fun for me.
It was
Like
fun.
going,
Okay.
let's plan it out.
The classes
Okay.
were fun. I enjoyed doing.
separate thing.
That was the most
Starting
fun.
February 8th, I will be gaining weight, and you guys will be losing weight. And first one
That's
to
the
pass
date?
me.
Is that
February
going to do that?
February 8th, I'll be done with my special.
Okay.
First one to pass me, I'll weigh in every day. So
I'm
will
going to
you.
get down to 190.
You'll pass me first.
but
But what, you're starting at
you don't have
180
fat on you.
basically?
About 180. Yeah, I'll probably
get
be
down to
175.
190.
I'll be in shape.
Wait, what do you think you can get up to?
I've been up to 240 before.
Oh, pull that picture up, Jamie.
Oh, I
You
remember
can't find
that.
it.
I
You can't
remember
find it.
those
No,
days.
no, it was in college.
Oh.
No, you got fat. You got fat when I know you.
I've been like 220.
You have?
Yeah.
Yeah, I remember.
25.
And then he's eating candy. She's eating candy all day.
A lot of candy.
You
Lot of
like candy.
All right.
And then he just quit eating candy. And I was like, that motherfucker's got a willpower. That's one thing when we did the Sober October Fitness Challenge, honestly, like legitimately, Ari was the only one I was worried about.
Why?
Because you're crazy. Because I remember doing jiu-jitsu
I just didn't
with
want to
you.
lose.
I know, you don't like to lose.
Yeah.
You get very serious. We would play pool, and even though I'm a better pool player than Ari, I would give him the 7, 8, and 9, and we would gamble. So we'd play 9 ball, and I'd have to run all the balls and sink the 9 to win. But Ari could win if he sunk the 7, the 8, or the 9. So it's a giant advantage. It's a huge difference. And we would play
And I get
fucking
competitive, yeah.
serious. He would get very competitive. And then I bought him a year of jiu-jitsu once for Christmas or Hanukkah, whatever the fuck you celebrate. And
You know it's Hanukkah.
whatever. You don't even believe
not
in
whatever.
God. You don't
It's-
even believe in God. You're an atheist. It's
bullshit.
nonsense.
All right, you
It's
believe in
nonsense.
bullshit.
Anyway, so we were doing jujitsu, and he got fucking very serious. Like we were rolling together. Like he's really trying.
Yeah.
He's very competitive. Ari's very competitive, but like he's got a very strong mind. And I was like, this motherfucker. We're not doing anything where like you have to get better at a physical skill, or you have to do so. It's very simple. All you have to do is have willpower to stay at 80% of your max heart rate for a long time, and that's all willpower. That's really all it is. Or if you're smart enough to distract yourself, like Ari figured out how to watch movies. That was a big game changer in the fucking thing.
On the strap?
Yeah, once you figured out how to
yeah.
watch movies while you're on a treadmill or
Yeah, it
something
was
like that.
annoying to have to constantly be like working
Constantly
out.
working out.
That challenge part, none of us expected that.
Dude.
To all of us to go for it
It was so
That
crazy.
part's-
off each other.
Yeah, that's-
It was so
sucked.
crazy. When you got the flu and then you came back from the flu and ran 13 fucking miles.
That's why we
I
didn't
was
do a
like,
competition
holy
this year.
Shit.
Well, that's
We
like
didn't do a competition because everybody's girlfriend or wives was like, no.
No. Yeah.
everybody. Yeah, mad.
My whole family.
Yeah.
Plus, I was just crazy, man. I was so into it. I just like opened up that door. I opened up that door that I hadn't opened up that door in fucking decades.
Who do you think will pass me first in weight between the two of you?
Me.
You think him too?
Yeah.
I always just become obsessive compulsive about it. It's not
so
it's not
much.
super fun, but I'm cool with it if I know I got nothing to do.
I got so much pizza.
Do it, man.
How fat are you going to get?
I mean, hopefully one of them stops me.
How great would it be if we didn't lose any weight and you just passed us?
You guys gained
But
10
Ari,
pounds?
you're 180. You have to gain 25 pounds just to get to Bert's target weight.
Oh
That's
my
a
God.
lot of weight.
Oh my
and
God. That's a
Tom's
good
target
thing.
weight too.
Just, I want you to look at this. I want you to look
I
at
didn't think of it that way.
Tom,
You're right.
Tom might have done something a little early that we'll talk about in a minute. But there's stacks of steaks.
Wait, what?
Think of
Hold the
25
fucking phone.
25
Stop right now. Wait, hold on,
of
Joe.
steaks.
Joe? Wait,
Yeah,
wait,
what
what's
bunch of
going on?
steaks in you.
What's going on? Joe.
What are you talking about?
What
Are you,
Tom do
when I
earlier?
was in the bathroom, what the fuck happened?
I don't know.
Jamie,
What did
what
happen?
happened? You motherfucker.
Tom, any thoughts?
You cunt.
I didn't do anything.
You saw the way in. You walked in.
You walked in on it.
You saw the number.
Oh,
Watch the video tomorrow.
this is bullshit.
He leaned on my shoulder.
Wait, how did you know what
It
I
was
was
my
going
idea. It was, well, you got lucky.
You know what we're gonna do for Sober October this year? I remember now. Is we were gonna say.
So I saw Tom weighing in, and I went, "Oh, that's why I should weigh in." He's weighing in. You motherfuckers.
Yeah.
I would never do something like that.
Yeah.
Oh,
you gotta watch it. He's gonna watch the video. We have to tell him
Can
he's
I
gonna
tell
watch
you?
the video.
Today, I thought to myself, I'd only cheat on my wife if I was with you on the road and you were cheating on Christina. I was like, then I'd be cool with it. I don't think I'd have any regret. If we were both in a tour bus, you're like, Bert, let's both fuck him. I was like, all right, Tom, we're in.
That'd be a fun podcast.
By the way, I thought you were doing the Benny Hill song.
Oh,
Or Tom and I are chasing two naked whores around a bus. Dun, 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 dun.
Benny Hill. Who the fuck ever brings up that show anymore?
Yeah.
When's the last time you heard Benny Hill?
What was the? How's that song go? That's me and John chasing around
he
two
was
naked
like always
chicks.
like smacking people, and girls would smack him. And
It was
he would
always
smack
cute
them.
girls, right? Wasn't it
Yeah.
like
Yeah.
cute girls?
He was like a pervert. He was
That
like
was
running
a
away
straight
from
Me
girls.
Too.
It was a trust me too.
God, I forgot about that fucking show. When you just brought that up, that's probably the first time I thought about that show in more than a decade.
Long time.
Yeah.
Rape doesn't sound that bad with this
Pull
music.
up a video of the Benny Hill show because I barely remember it.
He
I remember he was
always-
like a chubby English guy, right?
A lot of
Yeah.
big expressions, right?
Yeah, yeah.
Hey, Ari, pour
I
us a
barely
shot. That's how
remember
much I trust
Here
you.
it is. The Benny Hill show. Look, here he is.
I'm not gonna do it ever again.
I know you won't.
Okay.
I trust you.
Don't. Look at him. Benny Hill. Yeah, everything was like all fast and speeded up and weird. Remember that show?
Doesn't make a ton of
British
sense.
people suck.
All right, we should wrap this bitch up.
Let's do a
now.
shot. We'll end the show.
Do a shot and the show. Goodbye, America.
Not a vodka. Let's do a nice whiskey shot. We'll end the show.
Oh, a real one.
Yeah.
A real one.
Keep
Do we
your
have glasses?
eyes on?
We got glasses.
Keep.
Keep your eyes. Maybe you shouldn't pour it, if you know what I'm saying. Do we have glasses for shots? I got this fucking watered down.
I got this one.
Yeah, I'll put that.
Oh yeah.
Hey, Merry Christmas, guys.
Merry Christmas, gentlemen.
Merry Christmas. Merry Christmas.
Idiot, stupid idiot.
Shout out to.
Oh, by the way, this is the 10th anniversary of the podcast.
What?
Right?
No.
Yeah, this is the 10th anniversary
No
of the podcast.
shit.
Today is.
This
yeah.
podcast changed stand-up.
In a lot of ways, right?
I would agree with that 100%.
Bro.
Straight from the bottle.
And podcasting.
And podcasting.
Definitely
Changed my life.
My life. Changed the fuck out of my life. Gentlemen, I love you.
I love you
Salute.
too.
Love you. Merry Christmas.
Love you. Merry Christmas.
Happy Shaka Khan.
Shaka Kana.
Salute.
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 Salute, Jamie son.
All right, that's it, America, and the rest of the world that wishes they were America. See ya! Bye-bye! Woo!